commercial, so fresh.
Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a transport. Big Ken with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders, the Brooklyn Block Party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's been twin crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N,
Yeah. Yeah, we out here, man, winning games. Slapping. And yo, one of the best things I've seen about this game, Jay. Hold on, let me slow it down. Nets fans is the best fans. It's big fan TV. Yo, one of the best things I've seen is when they tried to get physical with us. Like it was a rebound Zaire Williams was trying to get, and one of the Charlotte Hornet players wrestled the ball from him. After that, we got physical, bro. I seen D'Lo getting physical. I seen Cam Johnson dunk on somebody.
My boy Tosan from Walmart, man. He's getting physical out there. That's a big boy, man.
Yeah,
Dayron out there getting rebounds off on the foul line. He's getting rebounds off missed shots, putbacks, dunks, blocking shit. You see my boy Clax out there? I told y'all about the 1-2 punch, man. Looking like a 1-2 punch.
I don't think they heard you, Jay. So tell them about the 1-2 punch again, Jay.
Yo, because when you got Claxton out there being agile, fast, like a fucking jaguar or a cheetah or something, just jumping around, blocking shit, and then you bring fucking Dayron off the bench, they preparing for a jaguar or a cheetah. Then you bring an ox bear combo off the bench. And they don't, like, if you're preparing for a cheetah or a jaguar, you may not be equipped for a bear. You know what I mean? And that's what be happening. I mean, bear or cheetah, which one you want, man?
Yo, I think they look good tonight. I'm about to pull up their box scores because Clark's been looking like he been playing better as of recent. I gotta give a lot of credit to Jordi Fernandez and these defensive schemes, man.
No, I wanna take some credit away from Jordi Fernandez right now. I hated the way he coached the end of that game, bro. We almost lost fucking around with him saying, yo, just go up the court and stand there and waste out the clock. And yeah, we did win, but they was on a 14-0 run and we still just going up there, waiting until there's 3 seconds left on the clock, pass the ball, miss. Foul them, let them score. Like we let them come back from a 22-point lead.
I mean, but maybe I get you as a fan, but
that was horrible coaching right there.
I mean, it won the game. A win is a win.
Nah, he did get the win, but I don't like Luke, bro. 14-0 run at the end of the game, like we was blowing them out. Like that mess up the morale in the building. Like we all dancing and shit, and then it's like, hold up, wait, is these niggas gonna win? Hold on.
Oh, you made it to the game tonight?
Nah. I'm just saying. I wasn't there. I was just
Nah,
saying, I know how it be.
yeah,
And
yeah, nah.
I was watching the fans in the building, like everybody was like happy, and then everybody got a little nervous, like what's going on here? We ain't scoring a long time. We stuck on 89, or we stuck.
Yeah, I was
It was
listening to the
looking
game
bad.
and I seen the color commentators explaining what it is to have a draft pick and the percentages. He like broke it all down, basically saying Charlotte is tanking. You ain't finna out tank them. They had,
Yeah,
bruh,
man.
they the better tanking team, man. I wish people accept that. You know what I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna
saying?
tell you. If I tell you once, I tell you twice. They was out there tanking hard today. That was Master P level tanking. This dude LaMelo Ball, well, let me call him LaMelo LaFrance Ball, because that's his middle name. Went to the locker room with ankle soreness and never came back. Now, I mean, ankle soreness, that sounds like a light injury to me. Out of all the injuries, ankle soreness. And then the other one, Diabate, whatever his name is, he got hit by Isaiah Stewart last night. But he
Mhm.
came in the game today. He got hit in the eye yesterday. He came in the game today, scored his career high. As soon as he scored that career high, they was like, all right, now go to the bench, boy. Good, thanks, but no thanks. You
Never
got an eye
nine for
abrasion. Go sit down.
9 for 11 from the field.
Yeah,
It
Diabate was
wasn't
doing his
missing.
thing. Even though the 1-2 punch was still out there. Don't try to make it seem like the 1-2 punch wasn't there just because Diabate got his little shit off. I mean,
I mean, let's see what the numbers they put up. What kind of numbers Clax put up tonight? He put up 16 and 4, and he had 2 steals and 2 blocks. Dayron Sharp, what he do? 14 and 9. Damn. So collectively, excuse me, they had 30 points and 13 rebounds. And some of that is bench contribution. So yeah, you gotta love that. Dayron, that's a strong 19 minutes off the bench. 7 for
yeah, man,
7
that's
offensive
my boy.
rebounds, 14.16. Come on, man. This is impressive, man.
Well,
Trade
clearly
Dayron
healthy.
is tough, man. I don't know if I'm for that shit, man. Because if he cool with coming off of the bench as like an 8th, 9th man, then yeah, man, we need to keep him. I don't think he should be the 6th man or even the 7th man, but he should be like the 8th, 9th man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see something, Jay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players got significant minutes, bro. He run a 10-man roster. That's tough. That's tough, man. Look,
Yeah, all I know is the
nobody
Ghostbuster
got.
was out there stinking shit up.
Listen, the most minutes in look how good he is as a rotation coach. The most minutes a player got was 27 by Jalen Wilson, and he shot the worst, which is ironic. And now I'm saying that to say, look at all of these different players who got 20 minutes. This is just good rotation basketball.
Well,
Everybody
shit.
get to play
Keon
at their
Johnson and
full.
Jalen Wilson both had 27 minutes and shot horrible.
But they not burnt out. We ain't playing them. You know what I mean? They not getting burnt out. He's switching up the rotations. He's just a really good coach, man. I don't know what you want me to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I will give Jordi that credit that Dayron said during halftime that, and I feel like he shouldn't have said it like that, but he was keeping it real. He was like, yeah, they really ain't got no defenders over there in the paint, so we just planning to take advantage of the paint, just get a lot of buckets in the paint, because they ain't got no defenders over there in the paint, so we just going to
yeah,
keep sticking to the game plan of getting in the paint.
yeah. Nah, that's
But
how
it
you
looked
supposed to
like,
talk.
yeah, but it looked like Nick and him was both eating in the paint the same way. You seen Nick little jump shot? He had a jump shot.
That's a little, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Nick
Same
had a
little
jump
bit.
shot, man. I seen it. Y'all seen it, man. Where people's at, man? Give Nick his credit, man. When Clax got that mask on and he turned into Clax man and he got D-Lo with him, it's different.
Clax, man. Yeah, he played good
Yeah,
with the
he
mask
Clax man
on.
with the mask
But,
on.
yeah, nah, he be
Clax
hooping.
man.
He do. Clax, man. He be hooping.
Clax man.
Black man. Jay, I
Yo,
appreciate you, man. Your energy this season has been amazing, bro. I just want to shout that out to you, man. Like, you embody Brooklyn culture, man. Seriously.
Appreciate you. And John, the funny shit is, the other day I was at the game, somebody said the same thing to me. The same exact thing. They was like, yo, bro. He was like, yo, what's your name? I was like, yo, this is Jay. It's on the back of my jersey. He like, yeah, man, you every time you come, you just got the energy, bro. You embody with a BK Block member, a Brooklyn Nets fan. I'm like, really? Good looking, bro. Appreciate that. But I don't be knowing other people be watching. But I do be in the game. I be hype. I like basketball, and I'm from Brooklyn. I mean, so I'm always gonna rep the home team.
That's all that matters, man, at the end of the day. And listen, shout out to Coach Jordi. I mean, he just surpassed the win total for this year. Everybody has it 18 or less. That's crazy.
We at the over already. So if anybody bet the Brooklyn Nets over for win totals this year, you're in the green.
Yeah, I think that's a small number. I think that's a small number. I think there's a lot of pissed off people right now in Sean Bucks. So I don't think Bucks is worried about us. I think he's worried about the people that he undersold on this one. But listen, at the end of the day, you can't beat a team like the Hornets when they're that bad. I mean, LaMelo, I think we could all end that conversation. I don't want that guy as my star of the future. He doesn't have ankles. He's got twiggles. He's got twigs for ankles, man. I just can't. That's not somebody you can trust, man.
One of the reasons why I feel like I really be wanting to focus on the development of the team as a whole and not just tank for one person. Because look at the Brandon Miller kid. Brandon Miller was having a great season for them, get injured for the whole season, out for the rest of the season. And then if you get that person that you want and then they get out for the whole season, now you're just sitting there looking like Joe Donut. Like, you got to have players on your team. Like, me personally, I fuck with Tosan from Walmart. And even though we calling him Tosan from Walmart and it sounds like a slight, I just think that it means that we got the kid on a discount and you get mad good shit from Walmart.
Yeah, I think this is a good thing too. Me, Dylan, and Gary had a great conversation on the BK Nothing But Nets podcast, and we started looking alternatives. I mean, if we somehow out of the top 5, it's not great, but there are some scenarios where we could still work this to our benefit. You have Jeremiah Fears, who could be in that 6 to 8 bracket. You got Trey Johnson. We could work backwards, maybe draft Common or Derek Queen, and then get a point guard by trading Johnson on draft night. Like, there are different ways to move around this to still benefit us somewhat. But as a fan, I would be disappointed if we didn't even have a shot at Ace or Harper. I really feel like as your first ever lottery prospect, that would be really great symbolism for our future. And I just feel like the organization doesn't care about that. But, they want to trust Jordi, his first year coaching, let him prove something. You're doing that, but what is the expense? I'm waiting for that expense part where we line up in the draft, and that's still my only worry. But there are ways to navigate this. Just, I wish the organization cared a bit more. That's all. But shout out to Jordi. He's doing a phenomenal job. I mean, the Junkyard Squad, man, that's what it's called, the Junkyard Squad, and they're just kicking up all these other teams' asses right now. But it's wild.
So, do you think that they should have waited to hire Jordi next year?
Almost definitely. It's 100 million %. Because you think about it, the 2026 draft.
You would have kept Ali for this year.
No, hear me out. You know why? The 2026 draft, it looks really good right now. I mean,
Jordi Fernandez ain't available next year, bro. No.
I know, but Breezy, you think about it, the 2026 draft looks really good right now. And if we do what Jordy's doing right now, we are screwed in that next year's draft, because this ain't going to cut it for next year if you want to get a really good prospect.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Again, it's early enough. It's early enough. We could go through the teams that's competing right now, the best teams, and look at their roster, and you can see where they are as far as building their team with what draft picks. All of their draft picks ain't top 3 draft picks. They're just not. So I'm saying that to say, and for what I see, Jordi Fernandez, any draft pick we draft, he gonna make it do what it do, like Ray Charles would say.
But there are levels too, though, Breezy. Respectfully, there are levels too. A coach can only do so much, but talent, you can't teach it. Either you have it or you can develop it and make it better.
We get a lottery pick. We get a lottery pick, and we not out the conversation. Y'all be talking like we out the conversation every time we win.
I mean, out of top 5 potentially. I mean, if you get over 25 wins, we get anywhere near 30 wins. I think you kind of have to look outside of top 5 at that point.
Potentially. And y'all keep talking these percentages, and y'all ignore those numbers that Jay and all of the chat was pulling up the other day. Y'all watching the numbers, but let's talk about what's actually happening as well, not just numbers. because numbers are numbers.
What I was going to say, John, you was going correct when you said if you draft Jeremiah or one of them guys, because my point is right. What I was trying to make before is if you miss on Ace in the top 5, right? Just say you miss out on top 5, you grab Jeremiah, right? Jeremiah is still young enough that he's going to need a year, maybe even 2, to be that type of ready point guard, right? And even with coaching, he still got things to work on. All them dudes still got things to work on. But Jeremiah is skill enough to get you points and learn and grow, right? So you're, like I said, you will be building your team with the draft, right? You get 5 picks, you get 5 players, or you get 4 players, whatever. Those 4 players are going to be playing for you. So you're not, even with the guys that we have now, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably won't even be back. Your team is going to be even less as good as it is now. Your win total is going to be less, even with Jordi coaching, because you're going to have nothing but rookies. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some veterans. You're going to have some rookies. So if we win, just say this season, we end up with 22 or 23 wins. Next season, we're not getting nowhere close to that. You know what I mean? Even with Jordi coaching, I don't think we're going to get that high of wins. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lower. So you give your
Yeah, that's why it would make sense to trade Johnson on draft night, because you could probably move up 6 or 8 spots if you don't like the lottery pick we get. So we could actually maybe trade Johnson to a team like the Spurs to get their pick. And let's say they select Jeremiah Fears. They already got Stephon Castle. Boom, there we go. There's a great deal. And now we got the Fears kid. And if we could somehow steal a Derek Queen or Thomas Sorber, now that's a young center that's really on the uprise. He's another guy that could be a part of a future too. So there are ways to navigate this. I'm open to it because that's what it just feels like it's coming to. But maybe Marks and his scouting department don't see the top 3 as the end-all be-all. Maybe they want to get building blocks this draft and then aim high for the 2026 draft. But that's a gamble in itself. But if this is the way the cards are dealt, we'll work around it. But, there are, like you said, there are ways to navigate this. And Fears is definitely somebody that fits the Brooklyn culture because his story is literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, but the point is that now y'all waking up to this. Iceman and me, I've been telling y'all, if it ain't top 3, y'all shouldn't panic. All of this, it gotta be one of these 3 players. I disagree with that because of the championship rosters that's been assumed in recent years. That's not their story. Besides the Celtics.
But Breezy, we're only doing this because the team isn't tanking. So I'm open to it just because it's out of our control at this point.
Hold on, Charlotte is the top tanker. You're not going to come in the tanking business and be better than them. I keep telling y'all that. I don't know how many times I got to emphasize that, bro. Like they are when you come into a party and you look in the who's and you see the lowest level of tankers and the highest levels of tankers. They sitting at the top tanker table. They
with Washington and Utah.
That's who they are.
Did you see Taj Gibson tonight? He got beat so bad again. A grandfather got his ass beat so bad. He scored a bucket for us. Did you guys see that? Taj Gibson literally put the ball up for us. Like, what the?
He from Brooklyn. He wanted to get a bucket from Brooklyn.
That's a fact.
He's from Brooklyn. That's crazy. But yeah, nobody could beat that tanking roster. I'll say the Hornets might be even worse than the Wizards right now. We ain't catching those two.
They tanking so hard. They scoring for us.
Hey,
man. Y'all deserve that bucket.
Hey, yo, is it hard to believe that the Nets are trying to get a playing spot? That's what it looked like.
It is really hard. I don't know why we're doing it, but hey.
I said that earlier.
This point.
We got 19 wins.
I ain't going to lie. When you add Cam Thomas back to a team like this, I don't know. They're still going to have a lot of wins that can be made. So I don't know, man.
It's wild. I just don't understand how the playing benefits
think they
us.
might use whatever draft pick they get is just to pair with either Cam Thomas and build towards the future. I don't think, and to say that they won't get as much wins next year than this year is blasphemy too. That doesn't make any sense. Because if they win now, they're not gonna go in the next season ready to tank. So.
That's why you got to get Claxton Johnson off this song, because if they're still on the team, you're still going to win a lot of games. And even tonight, with Johnson and Claxton, they contributed like over 20 points.
But all that happened was Trendon Watford got healthy.
Oh, Watford. Oh,
Nah, I don't think
get him
Watford
out of
has
here.
anything to do with that.
This guy's injured
Y'all
all
don't
year, and now he
y'all don't
wants to
like
win.
trending?
No,
I'm
Trending
off
not
with
trending
Kevin
no
no,
stuff.
more?
no. I'm talking about
Nah.
far as like he a big part of the wins. Nah, I don't think it's because of that. I just think because they actually playing for a coach. Like they out there putting they all into every game, and you don't know these motherfuckers,
I
bro.
see Keon
You
Johnson.
don't know. It's a good one, so Breeze.
Yo, I see Keon Johnson block a center, bro. So
Oh yeah, that was wild.
I just say, I hope they know what they're doing, like going into the draft. If they
I don't
not
think
think,
they do.
if they not thinking, and they don't make the play-in, I just hope they know what player they really want.
So what if Ace?
So, bro,
What if we were watching?
I feel
Ace
like they trying to tank.
and
They
I
James
would
trying.
think,
They got toast on from Walmart out there. Who
No,
thought
Jay,
he was
this
going
ain't
out there to be
nah,
a
bro.
hooper?
Hey, yo, but
They
you got to look
taking.
at it. You
But
still
who
got.
thought they would? Who
Hold on,
thought
so hold
toast
on.
on was going to be a hooper?
Hold on. So I'm gonna pull up the thing.
They did.
I'm
gonna
talking about the team.
They did.
I'm talking about the team. How it's
I don't
constructed.
think they did.
You
I
got.
thought
You
he was
got.
going to go. I think they thought he was going to go out there and stink up the joint and help contribute to losses, not wins.
Nah, because he was dropping 30 balls in the G League. Easy.
He's a smart player. He's from Princeton.
He
He
easy dropping
definitely is
30
a
balls.
smart player.
They brought him
He
up
be
after
making
like
it.
two games. 2 games of 30. He dropped like 2 back-to-back games of 30, and they brought him up.
The defensive system is what is scary right now. This reminds me of the bad boy Detroit Pistons, but this is like a C plus roster. Like
But
it's wild.
I still think off season they could make a trade to acquire a pick, the top pick, a top 5 at least. I don't know. Like
I
it's a
would
lot.
try to trade Johnson on draft night, so Breezy. I
I
think the
don't think they
Spurs and
want to.
OKC might
I
be
don't think.
interested in him.
I
I
don't
think
think
to
they
move
really
up.
want to, yo. I don't think they really want to trade
I
Johnson.
mean, I think that's your best chance though to get off of Johnson and move up in the draft. Like that's
I
even
think you
better
could
than getting
still.
assets back for him.
I think
Moving
you
up in the
could trade
draft is
Clax.
huge.
You could trade Clax and a pick for a first round, a top pick. Like
Maybe Lakers. But you guys hear about the Mavs tonight? They lost Daniel Gafford. He twisted his knee. They don't have a censor. What the fudge?
But Queen,
Mavs
I like
screwed.
that too.
I didn't
Like
know that, bro. That's terrible news. Man.
That's crazy, man. I don't want to say bad karma, but jeez, they don't have a center.
That's terrible.
and that's just
Like,
doing
what
this.
happened to his knee?
He got twisted or something on a play, and they had to help him off the court. They don't have a center.
Only thing really bugging me, the Nets is doing this shit without
Cam Thomas.
not even him. Our power forward too. Like I look,
Clowney.
like I look at
They
him like
said-
he was a big piece. He was giving us at least like 3-4 3-pointers a game, 15. He was coming into a big role, a part of being the Nets as a rookie. Like so,
It said he was the DNP tonight, so he might be healthy. Because it said coach's decision.
oh
No, they
word?
say Clowney's out through the All-Star break. That was
No.
the last update
Oh,
I
look.
had on Clowney. He's out through the All-Star break.
When Breeze
When
just
is
had the joint
All-Star
on the
break?
screen, it said
This week. This week.
Oh,
We have his final game on Wednesday,
Oh,
Yeah.
and then it's this weekend.
Yeah, Jay was saying that we played the Philly, but we played them Wednesday, right, Jay?
Yeah.
and I guarantee you we might beat them. Like
Oh my gosh, this is awful.
I think if we beat them, we take their spot.
Right,
Hey,
hold
yo, how
on,
we been playing, bro? I think when Cam Thomas come back, yo, ain't no way in hell we supposed to be winning 4+ games in a row right now.
Yo, hold on. Again, just for what the scouting is saying about these are 2 picks that I'm considering if we don't get the top 3 picks, right? So Jeremiah Fairs on with Iceman.
He's a great player. He's a great player. Word.
Derek
Queen. Don't forget about him.
Yeah, Queen definitely.
He's the second player, but I'm gonna read the scouting report for Jeremiah Fairs first. They say he projected to go to, the Hawks, but we'll have a better odds at getting a higher draft pick, so we could get him before the Hawks get him. They say he a lead guard with good size, court vision, and shot making ability. Gets downhill and can get in the paint at will.
Nah, he's explosive, bro.
They say a good finisher who seeks out contact and draws a lot of fouls. His shot is flying. So
how old is he? How old is he again?
Right now I think he's 19.
Yeah, he's 19.
Right. He's a freshman, right?
I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah, 19. Yeah. No, actually, he's did he turn? Yeah, I think he turned 18.
Yeah, he's 18. That's what I was about to say. He's young, bro. Like,
He's 18.
Wait, y'all like Derek Queen over Common?
Yeah,
hell yeah,
yeah,
hell yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah,
Offensively, you would want to take the better offensive player, but if we get Common, I'm not completely disappointed
I'm
because
taking the
he's an actual
7-2 dude.
center.
You ain't
He's
see
an
what
actual
Derek.
center.
You ain't see what Derek
I'm
Queen
taking
did
the
to Ruckus,
7-2
man.
dude first.
Yeah, I saw. He killed
wait,
it.
didn't y'all tell me Common was on that South Sudan team in the Olympics?
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking him. Sorry.
He wasn't
All
doing
right.
nothing though. His big goofy ass.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, so y'all heard what I said about Jeremiah Fish. Comment, they saying that Maluk is an intriguing big man who has great length, size, and upside. He defends the rim well and can step out on offense and hit the three ball. He needs to get stronger and play with more aggression. The tools are there, and the flashes he shows are really impressive.
He remind me of Mutombo.
And he seems to be getting better and better every week. Now let me read Derek Queen. This is what they're saying about Derek Queen. They're saying that he's a big body, power forward center who is a force down low. They got his player comparison to Wendell Carter Jr. They say his has nimble feet and a knack for scoring in the lane. Has good but not great size and could struggle to guard in space at the next level.
Yeah, he's
So-
not that big. He's not
But,
that
but
big.
he's a combo. He's a combo guy. You could play him at power forward or you could play him at center.
Play him at
I think
center,
that's
yeah.
better versatility wise for us than Common. But we do need a traditional center. So I will accept whichever one we choose, but I would want to get Queen. Queen is going to be top 5 breakout star in this draft. He really will be. I feel it.
Yeah,
He could be a
Queen
top
nice.
5.
Yo, he tore Ruckus apart, bro.
Whew, destroyed him.
So hold on. Based on all of the stuff that y'all know, these scouting reports are accurate about these players.
Yeah, for the most
So far,
part,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, they accurate.
Any other players y'all want to read about?
What about Rasheer Fleming? I keep
What about
hearing
VJ?
Fleming as an option.
Nobody
VJ.
think. Y'all think we're gonna be out of the top 5?
It
Possible.
depends.
Possible. It's possible to get out of the top 5.
So you said Fleming.
Yeah, Rasheer Fleming. He's somebody that could be a late pick for us potentially. He's up there. Rasheer Fleming.
Okay,
a point guard.
he's the Bucks pick for us. Actually.
Forward. He's a forward.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
Power
forward.
forward.
They
There he
say
is.
they got his position as a center. He's 6'9". They say that he's a wing. A barely strong and intense power forward center who impacts both ends and can hit the point shot. His breakout junior season has boosted his stock into first round territory. Okay, so he's a junior. All right. You're not a rookie. I mean a freshman. He's a junior. And then they compare him to Antonio Davis. Yo, if you know who Antonio Davis is, bro, this dude was strong. Spelled like SKR, strong. Like
Hey, Breeze, check that link out I just sent you. I thought it was pretty interesting. They broke down the tiers of the different college players on Twitter. I just sent it to you in the chat.
I good. Thank you for that, Joey. Actually, I'm gonna put this up, and we didn't hear from Joey yet, so we're gonna let Joey break this down for us a little bit. Shout out to Joey BK all day. So greasy, everything Brooklyn Nets John. This is JTV. You know what I'm saying? Chat, hit the like button for us. Pretty please with sugar on top. Let's see. All right, here you go, y'all. All right, Joey, talk to us. We got damn Flag all in a tier by himself.
Yep.
Flag been wilding, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He's been crushing it.
This sound glazing. What's the name of this list? Top glazing?
Nah, he really been wilding lately, bro.
God damn. All right, so go ahead, Joey. Talk to me, because
No, I mean, listen,
You know when
man.
they say aura, that's the aura right there. He been wilding.
Yeah.
I was just surprised that they had Igor Demand so low. I know you guys because I asked you guys who was better between him and Kasparis, and you guys was like, yo, Igor is way better, but they had Kasparis ahead of him.
I would have told you that. I would have said that. I wouldn't have said. I wouldn't take Igor as like. Igor is like the third. He's the fourth point guard. I would pick up. I'll pick up Jeremiah first. I'll pick up Kasparis, and I'll pick up Harper before I pick him up.
Wow.
He like
why,
4th.
man.
Why? Because even though he's 6'9", right? He has the best vision, but he struggles with small players. They put smaller players on him to guard him, and he struggles with that. You know what I mean? He can get to the paint and score, but his shooting is not good either. You know what I'm saying? So Jeremiah and Harper and Casper, they all shoot better than he does. He just passes. He just has the best vision out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And he's the tallest one.
So
you know what I mean?
What tier you think he should be in?
He should be in the. Let me see. He should be in. What's that? Flag is by itself, so probably the 4. He should be. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he should be in the 4th with Richardson and Fairs.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, Joey.
Fairs is in it.
Fairs. Joey, how you feel about it?
Fairs top 10.
You said what?
How you feel about it? Joey, how you feel about it?
You could go.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of these guys. I get a lot of my information from you guys, so I'm not really like big on college basketball. Like,
you gotta wake up in the morning on a Saturday, bro, and you gotta watch them, bro.
I keep up with St. John's though, because that's my team and they're doing well. But I don't like watch like the players. Like, I don't seek out their games. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I will say that VJ Edgecombe, man, I just be hearing certain things. I heard like he really moved up. As you can see, he's in the same tier as Harper and Ace now. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because he's averaging almost like 15 now for the last like 6-7 games, and
he's getting better at everything. And Sean Marks was at a game with his recently too. Marks was actually at one of his games.
Starting to like make more plays for him, like let him shoot more and create for himself. So yeah,
right.
So Greasy, let me ask you though. So Greasy, just to hear you and Joey BK go over this list a little bit, because just real quick, who's the best defender on this list, man? Like, give me the top 5.
I would say no cap. I would say, I would say Cooper Flag, bro.
Yep.
I would say Cooper. Yo, Cooper Flag been playing on both ends, bro. He's making that whole team better over there, bro.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so what's your top 5 though? You got that's Cooper Flag.
My top 5. I will go Flag. I would go. I'm only putting Ace Bailey over Dylan Harper because I like his upside more. And then I got Dylan Harper 3. And don't get me wrong. You might say I'm wilding. I will put Queen top 4 over VJ and VJ 5.
Wow.
That's me. That's me, you know? That's me.
Mm-hmm. No, it's an interesting list for sure. I think Mollywalk is up there in my top 5 just because he's probably the most traditional big out of all these other bigs right now.
I'm not talking about. I only put Queen before him because I know he can create more. Far as being a big, whatever his name is, I haven't really watched him play, but I watched Queen, VJ.
Just call it Kaman. His first name is Kaman, so that's easy to say.
Come on!
He's got a New York name. Luke. And I didn't throw him in there because I really didn't. Where he play for? What did he play for?
Who he plays for Duke. Common plays for Duke.
The center. That's the African dude.
Yeah.
He's another Mutombo type player. So I will put as a center. Yeah, he's better than Queen, but Queen is gonna be more. He's gonna be more of a person that you want to come see play. So I'm gonna go with Queen, bro, as my 5. Just for the top 5 picks.
Nah, that's what's up. I was asking because everybody when they pick their picks more so greasy, they just talk about the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Flag on another level right now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
That's what's up. And based on what we know right now, I think any of the players y'all mentioned, Jordi Fernandez would do great with.
We definitely have a great coaching staff for a lot of these guys, but you still want to be in the lottery for sure.
I
But
I hope we make the play-in and still get like the number 1 pick or some shit.
Yo,
Just so
Jay, that would be nuts. Jay, come on, that
just
would
so
be nuts.
everybody yelling and screaming all season, it didn't mean shit. Like
that'd be wild.
Listen, yo, I'm gonna tell you, yo, listen,
because that's what happened with Atlanta. They made the play-in and got the number 1 pick.
1 pick, word.
That was a role player though, Jay. In all fairness,
It still was the number 1 pick. It don't. That's who they picked.
And he's type of though. He got before he got injured. He was making mad threes for them, yo.
Yo, this is a little bit off topic, but I like that kid that Charlotte got. What's his name? Biop or B something?
Oh, that's
Diabate.
Yeah, he's alright, bro.
Yeah, he got some muscles on his
head.
head.
To the basket and
third quarter.
He looked like a man child.
Hell yeah!
I'm like, where they find this guy?
Nah, that's how that big African is.
It looked like him and Mark Williams be working out and shit.
No, they said he was a number 1 draft pick in a 22 draft.
Yeah, he's been around. I want to say he was on the Suns, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was on the Suns.
Isaiah Stewart went upside his head last night, though.
Isaiah Stewart plays football.
Yo, Dallas.
His eye was looking crazy out there. I'm like, what happened to his eye? Then they just said Isaiah Stewart hit him. I'm like, oh, all right.
Yo, Jay, that's funny that you said that because that's the reason
he looked like that wrestler too, man.
That's the reason that he was out. They took him out this game because they said he had an eye injury from the other game.
Yeah, you ain't see when he was at the free throw line. I looked at his eye. His shit was almost closed.
That's crazy.
Kyrie is
cooking right now. Yo, so breezy. Dallas only has Kyrie left, man. They out everybody else.
Yo, they right now they tied. They just was tied with the Clippers. 30 seconds left, and Kyrie.
Kings.
The Kings. Yeah, Kyrie just crossed somebody up and went straight to the hole.
Oh, word.
It's 14 seconds left though now.
So what did y'all talk about?
Kyrie like I'm going to the All-Star game now. I got to show off.
No, I was just like, y'all know y'all talked about the game. What do y'all thought about Warford's performance tonight?
He's solid every game, though. Man. He's solid, bro. Every game he play, he's solid. To me, the more he get reps,
I like his game. I like T.Y. for the game, man. You see him on the thumbnail.
I don't think he's gonna go nowhere. Only
had to give him that shine.
Only because they building the youth. I think he gonna stay.
And I want to say this. I know I give Claxton a lot of shit, but he played a pretty decent game tonight. He was solid tonight.
Appreciate it.
He beat up Grandpa Tyus Gibson, Joey. He killed him tonight, man. I think you could have done that, Joey, tonight, man.
Nah, I got to give him his props though. He had a solid game, regardless who was in front.
His last 4 games, he's been a little solid.
2 blocks, 2 steals. He was out there, man.
He's out there
meanwhile,
shit, you know.
Dayron looked like a big man over some Lego toys. If you want to keep it 100, man, tonight.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Was that Noah Eagle or Iron Eagle tonight? One of them, they was going crazy with.
No, that was Richard Jefferson, and who's the other guy?
Who's the other guy? Because the other guy, his mouth was wild reckless.
Ryan Rucco. Ryan Rucco. That's who was Ryan Rucco.
He's like, the big man just gobbles him up. Oh my God. He just grabs balls from every angle. He's like, he was saying wild shit. What's wrong with this guy?
Hold on. Let me put on for entertainment purposes only, bro.
I was like, what's wrong with this guy, man? He said Claxton pushes it in with one hand.
I don't know if y'all brought this up. I wanted to bring something else up. Did y'all hear? This is the last game for Tyrese Martin, two-way, and we got to sign him. And who do y'all like between Tucson and Martin?
I like Martin over. You give it to Martin because Tucson has a second year on a 2-way, so they don't have to make that decision yet. So I would give it to Martin.
So you would sign Martin?
But right now,
I would sign Martin because he's only his second year in the league, and he improving every game. Like,
if I had to pick right now, I'm picking Tucson from Walmart. But if y'all saying all that shit that we got extra time to sign him later, give Tyrese a
So what
contract.
kind
I
of
like
deal
Tyrese.
you give him like a Jalen Wilson type of deal?
It's gonna be small. It's gonna be small.
Nah,
Something just so he happy he in the NBA.
Yo, I think because he showed you he could get you like 30 in a real NBA game, was shooting at a good efficiency. You gotta give him at least $1 million or something. He from Allentown, PA, man. He ain't gonna want too much.
Like $1.5 million.
You feel me? He ain't gonna want too much. He just living out his dream. Hell yeah.
Tosan, like, I want to get out of the frozen food section, please.
I went to the school he went to for a few months to that high school, so I know. Yeah, he won't want too much, bro. Hell no.
Yeah.
2 mil.
I felt like
2 mil, 1.5.
Yeah, like I say 1.5. 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 is fair. I think that's a fair number.
For a backup, hell yeah. He worth that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm a like a poor man's play-by-play right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the game on, but I ain't really gonna tell y'all what's happening in every play. You know what I mean? So
overtime now.
Yeah, Luka's making his debut right now. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I'm changing this
16-10. 16.
They might bring Killian. Oh, so they might.
I was gonna say that. Why haven't they brought him up since Ben left? He can play the backup point.
Well, the problem is, right, is what you're talking about. They got to choose.
You got T.Y.
They got to choose. No, they got to choose. With that roster spot open with Martin, I don't know if Killian can get on a two-way. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you're right about that.
So I think they got to make a decision on what to do or how to do it, because I don't know if he can get a two. If he can get a two-way, it'll be straight, unless he has to go directly onto the roster. You know what I mean? So then Martin will probably be out. You know what I mean?
Ain't Killian on a two-way now? He not on the two-way?
No, he's in the G League right now. They got to
he's just in the G League. He got a G League deal.
Yeah, he got G League deal.
He got that G League deal.
Are we gonna buy out Bogdanovich anytime soon? This guy's wearing hoodies and suits. Can we just get it over with?
That's who we need to get rid of. I like Bogut, but he holding up a roster spot.
Seriously, man.
Yeah,
Yo, no, Sean Marks probably.
But he's been a professional about it though.
Sean Marks, didn't he draft him? So he probably looking at it like I drafted this
Yeah,
guy.
but it's
stop treating everybody like his best friend,
and he
man.
not playing. I mean, I get it. He hurt, but he been hurt forever.
Yeah, I wish I had a GM that didn't treat everybody like the best friend. Like that was 5 years ago.
I don't think he hurt.
Move on.
I don't think he hurt, bro.
You don't think he hurt?
Hey, yo, I don't think Cam Thomas hurt. I don't
think Cam hurt either.
I think Cam Thomas. He again, like they made a.
I think it was set up for. I think it was set up like that for him. Like, all right, you get. After that, he came back. He scored like almost 25 points, and then said, "I don't know how long I could do this. I'll still feel it." And next thing you know, you take him out for like a whole month. Nah, bro.
Man, I'd expect to be playing 19 games in a contract year. I feel bad for Thomas in a sense, but he's still going to get money regardless. It's just not going to be what he wanted to be.
I think all that is already done with, bro.
So I said that too.
I think that shit is handshaked already out.
Right.
And
I think that they got to deal with him. Like, yo, relax. We gonna pay you.
Only because he's young.
I agree with that.
We need you to build this championship.
If you look at it,
but to be fair, he's in a contract year, and the better he performs, the more leverage he has for more.
You get what I'm saying? So they probably looked at it like, all right, look, it's a tank year. We want to get you more help. So listen, take a little breather real quick. Come back the end of the year. You know, like when it's desperate, them wins ain't gonna matter. And
they
next
explain
year,
business of basketball to him. They just
yo, kind of how they took Shaq. Not to say, Cam and Shaq, Shaq when he waited for Kobe, like yo, they said they came to Shaq like, yo, we got this guy, we gonna draft him, and y'all gonna win some rings. They probably could have came to Cam and said, look, we got these draft picks, we gonna sign you, and just sit down for a second. Word up.
That's why you'd want to get a Derek Queen or a Common. I think to unlock Thomas's full abilities, you need an actual center next to him. No offense to Claxton, but offensively does nothing for Thomas.
I don't. There can never be a deny, confirm what was so greasy said, but I totally know where he coming from with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
you don't want to mess up your most biggest asset in a year where you don't see no type of building from it. You know, you don't want him to get injured and a career injury, and then next thing you know, if you can't find nobody to come here and you already got this player that's already putting up big numbers, you don't want to put that in jeopardy. Like, all right, let me hold on to this hitting gym real quick and see if I could go in the draft and do something.
Right.
So,
because you never know, man. I still be thinking about that kid Maxwell Lewis, man. He came in,
so bad
shot
for that kid, man.
1-3, backed up, and got a season-ending injury.
Crazy.
What the fuck? That should be so random.
Too. And he's explosive. Maxwell Lewis.
I just remember, I wanted to see what he got. I'm like, all right, cool. He about to play. All right, let's see what's up. He came in the game, shot a 3, just started backpedaling and fell.
Watch his highlights, windmills, all that, in G League.
His highlight gotta be 20 seconds long, bro, because that was the only thing he ever did.
That's so bad.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about before us, bro.
Yeah, he was really good in college. Then he got to the Lakers and he did nothing with him.
Yeah,
windmill and all that.
Yeah, didn't Maxwell only play 7 games with the Lakers and that was it? And then he finally had his first real chance.
He ain't never getting no. You ain't getting no burn next to Braun.
Facts, man. He was just riding the bench. That was it.
Yo, man, I heard the Lakers giving out free Luka jerseys to the crowd.
Nah, they was giving out shirts, like Luka shirts.
Luka looks a little pudgy, man.
Jersey shirts.
Yeah,
it looked like
they were jersey shirts.
Yeah,
all right, because I was about to say, them shits look like jerseys. I'm like, I ain't never seen them give whole jerseys to a whole arena.
Wow.
All right, if it was just T-shirts, I heard you. But I seen they was over the seats. They look like jerseys.
LeBron talking about some 77 plus 23. We 100. Get your corny ass out of here, LeBron.
That's what he said?
On anything.
Oh, because he's 77. Oh, my God. That was C corny, man.
I say, yo, Braun corny as hell for that.
Shit. All right, so just looking at the box score, Luka is in the game. Luka's 1 for 2 from the field. He hit a 3-pointer, and he got 1 assist.
And he just scored
the 2. You know what's crazy today? You know what's crazy? I heard Alex Lim was supposed to sign with the Pacers. Now apparently he's not signing with them. He's going to sign with the Lakers soon. That's the Lakers, man.
That's a good pickup, though.
Alex Lynn, he was with the Kings as a backup. He got traded to the Wizards. They bought him out, and he was going to sign with the Pacers because they need another backup. And then the Lakers, the Mark Williams deal didn't go through, so the Lakers just said, "Hey, Alex, don't go there." And he said, "Okay."
That's a good pickup, though. Yo.
Wild.
Why wouldn't he? If you had a chance to go play with the Pacers or go play with LeBron and Luka, what would you do?
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it's not just that too. It's also
and go to Indiana or go to LA.
That's it right there. Like Indiana, bro. It's the not to say it like that, bro, but that shit is inward. Like it's in far as I
ain't
know,
no baddies in Indiana.
Like the best places to be to
Kim
me.
Kardashian going to the game looking for Luka.
Oh,
you heard her, right? She said,
it's at, man.
I need to learn Slovenian.
That was Sento. That was NBA Sento. They're funny.
Bro.
So much work to do.
Oh shit! Shout out to the chat. Player 1 said Trey is an all-star now. I saw that they made Kyrie an all-star because AD is out
there. Good for him, man.
Yeah, they did.
Who's out there?
Giannis.
Oh,
Giannis is injured. Yeah.
Damn. What kind of injury Giannis got?
I don't know. I hope
calf,
they make our draft. They lost to the Warriors, so that's making our pick better. We just need them to keep on losing.
Man, that Bucks pick could be huge for us. We can use that pick to move up in the draft if it's a really good draft selection.
That's not reality, John.
You
It ain't
don't
Pod,
need
that
pod,
much,
fucking picks.
but it can
pod.
happen.
I know, pod. We're in a
Damn.
tough situation, but we have 31
Is it,
picks on draft night. We could move this draft board if we want to. If we had a good GM.
That's a fact.
No,
You
you
can offer
can't.
future. You
Pod
can
came in
offer.
like the voice of
Listen,
reason from
you can
nowhere.
offer a player in a future
Nah,
first
pod's
round
ready
pick
to kick
for a
Sean
pick.
Marks. You
That's
know
land.
what?
That's land of make believe bullshit. That's not
No,
real.
because a lot of teams
All right,
want
give
to
me an
lose.
example.
A lot of
I
teams
wait.
want a
You know what else is
2020.
make believe bullshit?
A lot
Doom,
of
Luca for
doom,
teams.
AD.
doom, doom,
A lot of
doom,
teams
doom,
Yo,
want a
doom,
2026 pick,
doom,
though.
doom, 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 doom,
Hold on, let him
doom,
talk.
doom,
Let him
doom.
talk real quick. Hold up.
A
Wait,
lot
wait.
of
Right,
Give
no,
Give
me
me
the
teams.
the
but
gist of the
Mark, I
answer.
music.
want to
What
hear
happened?
this. Yo, I actually want to hear the debate. I want to hear y'all actually debate it because I don't know neither. So, it's all entertaining content for me. But
Man, no
Y'all
shit
talk
like
about
that's
should we
happened
could
in
trade
you
years,
up.
gotta give
bro.
me a
When
chance
has
to chuckle
someone
and talk.
traded up in an NBA draft?
A lot
When?
of teams want the 2026
That's how y'all
pick.
always talk. A lot of teams. A lot of
Uh,
teams. A lot of
Bro, a lot
teams.
of teams want that
Someday
2026
the
pick though.
sun'll come out. Tomorrow.
Just
Bet your
because you
bottom
said it, right?
dollar that tomorrow.
that's a
I
good
didn't know you had a
song.
good
That's a
singing
nice
voice.
song.
Yo,
I
y'all can't,
I
y'all
didn't know
don't
you had a
base
good
y'all
singing voice,
picks
Pod.
on real shit.
Yeah, pod. Shout out to you, pod. uh,
Y'all
Pod,
talking about
Pod is a
trading up. When
crooner.
does it ever happen? Like the 3 to the 5 to the 3 or the 3 to the 1 or like that, top 5 picks, but you're not trading down from 14
I
or
think
down
we
from
seen teams
20.
we seen teams trade down, but I don't think I've never seen a team trade up.
I only
hmm.
seen it with Luca
That don't
and
make any
Trey.
sense. You can't trade down if another team doesn't trade up. If you traded down, the other team traded up.
The
Trade it down, trade it up, trade it
Boston did it.
Like what you mean? I seen teams trade down, but nobody traded up.
Boston did
Whoever
it.
was
They went
under them
from
got a
one. They
better
went
pick.
from 1 to 3.
Because
Boston did
Yeah,
it. They
but
had the
whoever they
#1
traded
pick and they
with
went
went
to
from
the
3 to
third.
1.
Yeah, but again,
No, they did
again,
not.
y'all get
Markel
y'all
Fultz
get
was drafted the first pick. They
y'all
didn't
getting
trade for
distracted.
to get Markel at 3. They
Y'all
traded for
getting
Jason
distracted.
Tatum.
You
Pod,
don't
how
you
you
could trade
feeling after
Mark.
today's win, Pod? 19 wins. We broke the record. Nobody thought we'd win more than
Yeah,
18.
yeah, nah. It's
It's a
great.
mad world.
It's great because you know what's gonna happen. I think I think that in the future we're gonna be on this podcast and we're gonna be arguing the same shit 4 years around from now.
What's
The only
that?
person I feel sorry for in this whole situation is Jordy. Jordy gonna get fired. Not this
What?
year,
Oh my
not next
Not
year.
God,
this
bro.
I
In the
don't
That's
know,
third
just gonna
Pod,
year,
get
about
me.
that.
when the
Because
Nets are still
if
when
we
the
still
Nets are
arguing this
tanking.
same shit 4 years
Yo, the
now,
people
feel
be
sorry for
trying
Hey,
to
me.
sound
hey,
so
I've
smart
seen
that
it.
it don't
I
sound
could
right.
give you empirical. I can give you an empirical evidence. I can give you a direct example. This happens to good coaches all the time that win
What? Name one example.
prematurely.
Name one example.
Brian Dable.
When?
He
What?
was
what
he was the coach of the
Yo, he
year.
went to the
who?
Giants.
He was the coach of the year. That's
I'm
personal. I'm a
sick of this
Giants
shit,
fan, but
yo.
it's the
No,
same
Nah.
let him
thing.
finish. Let him finish. Let
No,
him finish.
hey, I'm a Giants fan. I lived it. He was winning meaningless games. He won coach of the year. Now they talk he on the hot seat. He gonna get fired if he don't figure this shit out.
Nope.
Like,
Draft is different for football to NBA. It's different.
what's the
It's
difference?
not the same thing.
The
It's not
NBA, the
guaranteed.
NBA has 2 rounds. The NFL has six
It's not
rounds. It's
guaranteed.
not.
That's what it is. The
You know what
lottery.
Brian Dable for
Oh
was, bro?
Lord.
His own
No,
son,
the
his own
lottery.
son told him to pick Jalen Daniels, and his dumb ass didn't, bro. You
No, I'm
talking
not.
about a
No,
whole?
I'm just saying
No,
that's
no, no. I'm not
don't.
talking about what you saying, Breezy. I'm talking about what he
Yeah.
just compared. Brian Dable made moves to fuck up the organizations
Yeah,
that
we
he
talk
built.
about shoeing, bro. That was
Come on,
shoeing.
bro. Come on now. You can't.
Yo, you
That's a
just gave mad
no, no, no.
misinformation.
You
Brian
talking about
Dable,
the.
Brian
You talking
Dable was
about
on.
you talking about the
Brian Dable
year.
was on Hard Knocks. Brian Dable's on Hard Knocks talking about Jaden Daniels, the best quarterback. I gotta get him. He's so great. We gotta get him. We gotta get him. Nigga, you won a meaningless game. That's why you
Right,
can't
right,
get
right.
him.
So,
You won
so
him.
listen,
Winning meaningless games is the reason why you
guys.
didn't
First
get
of
him.
all,
It
they
wasn't.
picked Malik
Hold on.
Neighbors
Guys, let
over
I
Joey
want to
Jalen
bring
chime
some
in real
Daniels. What are
quick.
context
you
to
Let
this.
Joey
I
talking
want to
chime
about?
in
bring
real
some
quick.
context to
They
this real
picked
quick.
Malik Neighbors over Jalen Daniels. What are you talking about?
Wait,
They
guys,
had
let
the
Joey chime in real
They,
opportunity to
quick. Let
get
Joey
so
him.
chime
so
in real
what you're
quick.
saying is Malik Neighbors went before Jaden Daniels?
bro.
in the draft? That's your
No.
argument?
Giants had the opportunity to get Jalen
Football
Daniels.
draft, and
Bro,
why
they
y'all
could. The only way. Listen,
T,
the
that's
only
not
way they
fair.
could have got
The
him.
draft is
The
different.
only way they could have got him is if they had a worse record. They had to trade up, and nobody was going to
No,
trade up with them for
the
them to
number
get
one.
him.
When they
It's not
was
the
the
same.
number 1 and number 2
The
pick. What are you
draft, the
talking about?
drafts is not the same. The drafts is totally
And,
different.
that was Shewin. That was Joe Shewin's son, not Dayball.
Joe
That was the
Shane.
GM.
Joe Shane.
Yeah.
But
But
either
two
way, he
different
still
drafts.
wouldn't be
But the,
formed. They signed Daniel Jones. This is not the shit that motherfucking Jody is going.
So
Going
Breezy, but
for
where they
right
fucked
now.
up at, but Pi got a point. Where they fucked up at, the Bull won too many games. If he hadn't won so many games, they could have got
What are you
Daniels.
talking about? He got the
that's
job
16
with.
games, bro.
He
They
got
play
the
18
job,
games in the NFL.
Neighbors was the
We don't
sixth.
play 18
bro.
games.
Not even
That's
that
not
though.
the point. That's
When
not the
he
point. If you lose, you have a higher if you lose games when you're not a good team, you have a higher probability of getting the player that you want. Malik
made the
Yeah,
Neighbors
I
went
know
playoffs.
the
But it's
sixth.
So
different in the
when you
NFL
Daniels
though.
see
went
when you
second.
see when you
He
It's
see
made the
still
Daniels
Shewin told
went
his
playoffs.
second
son,
over.
nah.
if you look at the
NFL
video,
draft is
Shewin told his
guaranteed.
son, Shewin told his son that Jaden Daniels is not going to be there.
Right. Yeah.
That's what he told him. He's like, yeah, but he's not going to be there. Like, and he was like, he's like, no, there's no way, hell, impossible hell that we could trade up to get him. Like, it's just not going to happen. In order for them to have gotten
Dable was
him, they would have had to lose, and they didn't lose, so they couldn't get him.
Jay. Dable all throughout Hard Knocks is praising, is fiending for Jaden. Wanted him to be the quarterback of the Giants. You know how different the Giants would be right now if they had that dude as the quarterback? You know how
Didn't
different
they do
life
the
would
same
be?
thing this year?
He won without him. He
did the
won.
same thing.
But
Yeah,
didn't
but
they
it
do the
doesn't
same
make
thing this
sense
year?
though, Pop. If
Somebody
he
might
wanted
fall
them,
for
why
him
was
though.
he winning meaningless games if he wanted them? It don't make sense.
It's meaningless though. When you go to the playoffs and beat the Vikings in the first round or second round, that's not meaningless.
But that's
Talking
dumb.
about what
That's
does the
dumb.
Vikings got to do
But
with
that's dumb
anything?
So,
if you're targeting the player and you're like,
so
yo, I
this is
really
this
want
is
this
this is
player,
what
and you're
I
not gonna
mean.
put
Can I
yourself in a
can I say
position to
something
get
real
that
quick?
player.
This is
Guys,
Like,
what
let's
I
take our time.
mean.
Let's take our
Bro,
This
time.
they
is what
had
I
the
mean when we
opportunity
need
to
to
get
get
him. They got the pick
when
already. What are you
when we
talking about?
gotta think longevity and think of sustainability. Like I know some people want to do the plan, but it's not smart to make the plan.
It's
Just
not
like it
smart.
wasn't smart for the Giants to make the playoffs that year.
Right.
Like
it's
it's
just as
just
stupid
not
as Sean
because
Marks going to
you
Rutgers games
already
and looking
know.
at Ace and
Hold
Dylan.
on.
What are you
You
talking about?
already
They made it to
know.
the second
Real
round. They
quick,
don't.
real quick. I'm gonna land my plane. You already know it's some fluke shit, and they not gonna win nothing anyway. So why even play with your future for that?
I wonder if Sean
Return.
Marks is
Exactly.
leaving this year. I wonder if Sean
Thank
Marks
you,
has put
Jay.
his papers in. He's
I
leaving
don't
this
know.
year. And
I
this is
seen the
just it.
Giants in
That's
the
what I'm
Super Bowl
saying.
Some
If you
last
make
done
the
year,
this.
so I
play-in,
don't know.
you gonna get bounced by whoever is the better team anyway.
Look,
So I mean, it make no sense.
that's
Is it?
exactly. It's like it's the silliest award to win. It's like a participation trophy.
That's what I
Exactly.
said. That's what I
Pod, I
said
do.
beginning of the
Pod,
year. I
you
said
said
that.
who? I got. But Pod, you said which team since Atlanta that was close to making the play-in has gotten the top three pick, and that team is
No, top.
Charlotte in 2020.
That's an anomaly, though. That's the
What
Yeah.
did
thing.
they
So
Is
get?
it,
I
Hold on,
get
hold
it.
on. What did they
I
get?
get it. Listen, I think they
they
only
got the
let
third
Atlanta
pick and
get
they
that
picked
Yeah,
they
pick
they got
because
the
they
third
knew
pick
that
and they
draft
I'm
chose
was
not
weak.
talk.
LaMelo
I'm
Ball.
not
Let's
talking
just
about the
say,
third pick. They still got a
Atlanta would have
10%
went.
chance to get the third pick.
They
But
won
I'm talking.
27 games. There was
Yo,
five
that's
teams
Hold
worse
on,
than
hold
them.
on.
They won
The
27
league did
games.
that because they knew the draft was weak. Now, if Atlanta did that the year Wemby was coming out, there's no way in hell they would have
No,
got
no,
the
no.
number one pick.
I'm talking about when Charlotte did it. They won 27 games and in the five teams, there was five teams worse than them. They was the 10th seed. And they gave him that's the draft that LaMelo went to Charlotte. LaMelo was in that draft with
They
I'm
was the
not
Anthony
10th, and
talking
they
Edwards.
got
about.
the what they
I'm not.
what
I'm
pick?
not talking about
Or
10
They got the
five teams
third. They
worse
got the
than
third
them.
pick. It
or
was Golden.
maybe
It was Golden State. Obviously, it was Minnesota, and then it was Charlotte. But the Knicks was worse than Charlotte. That the Knicks was like 14th in the East. They was
Yeah.
trash. So you would think,
They got
oh,
the
okay,
third
they're a
pick
big
that year. That
market.
was the. That was
You would think
R.J. Barrett, right?
I thought they was gonna put LaMelo in New York, but they
Yeah.
didn't happen. He went to Charlotte. Charlotte
No,
was
they had to
better
throw
than them.
Jordan a bone because they had financial problems, and he eventually had to sell the team.
But what I'm saying is, they was 10 seed and there was 5 teams that was worse than them. I'm not saying that's going to be us, but at the same time, this lottery crap to me it's just a whoever's better.
I don't trust it. I think
I
the
don't trust
NBA
it, bro.
the
Like
NBA gonna put motherfuckers where they want them at anyway. That's
Yeah,
what I think.
I think this all makes sense. This all makes sense if Sean Marks knows he's getting the third or the second
That's the
overall pick.
only way it makes sense,
That's the
Pod, because this is not
only
tanking at
way
all.
any
So
the
maybe he has a
the
deal in
getting
place.
D'Lo, all this stuff that has happened. None of this has happened because only this can only happen because Sean Marks knows he's getting the third or second or third pick.
Is
If
that
that's
why
the
he's going to
case,
first,
that
Rutgers? Is that
explains
why he's
why
going
he's
first
at
to
pick,
Rutgers all
man.
the
Rutgers?
time. Otherwise, none of this
Right.
shit
He
makes
getting
sense.
number one, man.
Yeah, I mean, Pod, that is the only defense Sean Marks has is that he knows deals in place. Because if not, he shouldn't be the boss right now because this is the worst tank in history right now,
Because
potentially.
here's
No,
the
but hold
here's the
on.
other
So,
comedic
hold
thing
on.
while y'all talking about
Liars
lottery.
there
don't
wasn't
come
a
in the league to
I
tank,
The
no
didn't
matter
there
what
wasn't a
Suns
place
date
might
you
yet
at.
pick ahead of us.
for the Fashion
If
Nova thing.
if
One
we
mic,
make
y'all.
the
One mic.
if we make the plan, which is on deck now, if we make the plan,
It was
the
on deck in the beginning
Suns
of the
whose
season.
pick the Suns is the play-in in the West. The Suns whose pick we had, and if we were gonna do all this winning, then we could have just kept their pick and got a higher pick.
He
If the
should
Suns
have.
have a higher pick, the Nets are officially a disaster that will never be good again, never
That's
in
your
life.
opinion, bro. That's
It's
He
your
not
should have
the
opinion.
kept
Right.
those Suns
For
picks.
real.
If you were
But
not going to
seriously,
tank,
if
you should
you
have kept the
trade away,
picks.
if you
no
He
see,
wait.
you're not even
You
crashing out.
listening
telling
to what
me
I'm saying.
no,
If
no,
you
Paul,
trade
come
your
on now.
pick,
Bro,
You
you
would bet
crashing out.
you would bet your money that this team is going to do better than KD, Bill, and Booker. That's what they was betting on. Would you bet your money on that? No. But are you niggas?
no, but
The
they
team ain't
did
trying to
bet,
lose on
but
purpose.
they did bet their money on it and did nothing that they no nothing in their power to make sure that they drafted high. Not even worrying about them. You don't
Yes,
worry
they
about them. You
did.
control
They
what you can
signed
do.
Tucson
But
from
it is a
Walmart.
slap in the face.
Got
It is a
Keon
slap in the
Johnson
face.
shooting.
Bro, they traded
Right,
damn near
yo,
all the main
hold on,
players,
time
bro.
out, time out, time out. We gotta have this debate. I'm glad that Jay is on opposite side of PT. I'm glad PT got his own opinion on it, but we gotta have one mic so that we could all hear each other. But I also wanted to introduce BK and Wild Hoops. He on the panel with us. I actually didn't see him. I was looking for him after Ben Simmons got traded. I didn't see where content. I kind of wanted to hear what he was going to say. I
Release.
Oh
kind of
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to.
yeah. What happened to out of the league? Oh, multiple teams are
He went to
interested. Even
Hollywood,
after,
Hoops. He
wait,
went
wait,
to
wait, hold on.
Hollywood.
Let me finish. Even after the this season's over, San Antonio's interested and Houston's interested. So
The
what
Spurs
happened,
don't want
Jonathan?
him.
Out
Stop
of
it.
the league,
The
huh?
He's
Spurs
going to
don't
Clippers.
want him. Why would the Spurs want a broke back player? They
He's
have
going to
blocks.
Clippers.
Come on. Stop it.
I thought he was going to the Clippers.
No, I'm
He
He
saying
went
Yeah,
to
no,
the
he did.
Clippers.
He talking about
Yeah, he's
after
in the
this season.
Clippers.
After this season.
He talking about after the
Oh, after the
season.
season, get
right,
out of here.
Oh no, he's
Nah.
going to China
right.
after this season.
The Spurs
Yeah,
better
go.
not sign him.
He
Sign him
right.
out.
definitely gonna stay
Crash
on the
out.
China
roster,
or the
bro.
Gulf Coast Fishing League.
He's going to Milan or Monte Carlo for a fashion modeling gig. Let's call it what it
The
is.
thing
No,
is,
I think
depending
Yeah,
on
that
his
sounds about
performance
right.
this year,
I'm agree with Jonathan on this. Why are you gonna get rid of everybody, right? Like, and then you're
I'm
not even
shocked.
thinking properly. You're not going to even probably get the 1, the 2, or the 3 pick, man. I just wrapped up a live. I just did a live before I came on this one, and I'm like, looking at like the Duke Center, Jeremiah Fears, and Derek Queen. I'm like, this is like it's and you're gonna do all this to get all these picks back to pick those guys, and no disrespect to those guys, but they're not Cooper Flag, right? They're not Ace Bailey, and they're not Dylan Harper, So why I don't understand Sean Marks. I think James Dolan
that's what
I
we've been
was telling
saying this
that to
whole
you for
time.
months, Hoops. Now you on the train
I
of
think
reality?
James Dolan. Hold on. I think James Dolan is
There's
paying
no
off Sean
guarantee
Marks
you
to
get
purposely
any of those
sabotage his
picks.
team, man.
I still
In
disagree.
this in this draft,
That'd be
no
wild.
disrespect to
I
any of
still
those
disagree with
players,
that, man.
but if you
And
get one
Sean,
of those guys that BK is talking about, the rebuild is going to take longer. No disrespect to
Yeah,
I
any of
just
exactly.
I
them,
just watched
but
Derek Queen whoop both of they ass, and y'all talking about these
But
players, man.
that's in
I
the
don't care
college.
about that
How
shit.
on college and pros are two
See,
totally different
hold
animals,
on,
man.
BK.
All
Hold
these
on,
one
BK.
stats,
mic,
That's why
y'all.
you
One
need
mic, one mic.
popcorn.
All
Hold
this
on a
stat,
second. That's
right
why
all
now.
this
y'all
stat
need
paddling while
popcorn.
you in suck schools.
Jay, hit
You
the button, Jay.
Y'all think that game tells you anything?
Hold on,
Y'all don't
y'all.
know ball, yo. Y'all don't know ball. Y'all don't know basketball.
Hold on,
I
y'all.
never say that.
Ball.
I never say that sentence.
Yeah, I
But if
told you
you
it's
think
pandemonium.
Yo, all means be quiet, chill, relax.
Right,
Hold on,
right.
let
Because
Breeze get it
I'm
under control.
right.
nah,
Let me
man,
roll.
y'all just said something crazy. Like y'all think
But
Derek Queen is 20 years old.
Fine. Let Breezy talk for a minute. We'll get into it.
look, again, we ain't supposed to agree with each other. I don't care that y'all debate it or argue it, but we gotta have one mic. And when it's 3, 4, 5 voices at once, it's all confusion. I promise you. But yeah, so this is what I heard. There's a debate that Derek Queen is like that. Just and BK and Wild Hoops is saying only the top 3 picks in this draft is like that. So we're gonna fall back. We're gonna let PT and BK and Wild Hoops talk about it. I give y'all a good few minutes. I want to hear this, and let's start
It's
with.
not between. It's not
They on
me.
the same page.
No, they
I'm
said
not arguing with him.
okay.
I'm saying y'all watch that game with neophyte eyes. Y'all don't recognize that Derek Queen is a super freshman. He's 20. He's 20 right now.
Okay.
Ace and what's the name are 18. What's the name's gonna Dylan is gonna turn 19 at the draft. Ace is still gonna be 18 when the season starts. You looking at a super freshman. Of course he's ahead of them in development. Of course his body's more developed. He's bigger, stronger. He's 20 right
Okay.
now. And
Nah,
he's
that
gonna
makes
be
sense. That
21
makes
his
sense.
fresh his rookie year.
And
His
he's cooking both of
21
them.
for a
Yeah,
freshman.
hold on. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie to you. For context, I do go to the park. I do play ball. I am like a coach dad kind of sorta. So case in point is my son. He a freshman in high school, but at the park you're gonna see juniors, sophomores, seniors, and there is significant growth spurts between a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, and a senior. You see that in basketball players. So I get what PT is saying. I'm summarizing it for the chat. Go ahead, though, PT.
I'm just saying, like y'all watch these games and not understand what's happening. Like the other day, that game, because he was such a horse. Ace only took 4 shots. He took 4 shots, and it's because there was a kid out there that it was like putting a 5th grader out with the 3rd graders. It's just what it is. Not that drastic, but that it's just what it is.
So
He's
what you think gonna
way.
happen in the NBA?
Said it again.
So what you think gonna happen in the NBA?
In the NBA, you turn 24. That's why the 3rd year of a player's year is usually the year they emerge. Some come out some it's the year
No,
after,
this is
like
what
in Shaw's
this is what
case.
I'm asking you
And
though, bro. You talking about talents that's supposed to be one and done, going straight to the NBA, and I'm talking about Derek.
yeah,
I'm
like
talking about
so
Derek
who's better
Queen,
than so how many point guards are better than Cade Cunningham in the
bro.
NBA right now?
Bro.
I asked the
I'm
question.
not.
We having a
I'm
conversation.
not
Answer the
talking
question.
about Cade Cunningham. I'm talking about
Okay, we are
players.
talking about
Hold
Cade
on. I'm
Cunningham
talking about
because
the
Cade
players.
Cunningham sucked last
I'm
year.
talking
He was
about these
terrible
are their
last year.
pairs, bro. They playing together in
No, he wasn't.
college.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about them playing
Cade
each other in
Cunningham
college,
is
bro.
not what he is this year. Nowhere
Why
close.
hasn't he
He
And
did
it's
has
that?
better. He has
Why
a better
has
team around him.
bro? Why did
it's
Dylan Harper
not
right
about the
have
team. It's
20
about his
points?
development.
Hold
Hold on.
on,
What y'all
hold on.
debating?
Why did Dylan Harper have 20 points and Ace Bailey had a bad game
He
against?
didn't have he didn't have a bad game. He shot 4 times. They
All
didn't
right,
get him the
bro.
ball.
All right,
Dylan shot
bro.
Did you
horrible
watch
that
the
That's all
game.
I'm
game?
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. You
Did
can
you
have it.
watch the game?
Dylan shot horrible that
14,
game.
I think. Yeah.
Dylan still had
Yo,
20 points.
yeah, but he
So
shot
you don't
20
care about a
times.
person getting 22,
Dylan still had
right? He
20
shot
points.
20
Derek
times.
Queen had 30, damn near 30 and 10 on them. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
So you
Derek
don't
he
Queen
care
is
you don't
killing
care
right
how a
now.
person get
He's
40 if it's on bad
No, that's not
efficiency.
what I'm saying. They all in
You
college
just said
right.
that, bro.
They all in
So I
college
don't care
right
if he
now.
shot
They
22
all in college
times.
right now playing against each other. Two stars played
Yeah,
against
they played
one
against each
star.
other in high
What?
school too.
Why is it that when Cooper Flag plays, he's on a whole different level than both of them.
Yo,
He's
Cooper
playing for
just scored
Duke, and he's
14 the
surrounded
other
by
I don't
day.
want to
5-star
hear that, bro.
recruits.
Yo,
Talent is talent, nigga. You
yo,
let your
Cooper
nuts hang
just
on the
scored
court.
Yo, y'all
14
bugging,
on.
bro.
Yo, did you see You don't watch the games.
They
The
don't
last
watch
Cooper
ball,
game. You know why the
Pod. They don't
Cooper
watch
stand?
college basketball, bro.
So wait, who are we
Like,
talking about? Cooper, Cade. Let's try to center this guys a little bit. We bring a whole bunch of different names into the
Nah, they
topic here.
talking about NBA players. I'm talking about them getting their ass buzzed by a nigga in college with them. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I went so breezy. Derek Queen's gonna be a top 5 guy. It don't matter if the guy's
No,
sick or who's
nah, he's not
playing.
gonna be
Derek
top
Queen is
five.
he's
killing it
not
right
gonna be
now.
top
He's
5.
not
He's
gonna
a
be top
monster,
He's
five.
bro.
He'd
not
be
gonna be
lucky to be
top
Wait,
top
I'm
5.
talking
five.
about overall. Derek Queen's gonna be top 5. You
No,
see what
he
he's doing lately?
No, it doesn't
Points,
no,
matter.
he
rebounds,
talking
and
about in
assists too.
production. Like he might not get picked 5, but he gonna be
He
one of the 5 best players
at
out
best
that
he's
draft.
probably 12 or
Ah,
10.
Listen, you guys
I think
don't know.
10. I
Yo,
think
niggas
10.
thought Cam Thomas
Or
was
12.
27, and he's not 27.
He
That
still
has
won't go out. He still probably Cam still probably go 13 in that draft.
In this
He's not
Not
gonna
draft?
be top.
27.
No, I'm talking about in his draft.
Oh, okay.
He's not getting
And
picked over
13,
Cade. He's not getting
13
picked over
still might
Jalen
be
Green.
crazy.
Sengun probably get picked higher. Mobley still gets picked higher. Like he probably be top 13.
Probably
But
top
I think Green's a little overrated, man. I think Thomas has done better than him
he
overall.
is. But Houston is not gonna choose Cam with the second pick, in my opinion.
It ain't about who chooses.
So I mean,
No,
it
It's
I'm
is what
talking.
about
it is.
how you play. That's what it's
You
about.
telling me if redraft with everything that they know now, and you saying that he's not all that and he be underperforming, you think they would still pick him again?
I definitely do.
That's
I
some
think they
hate.
pick it. I'll take him. It's not even hate. I just think
Yeah.
in their eyes, they view Green better than Cam Thomas.
Green out there losing to our backup team, and you putting him before.
It's not me. It's not
Yo,
me. It's
he's
the
not saying
GM.
him.
Come on now,
He's
man.
not
Breezy.
saying him. He's
That
saying
was a good
people
one, bro.
who measure talent.
I think a lot of y'all don't comprehend what
Y'all
he
be
be saying,
hilarious with
and
y'all
They
y'all
logic.
lost to the Junkyard Squad. Hey.
Yo,
He
so
ain't even a big enough leader to win, and he got way better players
so
around him.
so let me ask you a question.
Come on now.
You think OKC would trade you Jalen Williams for Cam Thomas?
Oh hell no! And it's because he's way better of a two-way player. I'm not even about to even compare that. He's way bigger than him too,
All right,
Yo, fun fact about Jalen Williams,
but
he
he's
got the
not a better
most
scorer than
common
him.
name in the NBA. Like Jalen is the most common first name in the NBA, and Williams is the most common last name in
and
the
there
NBA. And
and
that
that
nigga,
name
and
was
it's two
created
Jalen
by
Williams.
Jalen Rose's mother.
That's a fact.
That's that's
That's a
crazy,
fact.
right?
There was nobody named Jalen before Jalen Rose.
Before
Like it's
1973,
that's
no
crazy.
Jalen's.
Wow.
I would
do
say
you,
before
do
And
Fab Five. Yo, I don't like think about it. You know any
that shit made it popular.
exactly the Fab Five is what made that Jalen name
Yeah.
popping. That's when it started.
Paul, Paul,
And look how
Let me
many
ask you
Jalen's are
something.
basketball players.
Talk to
Paul,
me,
let me
Ella.
ask you something. What if we do it wrong this year, right? Because you said if it, outside of the top three, whatever player we get, the rebuild takes longer. But what if we do it correctly next year and you get a Boozer or a Darren Peterson or the Monster? You still think
You
we did the
still gotta
rebuild right?
find
Or a
you still
Nate
gotta
Amont.
you gotta find his pair.
Yeah.
It's always
But
three.
what if your duo instead of Ace and AJ and Cam Thomas, what if it's Cam Thomas and AJ or Darren Peterson or
But
whoever?
again, you're still gonna have to find your third. You need three players. You need three starters out of this draft. So that'll give confidence for a big player to go, yo, I'm going to Brooklyn. They cooking over there. If they add me, they're gonna win. And I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is, but that's why getting two top talents in the next two drafts is important, or you're kicking it down the road. And the 27 draft has maybe one player, two. You know, if Baba takes a step up, then you might get some in 27, but you might not. You might be looking in 28 to get that last piece. But that's the thing.
Pod,
The longer you
Pod,
put it off, the further you push back your rebuild.
would you be fine with a Jeremiah Fears, a Thomas Sorber combination in this draft? That could maybe be the best of a Worst case scenario, if we don't get
Yeah,
top 5, you be fine with that.
that would be great. But now you have an undersized point. Now you have a small point guard, not a super small, but small by today's.
Mhm.
And now you have 2 defensive liabilities in your backcourt.
Interesting. See, that's why you got to aim high. Thank you, Pod. See, that's what I like about Pod. He really does evaluate the stuff.
You aiming high so that the pieces that you do have that
Also,
work.
Pod, he turns the ball. He has almost 4 turnovers a game. Jeremiah Fears.
I mean, that's gonna happen. He a point guard.
Fears
He a
now,
point guard.
guys.
BK. That's gonna
Jay,
happen.
hit the alarm button. BK needs on the floor.
And K Cunningham is leading the league in turnovers.
Jeremiah
with
Fears
four
can't pass
turnovers
the
per
ball.
I mean, his assist numbers too. I think in the pros, I think Pop's gonna agree with me. I mean, his assist numbers should be at 6.5. What do you think, man?
Yo, who should be the worst coach ever, man? He'll find one flaw in your game and destroy your career.
He wasn't even supposed to play.
Damn.
Jeremiah wasn't even supposed to play. Like,
I know it's Utah.
He came in 17. At 7, he was 17 years old when he started this year. He's mad young. Everybody underestimated his speed. He's the fastest point guard in the draft, but he's young. He got the ball in his hand, so he's gonna make mistakes. You know, there's men out there. There's like, if you look at the top ranked teams, they don't have superstars on them. They don't have NBA lottery picks on them, but they have like super seniors. They got niggas getting their master's degrees playing out there, and that gives them their advantage. Like, look at UConn's team. There's nobody in that you looking on at UConn that you would take top 10, you know? But UConn is up there. Why? Because they got a bunch of seniors. They got a bunch of grown ass men.
Same thing with Kentucky. Like, they don't got no lottery prospect
Go
top
down to
10
the
talent
Lakers,
there,
baby.
but they killing it. Like,
yeah, they changed that's why they got rid of Calipari. The young kids wasn't winning the trophies. They want to win. They want them championships. So they
Shout
get
out to
on the
St.
portal
John's.
and they find players. You know, like, I'm telling you, like, the cats at Rutgers just look like they came home from jail. Like, none of these aren't NBA players. They're not. They're not. But you get dudes off the portal, and that's how they do
That's
it.
wild to say when you got teams.
They should have went to St. John's, Ace and Dylan. That's what they get.
They could
It
have.
would
I
have been
think they
better.
could have.
That's
It would have
why
been better.
They would have been better. Calipari would have known what to do with them.
Wait a minute, come on, Pot Thorn. We're gonna really do that about Ace Bailey, man. Did you watch?
No, stop, please. Stop more video.
BK, we're not entertaining that nonsense.
We're not talking about that
Hold
BS.
on,
man.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Is BK and Wahoo's trying to sully the stream? Hold on. BK and Wahoo's. You trying to tell me that? Okay, so let me ask you.
Nah, Luka is boring.
We don't know what's going to happen, right? So let's just get where people stand. Let's be clear. So BK and Wahoo's, we don't get a top 3 pick. Do you think that it's a failure for the
Hell yeah, man. That was your whole point of actually getting the picks back, so you can get a top 3 pick. If you don't get Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, or Dylan Harper, what was the whole point of getting rid of getting rid of a lot of these players? Because I thought it was a decent team. You know, it was more entertaining to watch than this shit right here, man. You know,
That might be the best thing you've ever said. Wait, this might be the best statement Hoops has ever made, guys. We gotta applaud this. I'm shocked. I never thought I'd hear these words come out of you, man.
I disagree because getting the picks back, even if you have the worst record in the league, it's no guarantee you get top 3. It's only a guarantee you get top 5. Y'all said that.
No,
Yeah,
but
you have a dynamite of assets,
you
though,
want
Joe.
to play. Hold on. If you want to rebuild,
what
right? You want to play the percentages. That's the thing, and he's not playing the percentages.
And not only
So
that,
hold on. Let me ask
Hoops
pick
this.
higher
than you?
Hold on, PT.
How would you feel?
Hold on, PT. Hold on. Let me ask Hoops this. Again, I'm asking PT too because I debated John on this yesterday. No, nobody's special. Everybody gets it, right? Basically, it's this. You cannot, talent-wise, you cannot get that out. You can't get morale out of the draft from the head coach. You letting Jordi Fernandez coach, and you're not even telling him to win. Trust me, Sean Marks ain't giving him this roster. He's not trading Schroeder away. He's not trading all of these pieces away and saying win. But at the end of the day, for Jordi Fernandez to get those wins, it proves to Sean Marks, to Joe Tsai, not the fans, not us.
Breezy,
But
none
to
of these
Joe,
players
let me
gonna be
finish.
here
Let
next
me
year.
finish. Let me finish because y'all debate it all the
Some of
time.
them
I
will.
listen to it's a 3v1 at this point. And I'm saying it's my turn. It's my turn to talk my shit. And at the end of the day, I think it outweighs Jordi Fernandez showing that he's a good head coach to Sean Marks and Joe Tsai outweighs what you guys as fans are talking about. I think it does because two things are happening. One, it's early in the season when he did it. It's not like we on this magnificent run of tanking, and right at the end of the season, Jordi Fernandez is winning all of these games just to prove he's a good coach. No, he did it in the beginning of the season where it's safe. Right now, even though y'all want to debate it, and it could go either way, we both know that. We all know that. We all know that. But right now, it could go either way. Either way, we had what 19 wins. That don't guarantee that we gonna be in the play-in. Yeah, y'all could say we close, and I won't debate it. But at the end of the day, it could go the total opposite way. We don't know how it's gonna happen. And all I'm saying is, it's not wrong for me as a fan to be happy and think that we still got the right trajectory and direction for the team to get a high draft pick by Jordi Fernandez winning those early games. It builds morale, it builds character. It's, you know what I mean? Not only that, I never
Breezy,
seen
how
a
could you
coach on
say
this
that when
Whoa, what?
90% of the dudes ain't
With
gonna
a
bro,
be
treat.
here?
bro, hold on. So
Let
let
them
me ask
cook,
you this,
bro. Let them.
PT. No. This is an important question for PT. How important is a head coach on a championship roster? Because Steve Nash and Jock Vaughn was the clear examples that you need more than talent on the team.
It went from the coach now that it went from the coach, and now that we're getting too much wins. It's crazy.
Well, Breezy, I got a good question.
I'm
What would you
saying,
rather
yeah,
have?
I'm
Breezy,
saying, I
What
don't
would you
think
rather have?
talent is
Tatum or
everything.
Brown
I think
or the
PT
Junkyard
is
Squad?
saying talent is everything, and coaching don't mean nothing. Like you could just have bad coaching and just have no talent. Like you gotta let Jordy win. You gotta let him. I'm not saying let him win, but you can't frown upon the fact that he's a good coach. You got the most challenges and the most challenges won. That's him.
So you saying Jordy is
Bre-
the X
You
factor?
gotta let
Breezy,
him.
the only
Wait,
problem with that
Yes,
is
because
that
I
that
wait,
keep
team.
asking y'all. I keep asking y'all how y'all keep saying that y'all happy that he picked up Jordy as a coach, but then also saying, "Yo, damn, I wish he would
Because my
he
problem
was he would try
isn't
to
Jordy
lose more."
coaching
because we
well.
don't have
I don't have
leadership,
no
Jay. That's the
problem. Hold
You
on,
want a
problem.
winning
John.
coach
Yes,
to
you do,
lose.
because that's
You
John,
what's
want a
I have
winning
causing the
no
coach to
wins, and you
problem.
lose.
keep saying
No,
it's Sean Marks'
no,
fault.
no,
So the
It
John.
only thing
No,
Sean
is.
no,
Marks could
Jay.
have did was
No.
not
Listen
hired
to me.
him.
Listen to me. I want you to listen to me. I want you to hear me clearly. Coaches never tank. Players
Exactly.
never tank. These
We
dudes play for
yeah, we know
money.
this.
I understand this. I'm just laying the foundation of the conversation. But the fact remains, the GM is the one that whose job is to go and acquire talent.
Right.
Understands that under this new CBA, he can't do what he did with Kyrie, KD, and Harden. That's a financial impossibility, right?
Right.
Yeah, the
So
league doesn't want that. They want two
what he
stars and
had
a bunch of role
Yeah,
players.
hold on,
let
let
him
me
finish.
finish,
Yeah,
BK.
go ahead, finish,
BK,
PT.
let
We
me
listening.
finish.
Go ahead.
Right? His job was to not like my anger is not with them, with the coaches. My anger is with the GM who brings back D'Angelo Russell for what? If it's Beekman out there, we would be losing the appropriate amount of games. It's like my frustration is you're not supposed to give Jordy the tools to even come close.
So about
Exactly,
And he
exactly,
and he keep
still
exactly.
got
doing
to
it.
sell tickets.
What is Cam Johnson doing on this team? You think he's going to be a part of your team when the Nets are actually winning and competing for the championship?
But y'all want to trade
Yes.
shit for nothing
No,
though.
he's not.
I got a big question, Breezy. What would you rather have on this team right now? Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, or the Junkyard Squad and Good Vibes?
With
What gets you closer to a title? In all honesty,
Nah, that's an unfair question. That's an
no.
unfair.
It's a simple question. It's a very
No, it's
simple
an
But
question.
unfair question.
that's
It's
the
an
type of
unfair
talent
Erroneous.
we're trying to
It's
acquire.
an unfair. Hold on,
We
no,
know,
no, no.
like
Time
if you
out, time
can't,
out, time out, time out. Let me
or
articulate why I
fairy
said.
tales.
Hold on. Let me articulate why it's an unfair question. It's an unfair question because they got those draft picks not contingent on what they did that season. It was contingent on what we did that season. So that's why it's an unfair question. And at the end of the day, that's not our situation.
But
It's
they
hold on.
They didn't pick well, but they tanked too.
Hold on. The exact same thing would be a team that's doing bad as we did that season, and we doing good like the Celtics are doing that same season or this season or whatever. Case in point is they will have our draft picks and be playing bad, and then we'll be good in the draft because they played bad, not because of us. That's not our situation. So that's why I always say that's an unfair question.
We gave away our talent, Breezy, for old aging vets, and we did the same thing again. And it seems like we're eventually going to do that again if we keep going down this path.
That's a whole different regime right there.
Talking about
Breezy, if you go get I know what's on your mind. I know what y'all niggas thinking about. Y'all niggas saying y'all are going. Oh, we got Cam Jansen. All we got to do is get.
Sound like an R&B song, man. Chill out, man.
All we gotta do, all we gotta do is get Giannis in the off season, and then we on. That's what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking y'all are free. Y'all thinking y'all are super.
No, wait. Hold on, time out. See, this is what I be saying about y'all. Y'all just be saying anything out your mouth because not one person is thinking that.
If you're rebuilding through the draft, why do you want
to? Hawthorne, get out of your delusions, bro. Relax. You too deep in the rabbit hole because not one person is thinking that. Nobody ever said that or thought that.
Next daily,
and then you said, I know exactly what y'all are thinking. I was waiting to hear what you was going to say. Nobody is thinking that.
Because then why do you think you're
not one person is thinking that?
Then why? Why do you want to let me finish saying what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Then
because you've been talking for a long time.
If you don't think it's a get rich quick thing, then why do you think Cam Johnson is going to be a part of your next championship contending team?
I'm gonna answer that question right now. Let me answer that question.
He's 30 years old.
Let me answer the question. I can answer the question because he went to the finals for one. For two,
so what?
Bro, can I finish answering your question? The thing is,
he want a bunch of bum ass rookies. That's what he want.
Bro, I'm saying he went to the finals already. He got
that's what I want. Bum ass rookies. Like y'all not even having a.
Hey, let Breezy
I'm
the
one answering your question. Why are you listening to them? You know, I'm saying that when it comes down to veterans, Cam Johnson is palatable, right? He's in interviews saying he want to stay in Brooklyn. Trust me, if he wanted to get traded the way Sean Marks is, and y'all in agreement with this, Sean Marks let them go. Sean Marks let players go where they wanted to go. And so if Cam Johnson wanted to get traded, he would have got traded. I don't think a player that doesn't have a tenor, that's a veteran.
Breezy,
with this team, can I finish?
I don't think on the other side of earth. Bro, that's not what I said.
I'm trying to answer your question slowly, bro, so you can follow why I'm saying yes. I think Cam Johnson should be the veteran for us when we
you said Cam Johnson is going to be a part of the next time that the Nets are competitive and competing for championships. You said Cam Johnson is going to be a part of that team.
I say yes, he could be, and I'm trying to tell you how.
How when you're building through the draft and he's 30 years old?
Yeah, that don't make any sense.
Oh, it's not fair to say he's 30 years old.
And Breezy, how much power do you think Johnson has? He's a role player. This guy ain't no power play player. You act like he's Kevin Durant requested a trade. Only KD can get himself out of this
jam.
Just because y'all say it don't mean
y'all
it's
adding
good for the
shit that
team.
ain't really true.
You just said that. You said Johnson want to stay here. He'll stay here. That's what you just said. That's what you just said.
No, y'all take it.
All right.
Y'all not letting me finish, and y'all spinning these narratives. At the end of the day, again, I don't want y'all to miss my point. My main point I don't want y'all to leave here with is that you cannot win a championship only with talent. And Jordi Fernandez winning these games is harmless to a fan like me. He ain't do no wrong.
But he's not coaching. He's not coaching the players that he's gonna have when we do something serious.
But they watching him coach. Watching him coach from where he at right now.
And how you know some of these players? How you know?
I trust him with my career.
How you know he not taking some of these players with him though? Like
Not a
everybody.
lot of them.
But
So Breeze, it's like three
so
quarters ain't
but
gonna
the
be
thing
here.
that
So
y'all
no,
hold on,
hold
Pod.
on.
The
So
thing that
y'all
we
say,
misunderstanding
so y'all
is
saying
the
he's not
rookies
here
don't.
to coach.
You right, Breezy.
Hold,
They are looking at
we got our
Horty,
own
but the
rookies
thing
right
about
now.
it
You
is
heard?
rookies don't determine where they go.
We got our
They
no.
have
This
to
is
be
what I'm
able
saying.
to.
This is what I'm
They
saying,
looking at the
bro.
team, but they
Let
hoping,
Greasy
yo,
go,
Y'all,
because
Let
hold on,
Brooklyn
bro.
get
This is
to
what I'm
the
saying.
top 3.
This is what I'm saying, bro. If we got a bunch of young guys right now too, and the Nets are right now, they got
Who's the
19.
young guys you talking about?
Oh my God, bro! You
let him
talk,
finish. Let him
bro.
finish.
Right, let him finish.
He said we got a bunch of young
Bro,
guys.
you
I don't
talk
see
too
young
much,
guys out
bro.
there. I
Real
see a bunch
talk,
of
Let
bro.
him
25 and up
finish.
niggas out
Let
there.
him finish.
Bro, nigga, I just let you talk mad long, and you just keep going,
Yo, you
bro.
just
Ten
say
of us on the
nonsense.
panel. It's
Like
10 of us on the panel, man.
it
It's
gets
10.
to me.
It's
You're not even
15
saying
Like,
on the
anything.
no,
panel.
bro.
Guys, one
I'm
mic.
for the
Come
Well,
on,
he
come
not
on.
saying nothing because you're not letting him talk.
Let him
bird,
finish,
bro.
PT. Go ahead, so greasy.
We got young players like Noah Clowney. We still got what's his name? Jalen Wilson. You got Keon Johnson. All these players under evaluation. You still got your draft picks. You still got a bunch of money where you hold on. You still
Let him
got
finish.
a bunch of players that you still got money to sign people, bro. It ain't always about this draft, bro. They could if they not in love with the top 5 and they know they want a certain player, you can play and see what happens through this draft. You
That
never
sound like
know.
a whole bunch of bullshit, bro.
No,
Yeah,
no, it
I'll be
ain't.
honest with you. If
Massive
Sean Marks
bullshit.
goes to Rutgers, you
No,
don't
it
give
ain't.
him those
Massive
guys. You're
bullshit.
like a
You
He
know
said
fool.
why? Because
You're
Jalen
like a
This
fool,
Wilson.
just sound
man.
like a
you know
whole
why?
bunch
Because
Jalen Wilson is
of
going to be a
horrible
major
Nets
part of
basketball in the
Wilson
next few
winning.
years.
they
Yo,
didn't start the season
Hold
losing.
on, nah.
They
Everybody
seem
act like they
product.
got the winning recipes. Hold
Word.
on, no, no,
yo,
no.
y'all
Hold
caping
on.
for niggas who have 0 dunks on the season.
Nah, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm talking about players like Noah
He got
Clowney,
0
draft
dunks for
picks.
his career.
Hold
I'm
on.
talking about
Nah,
players like
The
Noah
nigga
Clowney,
got
draft picks.
0 dunks in his career, and that's your future.
I had a meatball
who said
sub
that?
once
Nobody said
before,
that.
but not from Subway, man. Not from Subway.
Yo,
How many threes he
y'all
got
Y'all
funny
though?
got
over here,
niggas
I
that
think
yo.
was
y'all
Yo,
playing
that was
with
I'm
on
my
my
just
team
handle.
alerting
with you
y'all
that
that Breezy
Jersey
Y'all
about to
playing
start
with my
subbing
handle.
niggas.
Yo,
It's
slow it
it's
down,
about to
slow
be
it down,
Subway.
yo.
Jay, what gave that away, Jay?
Telling you.
I'm trying to let y'all know.
Word. Now, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to hear So Greasy get his take off before we move around the panel, because we definitely going to move around the panel. And again, the most important thing is not that I'm the host. No, not that part, which is important. But it's 10 fans on the panel. That part. So again, everybody got 2 minutes. You either got the win. You don't necessarily have to have the winning recipe, but just say you. I just want you to get it off without no interruptions. That's my main thing. And then whoever want to go next and debate it,
Like that.
we'll go around the panel or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, you gotta get
So,
that off the screen, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
this
Subway
nigga
ain't
Yeah,
it,
start
bro.
saying
come on,
Subway
machine
man.
the
ain't it.
funniest way.
yo, no,
That
but
shit
this
say
is how
sandwiches.
this is how y'all sound all together. You know what I'm saying? If y'all all sound like y'all
Yo.
each other, y'all
That's
sound
when
like
You
Tosan
call
was
me a
working.
meatball sub, huh?
He over there ordering the next. He ordering a power forward now from. That's
Yo!
where y'all got Tosan out of Walmart. Y'all could get a. Y'all could get a
Yeah, we're going power forward from
get a
Target.
power forward from Subway.
Yo, we got
I
Reese
see what you're
Beekman
doing,
from
Breezy. You
Is
Subway.
that is
championship.
that what they got?
We got Reese
$5
from
for
Subway.
yo,
Yo,
see,
man, the
man,
Ghostbuster was
damn, man, what's
pissing
so
me off
greasy
tonight.
at, man?
Do I see a
He said,
fresh
"How you
baguette?
gonna say something with me? They ain't talking to me." But bro, jump back on the panel, man.
Hey, we got Scott. We got Scott on the panel. Let's hear from Scott. We haven't heard from him yet.
we definitely gonna go to Scott. I thought So Greasy was here, but we'll wait for So Greasy to come back. And Scott didn't say anything. And
What's up,
again,
everybody?
my thing
Hey,
is this:
Scott.
I'm
The
trying to
nigga said
talk.
How you
Jalen
doing?
Wilson is the future.
Hold on. I'm trying to talk basketball with y'all and all y'all, because none of us got the winning recipe like that. Yo, listen, I'm big fan Breezy, and I go hard every stream telling y'all I know the most about how to make
J.
it a
Cole and Yachty got
championship
it.
roster. But the truth is that all of this is opinionated. And again, in all my soliloquies, yes, Cam Thomas is part of the championship roster. But do I force feed you guys that? No. If y'all disagree with that, we'll continue to debate it. on my side, you know what I'm saying? With my constituents. But at the end of the day, I can agree to disagree. And that's all I'm asking you guys to do so that it can be better content. It's better, it's better this way.
Of
Breezy, can I
course,
address
but
Adar real quick? Because he called me out. He called me out in the comments about something.
Are you calling you about? Go ahead. Then we gonna
Yo,
go to
just,
super.
just
So
ignore Adar
I
LM.
ain't
He
seen
talks a
Adar.
no,
bunch
no,
of BS.
it's
Hold on,
not
hold
Leave him
on.
even
It's
alone.
not
it's
even
not
a super chat.
it's not yeah. Oh,
Nah.
okay,
Nah, don't give him
all right,
no
we can
bars,
move on.
LM. He ain't even send no super chat. If he send a super chat for you, then I give him some space. But I can't let him cut so greasy because
Just
we
ignore
all
him
on the
like Drake.
panel. Nah,
Nah,
seriously.
you
Hold
think
on,
you
I
know
gotta
it all, man,
prioritize.
sometimes, bro.
It. Look, this is how I prioritize it, right? Now, y'all know I'm gonna go to the comments whether it's a super chat or not. But that's not all the time because of the fans on the panel. I'm gonna go to you guys first because y'all come on the panel and y'all giving content based on talking. But that being said, 8RSL coming at LM, bro. Come on, man. That's a small thing to a giant, man. You on the panel all the time, man. You ain't gotta worry about 8R. If 8R really wanted that smoke, he'll jump on the panel and it'd be that. But it ain't that. So that being said, we're gonna continue. Go to So Greasy. We finna give you the big screen. You feel what I mean? You got
So
2
greasy
minutes.
on that power.
I'm watching the guy.
Nah, man, y'all done pissed me off, man. You pissed me off, man. I already said what I said, but nah, I kind of agree. Like we all got our opinions, but some people be thinking just because you say what you say that's just the right thing to do. It's not. Everybody got their own opinions,
Right.
so it ain't. It just because you want to tank and you don't want to see results because you want a rookie and other people like seeing a coach that actually can win with players that they got, and if you could go acquire good players, it don't actually mean you got those draft picks to tank. That's why it's teams like the Hornets, they've been tanking for years and they've been getting drafted. Pistons too. They just because they good this year don't mean they ain't been ass for like 8 years. Niggas been ass. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't. It took the
That's
Knicks.
real.
And they
It
was
took.
tanking and getting the
Hold on.
fifth
Not
pick.
even that. It took the
Go
Knicks
ahead,
to
So
trade.
Greasy.
It took the Knicks to trade all they picks to get the players that they got right now. It took a lot of teams right now to trade those picks that y'all be talking about because niggas don't live up to those names. But if you want to tank, go tank. You could tank for a player that's skinny as shit and you don't know if he's gonna be able to be big. It is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm good, bro. That's all. I'm good.
So what So Breezy just
first of
said
all,
is we need a new
no,
GM. Let's
Let me.
go.
This supposed to be me and him. He said
All right, so go ahead,
a player that's skinny at 18 years old. You don't know 18-year-olds put on muscle. You don't think that the Nets got that whole facility downtown in Industry City for no reason?
So why Nick
Like
Claxton
they
still
not
little as
they
shit? That's what I want to
Nick
know.
Claxton not
Black stayed 2 pounds for 4 years.
Fuck out of here. Come
Nick
on, man. I
Claxton's
don't
the
want to hear
same in
that shit.
college.
Hold on. Let him finish. Go
Come
ahead,
on,
Still
PT.
no
man.
Let
guarantee
him
though.
finish.
Come on, man.
Still
Like,
no
yo,
guarantee.
Let him finish. Go ahead,
the
PT.
Nets have the worst roster in the NBA. The
No, they
very
don't.
worst roster
Yo,
in
you
the
Not
wildin'.
the
NBA.
not
The
No,
the
you don't.
only
No, they
reason
don't.
why they're winning is because there are 10 tanking teams in the NBA.
All right, bro.
So that is a fact.
Nah, I don't
I'll
think
read
so.
them off to you if you need it. If you
Yo,
need it.
what?
There are 10 teams right now that are trying to lose. Do
All
you
right,
understand what
bro.
I'm telling you? These fake ass wins. You think you played the real team today? LaMelo with his little fake injuries. Brandon Miller's hurt. You think you playing a team that their real team? No, they have a smart GM who has a
bro.
plan.
Cam Thomas and Clowney is already out, sitting there. Clowney could have played today. He didn't. We got toast on from Walmart out there. What you want your to do?
Listen, there's no. Again, I will go back to the
Move him to
original sin.
Target.
I will go back to the original sin. Why the fuck did you trade for D'Angelo Russell? You're not signing
Because
him.
you
They
just
You're
wanted
said
to
not
sell
signing
yesterday
jerseys.
D'Angelo
D'Angelo Russell
Russell.
not
They
moving the
wanted to sell
needle.
jerseys. That's what it was. It was
Yo,
economic. They needed to get
D'Lo
that
not
extra
they
even.
knew
dough.
y'all niggas was gonna
D'Lo
feel
not even.
coochie crunchy when you saw him point to his veins. That's why they got him. They didn't get him for
Hey,
basketball
yo,
reasons.
I
He's
understand.
not getting a
Hey, yo,
contract.
All right, so you said
Hey,
he
yo.
wasn't going to move the needle. So what's the problem?
didn't say he was going to move the
Exactly.
needle. I said any point guard. You give Jordy any point guard is going to move the needle. I was mad the
That's
night of the
tough.
trade.
But
The
you
fuck
can't.
you trading for D'Lo for?
But you can't put anybody out there.
Nah, but nobody wanted D'Angelo Russell. That's the thing.
Every team that
Nobody
is
wanted
Got
him.
my boy Cam
you,
Johnson
not
y'all
on
don't
the
every
think
team.
screen,
Utah?
man.
Y'all don't
Trying
think
to trade
just
Utah
my
know what
boy,
they
garbage.
man.
doing?
They
Y'all don't
just
think
garbage.
Utah
That's
know
my
what they
man,
doing?
man.
Yeah,
Those
but they
teams
got
garbage.
Reese
The Nets
Beekman as
have the
their point
worst
guard.
roster
Probably.
in the
I want to
NBA.
ask the
Y'all
panel
balling
this.
away.
Hold on, guys. One second. I
Hold
want to
on.
ask the
All
panel
right, so
this.
hold on. Whatever question that BK and Wild Hoops asked, Scott gonna answer. We didn't hear from Scott yet. Then we gotta get back to Iceman.
And
Do
Scott
y'all
be
think?
mad patient.
All right,
Shout out to
listen.
Scott,
Hold
man.
on. Do y'all think James Dolan is paying Sean Marks off to sabotage this team? Right? It's
Oh,
not out of the
the
realm of
Oh, BK, that
possibility.
conspiracy theory has no legs whatsoever.
Alright,
We
let's
got
Nah,
not
the
answer
listen,
that
man.
question. That's an
Yo,
easy question.
billionaires do not like competition, man. I mean, there's no way Sean Marks is this idiotic, man. I mean, seriously.
What's wrong with Sean Mark?
Yeah, he's an unqualified GM,
Now,
unfortunately.
hold
I just
on.
wanna
Let this
pick a
happen.
direct.
Hold on. Let this happen. Let Scott and
Josiah
Sean.
is a billionaire too, bro.
Scott and
You
BK
know
and
that,
Wild
right?
Hoops. Go ahead.
What's wrong with Sean Mark?
What's wrong with Sean Marks?
He's a killer. He's killing
you
us.
actually agree with him? I mean,
Now, I'm like
you
Smack
like all the
White
moves
out
that he
here,
actually
man.
did?
I'm just picking debates
Yo,
between different
I'm
got
ready
four
to break
picks
it
in the
down
first
and
round.
I'll give you all the facts.
Go ahead,
What's the
Pato.
facts?
So we got 4 picks in the first round. What's wrong?
So
Those
what?
are not.
They're all
They're
in the
talking
bottom.
about their
They're
picks,
all
Scott. We're
basically
talking
in the
about our
bottom
picks.
20. What is he gonna do? Reload
y'all
on
start
Karis
looking at the
LeVert?
picks
Get
now.
another Karis
Well,
LeVert? Get
personally
another Nick
speaking,
Claxton?
everybody is not
Throwing a
tanking.
Jared Allen in there?
Hold on,
Uh,
When
BK.
he's
every-
gonna
Paul,
get
Paul would
serious
disagree with you,
players?
Scott.
I don't think everybody is taking. I really don't believe that. Some teams are just
What you got to
bad,
say about that, Paul?
like Houston,
Nah. Hold on. Let him talk
like
before you say something.
like Charlotte. They play. They just got 6-round picks, 6, 7, a 1, and they still ass. You know why they
And their
ass?
second round
LaMelo out
draft
of the
pick is
game
You know
hurt.
why
because he
they
had a
ass?
boo-boo.
Hold on.
You know
Let
why
him
they
finish.
ass?
Go ahead, Scott.
You know
That
why
sound
they
like
ask?
a
Because they
coach.
don't have no fucking culture in their team. Y'all want to destroy the culture and be in last place.
You need the talent, though,
Hold on.
Scott.
Yeah, but
You can
talent is
hang on good guys
everywhere.
all you want, but you need the
Talent is
talent. You need the
everywhere.
talent.
Y'all can't
Hold on.
take
Talent
it.
is
See, that's the
everywhere, man.
problem. When y'all
Let me
can't
get
take
Talent
the
is
truth,
everywhere.
y'all gotta interrupt people because you can't take it. Like,
Yeah,
let
exactly.
the
talent
man
is
talk.
everywhere, man.
Let
There's
him finish.
talented
That's not
players,
all of it, though.
but
Hold
there's
on,
That's not
talent.
all of it.
but still, you gotta
Let
let him
them
finish. This
cook.
is what
Let
all
them
it's about.
There's
cook.
talent
Everybody,
in the
listen.
middle rounds
It's
and the first round.
it's
Y'all underestimate players, man.
Let them
hold
cook.
on, Scott.
It's about
Scott.
culture when you got those
Thank you,
players.
Scott.
You got to
Talk
bring
to them
those
about
coaches
culture.
in.
Talk to these fans about culture.
Let them
Y'all
cook.
want to sit there and be tanking.
Let them
Be like
cook.
you. Be like all the motherfucking losing teams that lose all the time, every year.
Yeah, like
With number
OKC,
Why
one,
do you
Wait,
think
pick,
that's
hold
going to
on.
be
What
us,
Rockets,
you
though?
anger?
high
Orlando,
picks,
But why do you
Cleveland.
think that's going to be us, though?
Yo,
high
Good
Jonathan, man, he
teams.
picks.
trolled you because you
You didn't
wanted
tell
to
me
fight
nothing.
about
Whoa,
Nah,
BK, you don't even know
yo,
nothing. You don't even watch college basketball.
man.
Irrelevant.
Top
And
five
when people
picks.
talking crap on my
You
play
know
one
I
Adar,
watch
why don't you
college
grow a pair and
basketball.
come on this panel? I need to hear the little gossip girl
Bro
gossip
turning
in the
red
comment
right now.
section. Get out of here
Yo,
with that.
wait,
Ain't nobody cooking
John,
me tonight.
hold on a minute. What I want to add in a point. First of all,
He's turning
the
red.
culture is developed by the coaching and the front office and stuff.
Well,
Like
by the coach. It should be the coach.
the coaching is what does it. But why do we not take into account that we have I think a horrible front office?
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think I
you
don't think
can't.
that we
No,
got a front office as to where if we get players, who's to say that Sean Marks do right with the rebuild?
well, the front
Hold on.
office is the money part. You
Right.
talking money?
No, there's the player
That man
selection. There's
spend
the
money on
talent
It's
those
player
acquisition.
players.
selection too, though, Scott.
But
Let's
that
stop
man
finish.
spend money on the players, and you can't tell him what to do with his team. So if you don't like it, go to another team.
You're
I'm
right.
talking about player selection. I'm
No,
not
you
talking
said
the
you said
money.
the
You're
front
right.
Yo,
office.
Scott kicking
You
fans
right,
out
Scott.
tonight.
I'm talking about I'm talking. You said the front office.
Yo,
They
my
about their
son,
money.
my son
They
even
about their
said it
money.
to me tonight. My son said, "Dad, why you still like this dumbass team?"
Don't even
And he was
pay that
born in
no
Barclays Center.
attention.
My
The
son was
coach
born
is
in
the
Barclays
culture.
Center.
Coach and the players
The
bring
front
culture.
office is very important in terms
Yeah,
of
They
building a
just the
team,
money.
Yo,
They just money.
You think kids
They
in
get
junior
some
high school and
money.
high school
They
is talking
money.
about
They
culture?
spend the money.
Oh,
Then
the
why do
Nets
they
are my
draft if
team
they
because
get
of
some
culture.
money?
That's money. Draft picks are money.
No, drafting is talent that you accumulate to win a championship.
There's
Money doesn't
plenty
win
of
a title;
talent.
it's the
There's
talent that wins
plenty
the
of
title.
talent.
The
There's
only
plenty of
the only
talent,
way I
man.
agree with
Y'all
the only
always
way I would
Talking
agree with
about.
Scott.
y'all
There's
You
hype
look
the
plenty
at
of
Nets
look
too
at
talent.
look
crazy.
at owners like before he did Mark
It's,
Cuban,
it's,
Steve Ballmer. They in the crowd celebrating with the fans. Yo, let's go. They love their franchises.
Sean
When did you
Marks be
Boston
in
see
the
ain't
Sean
doing
crowd.
Marks
that.
do anything
Boston
like
ain't
Sean
that?
doing
Marks
that.
be in the crowd. You lying,
Boston
bro.
don't do
What are you
that.
talking about?
He
Jay,
not in
tell
the
him I'm
crowd
about
like
to go
Steve Ballmer,
down.
bro. Stop it.
Come
Boston
on, bro.
is not like that. So what are you
The
saying?
Boston
They the
owners about
champions.
to sell the team.
They the
I'm
champions
not
though.
talking
They
about
don't do that.
Boston. I'm talking about
Yeah, you
down when
Hey,
talking
Mark
yo,
about
you know
Cuban.
another
I
what?
said
team.
You
That's
know
Mark
what
not
be
Cuban and
crazy
Steve
though?
Ballmer.
This
okay.
right
He's
here
not
would
like
be.
that. He's
This
not
is
like that.
this right here is
All
what be
right, then
Get
making.
well
over it.
prepare to see a losing
You
team for
can't
the next
make
few
him
I
years.
be
Then
cannot
somebody
believe there's
else.
so
You
many
can't
Nets
Comments
make
like
fans
him
that
that
be
love
like
matter
this
those
though,
other
shit.
big man.
teams
This is
or the
off the
handful of
fuck
teams you
because
alley.
y'all
call.
using money as
I
excuses when
never
it shouldn't be money. It should be
It's
wanting to see your team win games.
I wish
And
it
your fans
wasn't.
Exactly.
I
want to
wish
see
it
a
wasn't.
good
I
product
wish
on the
it's
floor.
about
Exactly.
putting
And
a
you
I wish
need
flag on the
talent.
capitalism
damn
could
floor.
just
Time out, time out,
exist
time
Not a
out, time out.
because
One mic, y'all. One mic, one
This
mic.
is
this
Pause
is
yo.
that.
this is
I don't even
smoke
know
and
how y'all
mirrors.
expect anybody to understand what y'all saying.
Right,
no,
For
right, right.
I'm
real.
just
Like
saying.
that shit
I
sound like
wish
a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
be honest
mush.
with
All
you.
of y'all talking at the same
Hold
time.
on, Jay. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I do that stop, it be because I do it for the chat. Sometimes I do be catching all of the conversation, like hearing all of it, but it's hard to do, bro. And it's because I stream all the time. If you don't stream all the time and you just a fan in the chat, just breezing through, you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like you don't know who's who, what's what. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But that's
it's
why I
no
be trying.
structure
That's
right
why I'm
now.
gonna start giving y'all more of the big screen. And when I get y'all the big screen, y'all just gotta let it respect it. You know what I mean? And let whoever on the big screen get their shit off, but respect it. When it's like this, it might get like that with more than one person talking. I get it. You know, I think it comes with it. I'm cool with it. I get it. But at the end of the day, trust me, I like the one-on-one debates between different fans. Like I said, man, I'll be the smack white. It is not to say that I am, but I'm just saying that I love it. But y'all still talking over each other though. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel
And
like
that's
they
why I
gotta
pull
know
up
how
the
to fall
subs to let
back
y'all know I
and
could do
jump
that.
back in.
It's so easy to sub y'all, but it takes the fun out of the debate. You know what I mean? Because I'm not biased. And I'm a novice, especially at college basketball. And I think it's in all fairness, as fans, this is fans for the fans, by the fans, and I want to hear all the different fans' takes. And if y'all just over talking each other and
Speaking
telling
of
over each
takes,
other, then
Breezy.
I'm not. We not going to. Know what I'm saying, get the class off.
Oh,
So
BK, don't bring up
Breezy,
Primus,
speaking
bro.
of takes,
BK.
since you said you watch college basketball, what do you think
Who?
about
Who
Ace
is college
Bailey?
basketball?
You said you watch college
No,
basketball,
no,
right?
I said I'm a
Oh, here we
novice.
go. Here we go.
No, I didn't say I watch college basketball. I said I'm a novice. I'm learning about college
Basically, he
basketball.
just wasn't listening to nothing you just said. If that's what he got after
Yeah,
Who wants to go one
Yo,
on one with
BJ
Breezy,
top
guys?
No,
Let's
five.
give him the floor.
I
Let's give him the
stepped out.
floor.
I stepped out for a second. I just got back. I said, hold on, wait. Breezy knows college basketball because a lot of people disagree with my Ace Bailey breakdown, man. So like,
Oh,
I just want to get
jeez.
Breezy
no.
perspective on it.
Again, my thing
BK,
is,
that was baby
I'm not.
vomit.
I'm
What
not.
you say
I'm
about Ace
learning.
Bailey,
I'm
bro?
learning. I'm learning about college basketball. And what I realize is two things. One, the rookies that we all speak about, a lot of the times they're not even playing versus each other, to my knowledge. They like some of them are, but a lot of the top players aren't.
They
To my
not.
knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's one thing that I did want to see, but that's not really happening. It's only gonna happen if it's like in the March Madness or something like that. Like I said, I'm new to college basketball. I don't know much about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Breezy. That's why that list is going to change drastically.
But you see what Derek Queen did to them too, though. That's all I'm gonna say.
That
Yeah,
list
he
is going
gave
to
him
change
work.
drastically.
Yeah, I said, and
What do you mean
I had the
drastically?
title the other
That
day,
list
like
is
who's
going to
better,
change.
Oh,
Derek
well,
Queen or Ace
somebody
Bailey?
well, on the live stream I just did, they were saying that Derek Queen bust Ace Bailey's ass or something like that, man.
That
I,
list is
I,
going
Yeah,
to
I,
I
did,
change.
said
I did
that.
a stream like
I
that
said
three
that.
streams
I'm gonna
ago.
stand on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
said that
saying.
like 3 streams ago because I seen the
Yeah.
highlights.
And
Not
when
going
I
to watch
hold
the
on,
whole
and
thing.
Ellen, when I was saying that you could target Ace Bailey,
I'm gonna stand
you
on that. He's too
implied that
little.
thought I was
He's too
crazy.
skinny. He's
That's
too fucking
Oh my
skinny.
first,
gosh,
first,
Hoop, stop with this hate on Bailey,
first of
He
all,
man.
he
Ace
lunch
Yeah.
meat
Bailey is
out
the
there.
Ace Bailey's
I
a small
don't. At this
forward.
point, I don't even listen to the
Ace
takes
Bailey's a
at
small
this point,
forward,
John.
and
Yeah.
Derek Queen
I
is a
really
center.
don't.
Like
Do you hear what he
what?
said? He said Ace wouldn't even get a second contract in the
Yo,
NBA. That's crazy.
No,
wait.
I
Hold
never
on, hold
said
on,
that.
hold
I'm
on.
just
This
saying there's levels to the
comparison,
type
like,
of
is
play.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Ace,
yeah.
Ace Bailey is not a center. Like
Yeah, he's not a center.
Man,
how
he's
did
6'11". I
Derek,
don't care what you talking about.
Derek Queen was guarded by a dude named Somerville. Somerville Somerville looked like he did 15 in Sing
He's
Sing.
270. He's
They all
270.
was out there. He outdid
Whoa,
them.
wow, yo.
He's 6'10", 270, but you can
Yeah.
tell Somerville is not
He's not
like
quick enough.
yeah,
He's
They
like
all was out there.
garbage.
He's not
He's
quick.
garbage. And then their shooting guard is a nigga named their small forward is a nigga named Kurlak. I don't know where he come from.
He's
They
garbage
say
too.
Yale, but or Princeton or some shit like that. But
He's
he's
garbage.
garbage. That
Yeah.
supporting
the
cast
main
is
point is
horrible.
even with Ace Bailey shooting only 4 shots, if Dylan has to shoot 7 for 22 to get 20 points, that is bad.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
That's
He
very
didn't
bad.
LM
play
is
for
right.
Team
Listen,
thing, though.
nobody.
LM is actually 1,000% correct about
That's
that.
the team
Matter of
thing. That's the team thing.
I watched the
That's
game.
that's
I
the
was talking
team.
about it on Twitter
Yeah, that's
as it
the
was
team.
happening. It's a crazy
Don't
thing
get it
that's
twisted.
happening.
I still pick Ace Bailey, but
It's
what I'm saying
Yeah.
is,
no,
What? They got
but the
nobody.
thing
They
is,
got
he
nobody.
what I'm
doesn't
saying,
get the
there's more
ball.
Nobody can
talent
play
out
with
there.
They
themselves
don't
though.
have a
They
fucking
chose to go
offense.
to Rutgers.
They don't have an offense at all. Like Dylan should not be shooting 22 shots to get 20. You can't have that on your team. Like you
I'm
need
surprised.
talent built around
But
them.
LM, who fault is that? They chose to go to
Nobody's
They
fault.
Rutgers.
no.
No,
This definitely on them.
why did Ace shoot that many shots then?
Because he got the
Ace shot
game
4
and he's the only
shots.
one.
What do you mean? Dylan shot the most on that game, not
Ugh.
Ace.
What I'm saying is, why didn't he contribute to them winning?
Joey said last game pod that he was sick. Or somebody said it that he was sick. He went on the bench and he had a towel over his head, like he had the flu or something.
Or something.
Yo,
I don't know.
everybody's catching the flu, man. There's some weird flu going
Yeah,
around.
Wemby. I think somebody else got it. I
Yeah,
don't know, bro. It's something going around.
yeah,
Yeah,
something's
no,
going around.
If they all playing basketball with each other, it's easy to catch a cold.
Right?
Yeah.
Niggas.
No,
don't want that
it's
ass,
not.
bro.
It's just something that's just going around. I mean, everybody I'm
all
talking
right.
to is getting sick, man.
Every game you ain't gonna be on. Every game
man.
is not your night. And,
Yeah.
and them kids are kids and let them grow into the game. I think Jordy is a good coach for young players. So
We got to
It's
get
gonna
that
work.
talent, though, Scott.
gonna
That's the thing.
it's gonna
Yeah,
work.
get that
It's
talent.
gonna work. I'm
The
telling you.
only thing I will agree with Scott on is that there is talent in the middle of this draft.
Yeah, there's
Like
plenty
I
of talent.
definitely do think there's somebody in this draft that we're gonna
All
look
right,
at
so
in
let me ask
2030
you
and be like,
something
yo,
over
who was
here.
that? We could have
Yeah,
had him.
How
and he's
come?
gonna stay on our
Let me ask you something. Now, come on, right? I was just doing this draft thing. Kaman is actually rated higher than Derek Queen, even though we know Derek Queen is more like polished offensively. Why is that?
Because he's a
He
7'2"
playing with Cooper
rebounder.
Flag
Kaman
on
is
Duke.
raw.
7'2".
Kaman is
He's
raw.
7'2". He's
But
7'2"
I think
Yeah, but I
rebounder.
mean, he's not.
Derek Queen got more responsibility handling the ball too, to my knowledge.
Right. Right.
He's
Exactly.
Right.
But I'm
he's
saying,
more-
y'all
he's
don't
a
think he should be
facilitator
rated
more.
higher than Commando?
No,
It
no,
could
I'm
go
saying
either way. It could go
You
either
can't
way,
teach 7'2".
DK. It
he's
could go
a
either way.
facilitator more than Ace, I think.
It's gonna be some of
I
those.
think Kaman has better raw talent though. Like if he puts it all together, he could be scary.
All I
Yeah,
know
as
is we
Like
if
got
he
one of
can
those
do that,
guys.
though,
Bye
that's
bye
gonna take a
Clarkson.
while, though, man. Yeah. Because like I was watching, I was doing a film, like was just breaking down some film, and he was like under the rim. There was 3 players draped all over him. He still tried to, shoot the ball back up. He got blocked. I'm like, yo, pass it out. So you got the wide open shooters. Pass it out. So we got, he is raw though. Man.
Big
So,
stupid nigga, bro. That's all, man. Man. How dare y'all? He just big, bro. That's all, man.
I
Derek
definitely
Queen is
think
better
Queen has
than
way
him,
higher
bro.
I
offensive
want
upside for
somebody
sure.
7 feet on this team. I would
Nah,
like a
ain't
7
nothing
footer.
wrong with drafting nobody like that. But if I got a choice between him and Queen, man, fuck out of here, bro.
Nobody
Queen, all
taking.
right, so Queen is
No
undersized
professional
though.
scout is taking
Don't
Queen
matter.
over
Well,
Derek
BK, it don't matter.
Ace
Look at his
Bailey.
averages:
Never.
points, rebounds, and
No, I
assists. He
agree,
can
No,
Jonathan.
they
play.
talking about
I
over
agree with you
common.
1,000%.
Oh, I
Yeah.
He
never
said
said I'm
six.
taking.
He's
I never.
6'10".
I
He's
never
6'10".
said.
What, 246?
That's one thing I ain't say. I never said I'm taking. I said my top five. I never said I put Queen over Ace. I said he got the biggest upside of all of them. Only thing right now though, if you putting those two on the floor against each other, I don't know, man. Derek Queen he gonna give you damn near 30 and 10 every
Well,
time.
Queen. Well, that's not going to be Ace matchup. If you really, if they, I wish they played in the same conference
Yeah, they
because
both.
Cooper versus Ace would be the matchup that
If
I
Ace
would be
get bigger,
looking more
right?
for.
If y'all saying Ace get bigger, how tall is Ace? He's like 6'11" or something.
But he
6'10",
not
yeah.
going. But
6'10".
Queen is not going to be his
Come on.
matchup though.
No,
They
if he
play.
gets
Ain't both of them
bigger,
Queen
power
is a
forwards?
center.
yeah.
Ace
Queen
Come
is a
on
Ace
now.
is a
center.
small forward.
Well, you know,
Ace
he's a
might play
combo.
shooting
He's a
I
guard
said he
though.
the
combo,
center
LM.
at six
LM, he's a
nine.
combo. He
Yeah,
could play
come on,
power
bro.
forward too. He's a
He's
combo.
6'10", but
No,
he
he
doesn't
does
play
not play
center.
power forward. He never played power forward in high school, not freshman year, not senior year. He's never
In the
played. He's a
NBA, he
Right.
don't
wing.
play power forward.
So,
He's
do
a
you
he's
think
never he's not gonna.
Paton, you think Derek Queen's ball handling is like elite for like the NBA? I mean, he has to have like
No,
elite ball handling.
I call him Black Jokic. He don't need elite ball handling. He does everything he want to do.
He got all the simple footwork and all that.
He has a midi too. He's got a midi in his bag.
Yeah.
He's pretty
Well,
good. He's well ahead of the game.
Jokic is what,
Uh,
6'11", right?
yeah, 7 feet. Yeah.
If Queen could grow to, I think he's not. I think he can grow to
If he
6'11".
measures 6'10" at the combine, then he's gonna go top 10. But if he measures 6'8", he'll be 10 and below.
Yeah, I think it matters.
So
They
I
take that
didn't I
height into
didn't see him getting
consideration though, huh?
compared to Joker. I see him getting compared to Sengun though.
He could be
Sengun
either
is Joker.
one. He
Yeah,
could be
Joker.
either one. He works on that
That's
3-point shot more. He could be there.
he shoots the three. He's comfortable. But the thing about him is, like I said, the problem is he's 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason why he looks good is because he's
A
he's
grown
2
boy.
years ahead of these
He's
dudes.
a
And
grown boy.
And that
yeah,
ain't a bad thing to be ahead
I
of the
think it
schedule a
depends.
little
I think
bit.
it
That's not a
depends on
bad
the
They
thing.
on the
shy
team.
away
I
no,
think it depends
when
on
you're
the team he
measuring
goes to as
upside, that's
well.
how you gotta take into account his
his
age.
age.
Like
Yeah, you
like
got to.
I just was watching an NBA scout that was comparing Ace and Cooper, and he was like, "Yo, Cooper just grew up a little bit. Like he got hair he got hair on his balls earlier than Ace. Ace looks like a child, but he's gonna
Well,
grow up. He's
Cooper's
it's
basketball IQ is on like another level when it comes to
you
Ace Bailey, though,
you
man.
can't say that he plays in Duke. That's gonna
Nah,
elevate
bro. His
Yeah, but
the
whose
way he
fault is
played on
that
both
Ace and
like
them
ends.
he
decided to go to
averages
Hey
4
yo,
Rutgers?
assists a
Right.
game.
Who
What
said
what are
that
you
the other
talking
day?
about?
the way he
They decided to go there. That's where he chose
Yo,
to
so
go.
Pato, let me
No,
ask you
but that's
something, man. You
but
think
it's
that's
your
good?
environment that you
You
play
think that's
basketball.
good
Who
shot
you're playing
selection?
basketball
he
with?
plays on both ends though, bro.
He,
Hey,
they
what
chose
happened?
No,
the
he's the
easy.
best
They
defender
chose the
I've
easy
seen.
route to
He's
go
the
play
best.
at Rutgers.
Cooper's the best defender I've seen. Like young boy basketball. Like you could watch him playing in a exhibition game, and he's gonna pin somebody shit to the backboard. Like he's the one. He's the best defender in this draft by far. And Common's a great defender. That's his teammate and shit. But like out of players that I've seen live, eh, and I saw him at the Clays. Cooper is an incredible defender. My only issue with Cooper is Cooper goes straight ahead. He doesn't go left and right, and this is a left and right league now. You dance now with the ball, and he doesn't. He's just straight ahead, and that's not gonna
He like
work
Giannis.
Oh,
in the NBA.
Jalen Brown is like that too. Like he doesn't
Nah,
dance around.
Jalen Brown handle is way better than
But he's
Cooper's,
starting to
bro.
hit
Yeah,
the three point
BK,
shot.
don't
Jalen
compare
Brown
Jalen
The
hasn't
Brown to
preacher man
moved.
Cooper,
just
man.
looked at him like
That's
that.
Jalen
not a
Brown
good
hasn't
He
moved
held him
over
comparison.
the
down.
Jalen
years. He
Jalen Brown
first
can
got
definitely
into the
go look.
league.
I don't know about the
He
left. That's a but
No,
he
no.
can
so
definitely dance
What I like about Cooper
on the
Flag is that,
perimeter.
well, from what I've seen, a lot of his drives, he goes to his left hand, man. I mean, even
who?
though he's actually a righty, and he can finish with his left
Who you
hand. So
talk
that
about?
no,
Cooper
Cooper.
Cooper.
Flag.
As far
Oh,
as
I thought you was talking about
as
Jalen
far
Brown.
as touching the paint
Yeah,
and
that
getting to the
Jalen don't got no
basket,
now, if
left.
you watch
you
Cooper
can't have
Flag,
no
like
problem with Cooper. Cooper
Like one
is
of the things I
that
like
dude.
about Cooper is that he goes with his left hand.
No,
So
but what he's trying to say is he's not shifty. He doesn't have good lateral movement. He's
yeah,
not
I
saying
mean,
he can't
no,
go
that's
to
what I'm
his
saying.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know that.
you can overpower players in college. You can't overpower players in the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was trying to explain to Jonathan.
he's
Unless
gonna
you
have to have
Giannis.
something else.
He's gonna get
Like
stronger, BK. Like
you know,
he's gonna be
We don't
stronger.
know that.
Yes, he is.
Wait.
Oh, stop, BK. Stop it.
No,
You know what
he's
NBA
strong enough.
basketball is. Don't
Just
stop
say
it.
something he don't have. You don't have
Hold
to
on.
worry. You don't have to worry about strength when it comes to Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag's mom was a power forward in college. Like she's a brute. His father's a brute. His father played in the CBA. His father's a brute. Like he comes from big ass people like Neanderthals and shit like that. You don't have to
Yo,
worry about size and strength with Cooper. What you have to worry about him is when he can't drive on you, can he shoot it? Does he have something
Yeah,
that he
like a
can
pull
go
up jump
to?
he
shot, like
could
a pull
pass
up
it.
mid jump shot, like a floater. Yeah, I
He's
get what you're
not
saying.
that good of a passer. He plays at Duke with all great
Cooper's a
players, and he
good pass.
only
What are you
averages
talking about,
4
Pod?
assists.
Cooper can pass the ball. He's actually had some
Yeah,
really good
Cooper could
diving
pass. I don't
stuff.
know what you're talking
He's
about
really
from the
good at
lateral
playing
Nah,
those
it
move.
things.
sounded
Like
like
y'all
you
see him
saying
doing those dishes.
Cooper don't really got a bag like that.
Cooper does. Oh man,
No,
Yo,
no,
they
he does.
hey yo,
Jonathan.
they
It's
wilding right now. They
decent at
wilding right
best.
now.
He doesn't.
decent. Are you kidding me? He's leading all the stats at Duke. Stop
No,
it,
I'm
BK. You
talking
don't watch
about when
college
you
ball.
He's talking
wait.
about
I'm talking about
the board the in terms of self creation, bro. He's
yes,
not
self
talking
He's
about just
creation.
creating
being
He
Duke,
can
bro.
self
What are
create.
you
overall.
Listen,
Right.
talking about?
Cooper's more
And
focused on
again,
getting his
he
team
But
in
it's
the
not
plays
ball.
it's
at
not at
Duke.
a it's not at a NBA type level
Bro,
yet.
he's creating
But
his
That's the thing
own,
about
LM,
it.
he's
If
bro.
focused on being
you
the
have
ultimate team
hold
guy
on,
though
agree.
too.
Oh,
People
But
gotta
hell
But
yeah.
realize
that's
John,
why
that.
scout
John,
he's
for the
gonna go
whole
number
panel.
one. But that's what scouts is worried about. Can if
But
when the chips is down the line, can you give the ball to Cooper and say, "Yo, go to work"?
exactly
Yeah,
with
He
7 seconds
can.
in
He
my game, and I
can.
give you the ball, are you
No.
going to be able to score?
Stop it,
No,
Ice.
but
Stop it, Ice. He
he
No,
gets
can.
wait,
Stop.
but
hold
he
on,
ain't
Jonathan. If
again.
you're a number
He
one
gets
pick,
4
hold on.
assists a game. He has the ball in his hands always. He has the highest usage rate in
Bro,
college
he's averaging
basketball.
damn
He
near
gets
20
four.
Even
points a
even when
game. What are
He
he
y'all
gets
that
talking
was
4
about?
the
assists.
even when he was
He gets
playing
4
Illinois.
assists a game. Y'all talking about y'all?
Man, wait, I'm trying
Listen,
to read Cam
just
Johnson
playing with
lips, see
Common
what he said to Duke
Maluwatch.
after he dunked on him.
Just
What did he
playing with
say?
Common
He
Maluwatch,
said
he
He
little
gets
ass
said
4
boy.
something,
assists.
boy. He
Yeah,
He
he
said
said
little
did
something,
ass
say
boy,
boy.
but I'm
something
trying
to
to
him.
see what was before the boy.
He
Yeah.
said little ass boy.
He said little ass boy, that's what he
Yeah,
said.
he said little
Dylan
ass
But
Harper
boy.
is the most
I think
ready
I think
NBA
Cooper is
player
just sometimes to me
coming out
Cooper
of
I think
Bro,
it's
college.
he
too
So,
averaging
passive.
20 points.
Oh,
He's
He
hitting the three.
passive. He dropped 4. He set a record. I'm
Bro,
not
y'all
doing that. I'm
wilding
not
right
doing
now.
that
Y'all
right now.
wilding right
Yo,
John,
now.
that
so
was
Breezy,
one
you here?
game,
So
man.
Breezy?
Yeah,
This is
they wilding
wild,
right now,
man.
bro. They
Listen,
wilding.
They
listen.
They
they,
cra-
wilding.
they not tripping though.
They
Cooper,
is tripping.
Come on, Ice.
He's
nah.
averaging 20 points. He's
Come on,
hitting
I
the
come on.
give
three.
You act like
hold on,
Cooper's
hold on,
gonna be
hold on,
Ben
So
hold
is
up,
Simmons.
Ace.
Oh
no,
wait,
no, he
he's
Ace
ain't
is
down
playing.
the team
averaging
hold up,
now.
20.
hold up.
He
Even
averaging 19.5 points, bro. He's hitting the three too. And he's
that's all.
playing on both ends of the floor. He's the
He's
biggest
not
impact.
shooting a good
Hold on.
percentage, bro.
He's
Oh,
the
that don't
biggest
matter. They're
he's
winning,
he's
LM.
the
Come
biggest
on.
They're
Oh,
impact
that's
player
surrounded by
on this
5-star
team.
recruits,
Hey,
John.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on,
And,
hold
He's
on.
and
surrounded
who's making it
by
all happen? Cooper. You take Cooper out the team. They're not
No,
all playing good
Isaiah Evans had
basketball. They
30
need
a
a
couple of
leader.
games
Cooper's the
ago.
leader
Bruh,
right now.
he's
Come
the
on.
biggest
Listen,
impact
Isaiah
on
Evans
I
this
just had
understand he
team.
30 a
doesn't
couple of
score like
games
I'm
Ace
ago.
or
about to say that,
Harper,
stats
but
are
Ella.
he's doing his
identical.
job. I understand
Y'all
he's
not
not
listening
getting
to y'all not
scored.
listening to
Yeah,
what I'm
Ice.
saying, bro.
but the real deal is even watching Gilbert's show, he said he went to go watch Cooper, and he can if you give him an ISO, he cannot create for himself. He struggles. But as far as in a team setting, when he got players that can do other things, then he can more create for them than he can create for
Yes,
himself.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes. That is exactly my point.
And that's a bad
Hold on,
thing?
no,
let me
that's
ask
not
you
Well,
bad.
this.
it's not a
We're
bad
not
thing.
right.
we're
It's
not
a
saying
team
it's a
game.
bad thing.
We're not saying it's a bad
I
thing, but
just
there's
said
something that he has to improve on.
But
Like
Yes, he
we
has
like
to
saying, hey
improve. So
John,
does
we
Ace.
saying
Ace has to get stronger scorer and be more predictable.
All right,
And not
Yeah.
with bad
but
shots.
John.
But the difference is,
They have identical stats. Their
yeah,
stats are
Right.
identical.
Ace is
except
averaging
for the fact that
22.
one plays at
Hey,
Duke
that's true
and
too.
one plays at
all right.
Rutgers.
Yo,
So
can
look,
y'all let Iceman finish?
so look, if you put Ace on Duke and give him that amount of space, you can't guard him. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Because he can self create, and that's what Gilbert was saying. They got the little kid at Rutgers who can self create. You give him the ball, he gonna get you a bucket. You go to Duke, and watch Flag. He has problems self-creating, but his team setting is great. Two different teams. One's way better with more talent. You know what I'm
What are
saying?
you talking about? He has a problem self-creating
you
too
cook.
sometimes too. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, so breezy. Do you
Who?
hear the so breezy?
Who has a
I don't.
problem
I
Do
don't
y'all
hear
even
that
self-creating?
one,
watch
man.
Ace
like
Bailey, yes.
most of
Ace
Duke
Yo,
Bailey
games?
has problems
he
too.
makes every kind of shot. He can
Bro, come on,
post up. He
bro.
can euro step.
But
He
Man,
can shoot threes, catch
I,
and shoot, off the dribble. He does everything.
right.
Same
Are
reason
y'all
why he
kidding me?
only shot 4 times the other day. Once you
He
put
He
definitely is
doesn't
Breezy,
have
shooting.
the
come on now,
ball.
come
You
on,
talking about
He
why y'all always
come on
target
now,
one
bro.
game?
Come on now,
he
bro.
doesn't have the
That's
ball.
not his
You
only bad game, bro.
Yo,
Big
how's
point.
he
and
gonna?
Cooper lost to Illinois
That's
and
not his
played
only
horrible. So
bad
what's your
game.
Yo,
argument for that?
so if you analyze the stats, you come away with what's the name shooting Dylan shooting 22 times and only scoring 20 points, right? I think he got like one assist or some shit like that. He's the point guard. How doesn't it bear like I say that maybe Dylan was bugging that game if Ace only gets the ball 4 times and he plays 28 minutes? That don't make no fucking sense.
If you the guy, you supposed to demand the ball. I don't want to hear
Yo,
that
he could
shit, bro.
Yeah,
demand the
but
ball, but he
I
the
don't
guy
want to hear that
too.
shit,
That's
bro.
Dylan Harper. You know
And
what? You
when
heard of
Cooper
him?
Flag out there,
Have
he
you heard of
demand the
Dylan
ball.
Harper?
He
Have you seen him
demand the
play?
ball.
Hold.
not in
Oh,
college, you not.
there's been games where even his teammates say give Ace the ball
He
and he
ain't
don't
gonna
get the
demand
ball,
no
bro.
ball in college.
They don't give him the ball, bro.
but
He
why
ain't
is
gonna
that,
demand
Ice?
the
But
ball
why
in
is it
It,
that
college.
Ace
I don't
doesn't
care
get
what
it?
y'all
Cooper
talking about.
does.
For the
By
same
far,
reason that
they
Pod is
both on two
saying.
different levels.
Someone is
Cooper's
controlling the offense. He is a wing guy, right? His
Yeah.
Yeah.
teammates ain't passing the ball. Somebody got to make a decision to pass the ball or not.
And
If
they
that don't
playing this
happen, he don't get the
modernized
ball.
Princeton
bro. The nigga
offense.
get the
They
ball
doing
every
the Princeton
game.
offense, and
We
they
not
have
No,
talking
he
nobody who
about
can
does
score in the
not.
post.
No, he
Hold
does
on,
not.
if you
hold
averaging
on. Let
damn
me
near
ask y'all.
20 something, how you ain't getting the ball,
This
Hold
how
on,
y'all niggas
hold
don't
on.
be
Let me ask
watching
y'all.
the college
Yeah,
I
games,
don't
I
bro.
know the answer because I watch
bro?
the
I wake
games.
up Saturday, watch college games. I wake up
And if you went,
Sunday.
and if you did that,
Come on,
you wouldn't
You
bro,
would
even
have
make
a
that
different
Hold on,
statement.
opinion.
y'all. Hold on. One mic, y'all. One mic. One mic. Hold
He's a
on.
good player, but y'all be
Hold,
glazing a
hold on.
little too much, yo.
Hold
Nah,
on. One
don't
mic.
You
don't
One
do
wouldn't have
that.
even made that
mic,
statement,
y'all.
bro, if you
Cause
One
watch the
mic.
games.
he ain't nowhere
Guys,
near
Hold
one
on.
mic,
Cooper
one
Flag
mic.
level.
One mic, y'all. Let me
It's
read
funny.
this.
The dudes who watch the games have an
Hold on.
opposite opinion from the dudes who
Hold on,
don't
Guys,
watch the
hold
let
on. Let
games.
me
Breezy
read
talk.
this
Let
out.
Breezy talk.
Hold on. Player one in the comments. He goes, Cooper is the best coming from the draft, but his play style resembles Scottie Pippen. That's why people don't think he can be the number one option on the team. Now, I just want to say I've always heard that Scottie Pippen is the number two option, but remember that they talking about Jordan. Like, I mean, that's who he was the number two to. So sometimes a number two, of course, you're going to be a number two to this Michael Jordan. But when he was the number one option, Scottie Pippen, I think he was given like 25 points per game. Like this whole narrative about him just being this number two guy, and that's what
Uh,
the role he fills.
yeah,
Jordan was the one
All
with
yeah,
because he
Breezy,
was
Breezy.
less than Michael
Remember,
Jordan.
Scottie
Hold on.
Pippen also had Tony Kukoc, who was a matchup nightmare back then. He was like, picture Ben Simmons with a jumper. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Scottie Pippen was really like that. And that year that
No, I'm
Jordan
talking about
was
Tony
playing,
Kukoc. You're forgetting about the guys that he
no,
actually
no,
had.
I'm not forgetting about. He was one of the Tony Kukoc stands out like a sore thumb because he was one of the foreign players that was getting busy. Like foreign players wasn't such a popularized thing like it is now.
No, but he as a 6'11" guy, he could spread the floor, right? You
Mhm.
didn't have mobile power forwards like you
That's
actually
what I'm saying. He came with that
today. Yeah,
EuroLeague style of basketball. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
He was ahead of his time.
I think
But
Scottie
yeah.
Pippen. I think Scottie Pippen's a good example, but
But I don't
again,
think he was the number one
some
option over Scottie Pippen. I don't know why you said that.
yeah, but Scottie Pippen wasn't a closer though. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, guys.
You
This
want a
is
guy
not
that's
hard,
gonna
right?
close games for you.
Hold on. All we gotta do is look at
Yeah,
Cooper
twelve
Flag, right,
eighteen.
and compare his game
Twelve
to like the
18.
top power forwards and
Oh,
small
stop with it. Stop with the
in the
Paulo
NBA
talk,
right now.
please. Stop the Paulo talk.
If you're gonna plug Cooper Flag in at the three, let's compare him to like a Jason Tatum, right? Skill wise, footwork
Here we
wise.
go, LM.
No,
11.
why did they have NBA comparisons, man? Come on, like These are
Stop it,
NBA
bro.
scouts actually doing this over here. It's not me saying it. It's just what the scouts are actually saying.
And they're not always on point.
They're
They
not-
said Shea was DeJounte Murray, and now he's one of the best MVPs in the league. They don't always get it right, BK.
Hmm.
So
For the
there
most
goes
part,
with
they
them
do though.
draft picks that y'all talking about. They don't always get it right. If y'all want, if you want to say that, they don't
But they
always get
give
it.
you an opportunity to be in the game. They give you a better opportunity. Like if you pick it in the second round, you're gonna pick Jalen Wilson. You're gonna pick players who will never get a dunk in their in their career. Yes, that's what you find down there. You find Nick Claxton. You find, you know what I'm saying. Every now and
And
then a
they're
miracle
scout.
happens and you find Jokic, but that's not likely.
It's a rhetoric. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
And when's the last time? When was Jokic drafted? Who was drafted to
But
Jokic
he
in the
was
past
being
few years?
compared to Nikola Vujic, though. I mean, that was his NBA comparison before he even got into the league. And Vujic is not. I mean, he's not like an impact player like that, but he's not garbage.
Right,
Like,
but BK is so rare. I don't know what draft Jokic was in, but what team in the league in the second round has drafted a Jokic since he's been drafted? That
I
is
mean,
currently a NBA superstar in MVP voting right now.
it took him a while to get there, man. It's not like he just did it in 2 or 3 years. It took him like 7, 8 years. I mean, he had to get in better conditioning. That was one of the knocks on Jokic coming out. It was his conditioning, getting in
But
better shape.
that's what I'm saying. Most of the players in the league that are in MVP voting, that is playing for Team USA. Most of these players was lottery picks,
And it
regardless
was
if they went
also
11 or 9.
you gotta look at the coach too, right? I mentioned this on my show. I mean, some coaches can like mess up your confidence, right? Yeah, I remember Marshawn Brooks. I'll bring this story up.
That
And
is true.
Avery
Yeah.
Johnson, right? He yelled at Marshawn Brooks so much it causes you to actually overthink the game instead of playing instinctually.
There's a
Right?
lot of
Like,
things that can dictate how your career going to be,
yeah, so even
other
like
than
Mike
your
Malone,
skill.
right? He doesn't like he allows his players to actually make mistakes and not
Clearly,
yell at them
there's
or
other things.
yank them off the like take them out right away. And he did that with Jamal Murray and probably did that with Jokic.
That's why I think Sean Marks did the best thing by getting Jordi Fernandez as coach,
Yeah.
because his culture is dynamite, man. He make players play, man, and players see
Yeah, that's what look
Jordi.
at Cam
They
Johnson.
want
Like Cam Johnson's playing like a all-star caliber.
don't
He's
be
a role
surprised.
guy, BK. He's going to be 30 years old. Don't read into 3 great
Don't
months as the end all
don't
be
be
all.
And
surprised.
listen, 30 doesn't roll. 30 years old, Jonathan. It's not 38. All right.
BK, he's another injury away from being a wore-down version of a Klay Thompson. You treat this guy like he's a third option behind a Luka or Giannis. He's
Klay
not.
Thompson had an ACL injury and an Achilles
My
tear.
gosh.
But
Come on,
BK,
the
stop. Stop, BK, stop.
We don't know.
the
We don't know the future of the
the
team.
main point really about it is you want to put this Nets team under Horty in the best position as to where it cool 9-11 wherever you pick, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But you got to put yourself in the best position to get in that spot, to put Horty with some talented guys that can accumulate some wins in the near
I
future.
think it's gonna happen. They freeing up.
Like,
We're gambling,
They
Scott,
freeing
right
up
now. It
money.
could go either way. It could go either
Hey,
way right
listen,
now, Scott.
listen. We
but
freeing up.
either route that we talking about is a gamble, right?
Freeing
Like
up.
if you go the route of the draft, it's a gamble, and with a
Yeah,
superstar, it's a
it's
gamble.
always been a gamble. It's always.
Who you think they're gonna sign, Scott?
I don't. You know, I hate to put names out there because then people gonna say, "Nah, I don't see that." But
I
you
mean, there's
don't.
a free agency list, so it's limited to a
Listen,
list of players.
man up, Scott. Who you think they're going to? Don't worry about what other people
You know, I
gonna say.
hate to put names out there, but the only one name that I can put out there is Giannis.
Ooh.
That's in play though, man.
I don't know.
Listen,
I think
I'm
it's
just
injury.
saying.
I don't know. I
I'm just
might be
saying.
He's
wrong.
not a
Y'all
free
y'all
agent.
seen what player one said in the comments about Giannis about how this is the 3rd season he had that that calf injury.
Well, he is carrying that team, Breezy, so can't blame it all
Right,
on
but
Dr. Matt
I'm
Ryan.
not looking
Remember
at
I
Giannis in
said-
free agency off that calf injury.
Thank you.
Like I'm off that.
Remember I
Like,
said earlier on, and everybody was outraged and shocked. Oh,
Right,
what
bro.
did he
That
even
was to
say?
make my point. I said that to make my
I
point.
said these niggas think they're gonna get Giannis in the summer.
I don't think they.
No, I don't
I'm
think.
just
No,
saying that's
hold
the
on, time out,
biggest
time out,
thing.
time out. Hold on. I
This
said
is
that. They,
yo,
hold on,
LM.
time
Isn't
out,
that
time
what
out,
I
time out,
said?
time out, time out, time out. I said that to make my point, and my point is that I don't want him
I
on the
really
team.
don't want them
You
neither.
know what I'm saying?
Nah, Breezy was
That's
never on board with getting Giannis. That's a fact.
I'm not on
that,
board with that.
that's why I said that.
Breezy, Leaf
I
wants to
don't,
come on
I'm
the
just
show.
saying, what are they
Breezy.
gonna do with the cap space? I
bro, and
really
not
and
get
they
him.
didn't trade. They didn't trade none of the things that's really clogging
Well,
their cap
this year
space.
you will have to sign Cam Thomas. I think you got to sign
Yeah, that's a
Zay.
definite.
Maybe you resign Zaire. Maybe you resign
They not
Conley. I
signing
don't know.
Zaire.
Yeah,
They
They might.
um
you don't have to sign
they
Conley.
have two players that's
I think
making
his rookie
27
contract.
million on the cap. They have 90 million
Yeah, they
um
got plenty of money.
for no they don't.
Well, they will
The
next
money
year.
the
Hold
original
on, hold on,
everybody
y'all.
thought they were going to trade Cam Johnson. They
Hold on,
didn't. That
I
money's still
gotta,
on the book.
They
I
Claxton
still
money's
got
gotta.
a
still
lot
on
of
the
money.
book.
Hold
They
on,
still
y'all. I
got over
gotta read the
60.
Oh,
super
we
chat.
got super chat, yeah.
I gotta read the super chat. It's Leaf Diggy. He a moderator on this page. He sent a $5 super chat. YouTube.com/at Leaf4788. That's his channel. Fun, I mean, he should be on the panel soon.
Shout out to Leaf.
There you go, right there. You know what I'm saying? What up,
What's
Leaf?
up, Lee?
Hey,
What,
Leaf.
what's going on,
Yo,
with y'all? What's
yo.
going on? I ain't get a chance to respond to the game last night.
Yeah,
That's
so
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a mess. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was a
hold on.
terrible.
Read your channel. Read your.
YouTube.com/athlete 4788. I guess to speak a little bit. I mean, I don't really want Giannis now that these calf injuries is like really starting to be gloring. This is
Think
like
so?
I think this is like the fourth out of like 5 past years that
Yeah,
a
that's
calf
true.
injury took place. I think
Yeah,
one
we
took
off
place
that
in a
man,
bubble.
man.
That
Yeah, yeah,
means
yeah.
that
One
Achilles is
took.
gonna go soon.
Yeah. That means
This
that's exactly what it is, PT. I mean,
that's exactly what happened to Durant. Durant kept
that's
on having that
Yeah,
calf
and
injury.
because
it'll
He
get
tried to
because
play on
what
it
it
one last
is.
time and it popped.
Yeah, because what it is a wear and tear type of injury, and that
yep,
kind of gets me concerned for somebody
yep,
on our team right now. Because
yep. I
once you
agree.
go from hamstring to hamstring, then comes calf, and then
Yep,
comes something much worse. So,
yep.
like these minutes is starting to pile up. Like the thing is, I talked about it last week. With the type of players that could survive Jordi Fernandez type of training camp, and I talked about it like in candid because I think Zaire Williams and all of these like players and when I think of like Zaire Williams, Keon, those type of players, the only thing about them is that they not household names.
Right.
That's the only thing about it, man. So like, but I think that works better for Jordy for the moment. But at some point, Jordy is gonna have to prove that he can coach better talent. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
how
But Lee, for the
Well, they
trade that
gotta.
you
I mean,
talking
they
about
gotta
in the
hold on. Leaf. They gotta buy into him, right? That's the thing. They gotta buy into what Jody Fernandez is actually preaching. Like right now,
absolutely,
a lot of these guys are
absolutely,
fighting for their NBA lives right now. I mean,
yeah.
that's why the Nets is actually probably winning a lot of games. You know, there's guys like Zaire Williams fighting for a contract.
Keon Johnson. Everybody
Keon
on this,
Johnson.
basically everybody on the team except for Clax and Cam Johnson is fighting for a contract.
Yeah.
That's
Like
Ben
why I
basically,
Thomas is
say the
so
another
coach
one.
is a
They playing
myth.
like it.
These dudes is playing hard because they trying to play for their NBA lives.
So,
Yeah.
but
right.
why you
You know what
hold
I'm
on?
saying?
Time out. Why y'all say that like it's a PT? Why you say that like it's a bad thing? That's a good thing.
No,
I'm
it's
It's a
not
not.
a
I'm
bad
not
great
saying.
thing.
thing,
I'm not.
Breezy,
Not
because they're not
because
competing in
But
2 to 3 years.
yeah.
It's not a
But the
great
thing
thing.
is, it's not what we. It's not what we looking for, bro. Like to see the thing
Right.
is, Breeze, bro. What you want to do? You want to invest in a pick.
I'm
You
not
keep
investing
saying
in Keon Johnson. I'm not. I'm not
Wait,
investing.
what?
I'm
no.
not investing in Keon Johnson. I'm invested like probably in Zion Williams or again like I debate y'all with Cam Johnson being a vet. I think it's a good idea. But if he wasn't here, bro, but I do. I don't know. I
Get
just think
that
he's
it's too far to
stiff
clogging the
like.
cap.
robot out
Nah,
of here.
don't.
Right.
Nah.
He got
What
a
I was about
contract
to. What
already,
I
so
was
you ain't
about
got
to
to sign
say.
him to no wild crazy bread.
Yeah. But nah, I
Well,
understand that.
it's
But
wild.
what I was
27
about
mil
to
is wild
say.
crazy.
What I was about to say is, bro, the draft is important for not for necessarily for the franchise, but it's more important for Jordi Fernandez. It's more important for him because now you looking for young players for him to grow with. You know what I'm saying? In terms of him to grow his career with. Like, all right, so after his first year of coaching, now he's gonna get a top 5 pick. He's going to get one, bro. Like so, like now you get a player that could groom with him, bro. Like kind of like a la like Mike Malone and Jokic when they first came into Denver together. You know what I'm saying? So like what you want to do from there is want to see how much talent you could put around them, especially in this CBA when we don't really have to go for top tier guys to basically ruin Jordi Fernandez like time frame. You know what I'm saying? Because Jordi Fernandez is a fairly young coach, and I think that we're going after players that's going to fit his imagery in terms of how he wants to defend and how he wants to run offense and things of that nature. So I don't really think none of these are marquee free agents or marquee players on other teams that's looking for new teams is going to really fit here, bro. Like everybody brought up LaMelo, bro. I don't think LaMelo is going to fit here with his injury history. I don't think
Yeah.
Giannis is going to fit here with his injury history. I don't think Trey Young, it could fit, but I don't think Trey Young is going to fit here because
Too
defensively,
small. Too small.
That don't matter. Trae Young's an all-star this year, BK.
no,
Trey
no, no,
Trey
but
Young
A
and Cam
replacement.
no, no,
Thomas
no,
would be
no. But Trey
hilarious.
Young, the thing about Trey Young.
Yo,
Hold on, wait. Nah, the thing about Trey Young, I don't think Trey Young is going to fit because he doesn't appeal to anything that Jordy wants to do defensively. That's what it is, bro. So like, yeah, I think what Jordy is looking
I
for,
mean,
because
he's
somebody.
not. He does slide his
Hold
feet.
on.
He's not.
Hold
He's
on.
not a
No,
total
no, no,
cone though.
Time out. Again, I think that the most specific thing that I want as a fan is for Jordi Fernandez to get a point guard out of this draft. A point guard that he can groom, and that's gonna be like they gonna be attached to each other. Like
Yeah,
this
that's what I
point
thought.
guard, this point guard is gonna get a name of Jordy. Like they're gonna be a combination. It's gonna be an extension of Jordy, a floor general, everything that Jordy wants in a point guard. And remember, I've
who?
always
D'Angelo
said
Russell?
no. I'm saying out of the draft, out of the 2025 draft.
I'll be honest
No,
with you.
hold on.
Listen,
Who they
Hold on.
gonna
Let me
get?
finish.
Who
Can
they
I
gonna
finish
get
my
in the
soliloquy
twenties?
before y'all trying to troll me?
go ahead.
Might
Hold on.
sign Ben
Because
Simmons in the
I just
offseason.
wanted to
No,
say one
Ellen,
thing
Hold
before
on.
I pass.
I
no.
just want to.
I just wanted to
Before.
say one thing before I pass the ball.
Hold on. I already know how that go, bro. Hold it. What I'm saying is, when it comes down to the significance of Jordi Fernandez getting a point guard out of this 2025 draft, is him being a second year head coach, him not having to deal with a player that's dealt with the business of basketball, somebody who still cares and has high morale about playing in the game and loving the game and happy to be here. Some of these free agents, they be just wanting to do business at some points of their career. And if I think that he keeps the morale high in these players, and they really play with effort, and really, it's some of the best coaching I ever seen. And I want to see him get a point guard out of this draft. I think he could make us a star out of a point guard, bro.
Wait,
I really
breezy,
believe it.
Listen,
breezy,
before
breezy,
hold
I
up,
breezy.
don't
There's
want him to
hold up,
get
guys.
to an
Hold on,
before
hold
you
on.
established
go,
free
BK,
agent.
hold on, wait.
I
Well, I
need
was
him
just
to get
going.
a. I need him to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a
Go ahead, Lee.
drafted
Go ahead.
guard.
Go ahead.
I need a drafted point guard.
I agree with it, but like I'm more on the range of what kind of point guard, bro. Like the kind of point guard I'm looking at is the point guard that's going to set the table right away for everybody else. And like I know how everybody feel about Dylan, and most people feel about Dylan. I think Jaeger will fit a lot better with Jordy, bro, than
We
than
not
any other
Ah,
guards in this
we
draft.
not drafting in Jaeger range. We
I
try
don't
again.
I don't know what's wrong with Jaeger. What do you mean try again? I don't know what's wrong. You don't even
I
believe
was
we get the
watching.
top three pick, bro. I'm like.
I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna do a show
Bro,
on Jaeger, man.
you talking
Oh
about try again,
no.
bro? Like my thing with Jaeger, bro. Like I feel
We
like he's
not
the
getting
like.
Jaeger. Why are you dreaming these dreams? This is the Nets are gonna be a playing team.
Oh my god! Like I said, man,
They only 3 games
No,
back
Pod,
though.
no.
Nah, that's
said
wild.
the
They
I
only
Nets is
don't.
3
gonna be a
games back.
playing team.
They're only 3 games back from the
Yeah,
10th seed.
I
It
know.
shouldn't even be 3 games back. We should be like 10
First
games
off,
back.
first
East
It
is
off,
shouldn't be
garbage, bro.
three.
first,
That's why
hold
we
up,
10 games back.
wait. Listen, everybody, wait. PT only believes that because anything outside of the top three pick, bro, he believes that we should be a damn
Oh,
playing team, bro.
I didn't say that. I said
That's a
you the
fact.
Nets are gonna be a playing team.
They're
That's
not
How,
not
gonna
how
be a
y'all
fair.
I
playing.
disagree
how
with
you
that.
get
That's
what
I
not
he
disagree.
fair.
got? I said the Nets are gonna be a playing team, and
I
you said I'm
disagree with
talking
that.
about top three.
We
The
not
Nets are
gonna be no
gonna be a
playing. We
playing
not gonna
team.
be no playing team, bro.
What are you
Stop.
talking about? Have you
No,
seen our
what?
record? Well, our
I
record. We got one
would
of the
you?
easiest schedules to close. We got 10 easy wins. and the
Yeah,
teams that
Bro,
are above it
yeah.
are
there are no
trying
such
to
thing. There's
lose.
no such thing as easy
I
wins
mean, we
on
lost
our
to the Wizards,
schedule,
so
bro.
who knows?
Wait,
We
but
Well,
did you
lost
see
to
you
the
what
gotta,
happened
you
Wizards,
gotta, you
tonight,
bro.
gotta
dude?
remember,
Watch this
Yeah.
man.
game
You
for
watched the game
grandfather
tonight.
Taj
There's no
Gibson.
such thing as easy wins on our
Yo,
schedule.
hold
Let's
on,
please.
Wait,
Lee,
did you
Let's
one
see
second.
please.
tonight's game?
Hold on. These players on the team right now don't care about
Look
the
at the
damn draft.
rosters we going up against, bro. Like let's not do that. Come
Did you
on,
see
bro.
tonight? Did
Like
you see tonight's roster leaf? We beat up a grandfather again
Yo,
with Taj Gibson. He scored for us.
Charlotte played
look,
LaMelo against the Spurs, and now all of a sudden he out for the next two games, bro.
exactly, bro.
Now
Like,
you think Charlotte did this on
they're
purpose? tanking.
yeah, yes.
I
I
know
mean, why are
Charlotte.
you
I
gonna
know
redo
Charlotte
that?
did
Why are
it
you
on
gonna
purpose.
redo that?
You
I
telling me
know
LaMelo
Charlotte
come
did it
back
on
for San
purpose.
Antonio, and then now he out the next few games?
Right, time out. And first off, I seen that game. That I was watching some of that game with the Spurs and Charlotte, and that was a real good game. LaMelo Ball, I was watching it because of that how we did, and Dylan was here, and he was basically saying all of this and that about Cam Thomas and LaMelo Ball and yada yada, whoop de whoop. So I wanted to see what was going to happen, and LaMelo Ball did make a big play to win the game as a playmaker. So respect to that. And again, the emphasis on why I asked for a timeout is y'all don't respect the tank. Y'all talk John specifically. John talk like we supposed
I
to
don't
be.
respect the tank, Breezy. What are we
Well,
doing?
let me
We're not even
explain. Let me
tanking this year.
explain.
Come
Let me
on, dude.
explain.
No, you just
What I'm
gonna say
saying
I don't
is,
respect the tank.
I'm talking about the top tier tankers. You think that you could just walk in the tank party and be the best tanker? I just disagree with that, bro.
Breezy, the roster
It
you're
takes
praising is not going to be
Hold
here in
on.
two
Let
to
him
3
finish. Let him
years.
finish.
it
Do you
takes
know, like
discipline.
the again?
That's
To my
all. It don't
knowledge,
take. It's not something that you got to learn how to do. It just
I
takes
mean, we're
discipline.
praising Walmart guy for Pete's
listen,
sake, man.
If
no,
they didn't, if they
nobody,
didn't, if
no,
they didn't
everybody
trade for
knows the
D'Lo, we
upside
wouldn't
of
be
this.
having this
No, the
conversation.
upside of this, without narratives attached to what I say, the upside of this is Jordi Fernandez and what he's doing. It's not necessarily the players and how they
What
develop.
Jordy
Yes,
wants,
it was
make
going to
Jordy
work
happy. Forget
regardless,
the fan
but
base.
everybody know
Forget
that
forget
John the
the
reason why he's
longevity.
coaching is
Don't
Make the
nobody
coach
respect
happy.
this shit. Nobody's gonna give Jordy a Coach of the Year vote. Like I,
Apparently he will. Pod, you see the tweets
Jordi
tonight?
Fernandez
Apparently Coach
got
of the
my
Year
vote.
starting already with
Jordi
Jordy.
Fernandez got my coaching vote of the year, and he got one
Oh
vote.
my!
He got one vote, man.
I'll give him
Nah,
most
Luca got a
improved.
smile
I'll
on
give
his
Jordy
face in this
most
Laker
improved
team.
Listen,
award.
hold on. I think Jody Fernandez got guys like playing hard, right? But again, we don't really know because these guys are fighting for their NBA lives, man. That's how I see it right now. That's how I see it.
I
But they
never
also
seen a
not gonna
team
go
of
out there
thirst
and lose
buckets like this before.
BK.
No, they're not. Listen, no, like I said, the players on the Nets right now don't care about the draft. I mean,
Y'all talking
they're
about
fighting
the
for contracts. They don't
branches
care about those
before the
players
root.
coming in.
Hold
That's
on,
their
hold on.
competition potentially
Then
with
why
the
do we get our own pick
Y'all
back,
talking
Coops?
about
If
the
that's the
branch. Y'all
case,
talking
yeah,
about
the
the
Suns pick
branches
then.
before the root. That's what's happening. The players are the branches, the coaches the root, man. Y'all keep talking
Yeah,
about
but you also have an owner
before the
too who's
root.
in charge of all this, Breeze, and we keep giving this guy extra
no. But
lives for some
listen,
Use
reason.
those
listen.
Bro,
draft picks
Chicago
for
Bulls
I,
leverage.
didn't
I
win that
I
without
played
Phil
basketball
Jackson.
for a long time. Ain't nobody going out there and saying, "Hey, oh, no matter what level of basketball you play, oh, I'm going out here to lose." Your mind is programmed to go out there and win
You're
games.
right about
Tell
that,
it to the
BK.
Wizards, Hoops. Tell it to the
Yeah,
Wizards. Tell it to the Hornets.
That's a terrible
Hey,
No,
tell
thing.
it to the
that's nah,
Raptors.
the
John, you
Wizards is
wrong
the
in that.
best tankers
Again,
ever.
John, we talking about teams
players
that probably
don't
ain't gonna get
tank.
rewarded, bro. Like
Coaches,
they probably ain't even gonna get
hold on.
rewarded for all they tanking anyway.
So and
No,
what?
they gonna
Hold
stay
on.
garbage.
Washington can do all this and end up with the sixth pick, bro. I ain't feeling that
Hold on,
shit.
They're
y'all.
gonna still be garbage.
Hold on. You know what's interesting about
They
Toronto?
already got top five
Hold on,
picks on their team.
what's interesting about Toronto since again I'm old enough to know that when they got drafted. I forget the year exactly, but I remember when they got drafted. I mean when they became an expansion team, better said. When they were an expansion team, they were one of the first teams that I can remember that was the expansion team, right? They had the dinosaur on their jersey. Long story short, they know about tanking since then. They are the original Don Dadas
They are
of
original
tanking.
gangsters.
You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes down to this tanking,
They
you gotta
they
bow the other
drafted
Didn't the
tankers
Nets
bow
tank it
their
to get
heads
Wall?
to
they
the Toronto
drafted they
Raptors,
Breezy,
bro.
you know the
drafted Tracy
Raptors.
McGrady.
Breezy, you know the Raptors are the smartest tanking team. They already got the franchise guy. Why not get a second star next to him? Hey, we just get Ingram because he could be a third piece. The Raptors are
Oh,
probably
they
the
got Vince
smartest team.
Carter.
We don't
They
even
got Vince.
have that talent, Breezy. We don't even have the talent the Raptors have right now, and we're acting like this junkyard dude. The squad is special right now. It's not special.
Hold
They've
on,
been
It's
taking
just
they've
fighting
been
for your
taking since
lives, like Luke just said.
1983.
Now
Where
listen,
Jefferson
if you
go?
were watching the game, Richard
And this
Jefferson
this
said it
squad is
himself.
this squad is special
Listen,
to Jordi Fernandez,
But
bro. So
didn't the
hold
I
New
mean,
Jersey Nets tank to get Wall or try to at least?
they
you
tried to.
said
Yeah, they tried.
we tank to get who?
Yeah,
John Wall.
John
yeah,
Wall.
we got the third pick instead.
And we got Derek Favors, bro. Like, so I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
that,
that
bro.
was selection, bro. But they
When
still
they
got
were
the
supposed
third
to get
pick,
Cousins.
And
right?
all of them,
bro.
and all of them
Hold
are
on.
Nah,
garbage.
but
I don't even know
Cousins
who's
was
in
a
the I
mental
don't
case.
even know who was in the front office back then. The only thing I know for a fact, bro, is that
Rod
like
Thorne,
listen,
my homie,
Rod Thorne, the same
my
person that picked
brother.
Michael Jordan and picked Derek Favors, bro, and then ended up picking Derek Favors, bro. Come on. Rod
But hold
Thorne.
on,
Yeah,
You don't
but
even
yeah,
hold on.
because
Y'all
they
don't
it
like
was
the
that
role.
era
Hold
where
on.
they wanted Boy Scouts. They wanted guys who were good guys,
Hold on,
and
but y'all don't
DeMarcus was
like the
edgy.
y'all don't like the way it sounds that it's at the Barclays. We play at the Barclays. Like, don't it sound like it's the stars are aligning for the Brooklyn Nets?
No, bro.
No,
We've been at
Not
the
that
Barclays,
breezy,
bro. What are
bro.
we
Stars are
talking
Nothing's
about?
in
guaranteed
aligning.
right
past.
now. Nothing's
Stars ain't no
guaranteed right
goddamn
now.
aligning. We've been at the Barclays for years.
The
Stop
stars
that.
are aligning.
No,
But
I'm
It
talking
but
takes
about
but
this.
time,
All
bro.
believe
right, so we've
believe
been
the
at the
the
Barclays for
difference
years,
is
but this is the first time we had a high lottery pick.
we never had our own draft pick.
And we
Bruh.
botched it.
No,
Yeah,
we didn't,
yeah.
bro.
That's
No,
because
no.
we
I
threw him
It's not
almost
away.
over.
bought
It's not
tickets. I
football.
almost
Y'all talk
bought
like
tickets
this
to
is
the
football. He
draft.
want to talk about the Giants and shit. They got like their season is over. Our
Yeah,
season
they
start
finished
before
done just
theirs
like the Nets
and
season is
after
finishing.
theirs.
Our season
Wait,
is over too.
And they
No,
traded Barkley
it's
and he
not.
just won the Super Bowl, so
No, it's
there's
not.
that too.
There's more to
Right?
come. Pause.
Right?
Cam
Yo,
Thomas,
Odell
yo,
got
y'all
a Super
More
y'all
Bowl.
to go for
want to put
what?
Barkley
Cam
got a
Thomas
Super
and
Bowl.
D'Lo in the backcourt. It's
You
really what it
oh
is.
Cam Thomas
man,
and the
It's
D'Lo
Thomas
in
and
really
backcourt.
Cam
You
Thomas
D'Lo.
wildin'.
and
man.
D'Lo in the backcourt. That shit
CT
is
and D'Lo in
food
the backcourt. You
defensively.
working with something.
Yo,
Working with what
bottom line
defensively? Them
quit the
niggas is
You
show if
not
working
that
with a
it.
plan.
happens. If we get D'Lo and
Working with
Thomas on the
what?
court and they're winning games,
What are
Cleveland's
we?
not gonna be
Hold
able
up.
to show anymore.
Time out. What are we
They
talking
bad
about, bro?
leave. They bad
oh
defensively,
man.
but you telling me
I'm saying
that's
that
that's a
the reason
tandem.
why the
One guy
Yeah,
can
Suns
they're
get
the
over
It's not a
dirty.
same.
Oh,
tandem,
a
but you
no,
know
it's
why,
because
bro?
tandem.
of
You
the
know what I'm
Because we
Oh
fact
saying?
winning
my
games
god.
that we
defensively.
winning
That's
games because of
why.
Cam Thomas and D'Lo. That's what I'm saying.
We've been
Breezy
holding
think
teams.
that's a
We've been holding
championship
teams to under
backcourt.
100 points, and now you want to go away from that, bro? That's not how
Nah, I'm
Hey,
Jordy
not saying
coached.
go.
I
fuck
think
it.
Hold
Cam
on,
That is a
I
Thomas is
don't.
better
championship
defensively than
backcourt.
D'Lo, though. I
Hold
ain't
on.
gonna
It's
hold
fair
you.
to
Yeah,
say
I
that.
think so too.
No,
D'Lo
no,
and
it's
Cam
fair to say
Thomas.
that.
How much
Hold on.
better
It's
though?
floor.
Lil
Time
Not
out.
that
Time out.
much,
D'Lo.
Time out.
but
Time out.
better.
Time out. Time
Not
out.
that much, but
Time out. Time out. Time
sorry.
out. Time out, y'all.
Lil
Time out.
D'Lo and Cam
Nah,
Thomas.
nah. Time out. Time out. It's fair to say
Cleveland got a
that.
Championship.
small backcourt and they
No,
make it work.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Hold on. When it come down to what Jordi Fernandez did with Cam Thomas and his minutes and offensive opportunities, he wasn't
He
getting
improved.
he was getting subbed and he was getting benched when he didn't show effort on the defensive
That's
side of the
right.
ball.
That's right.
Every time that he got busy on the offensive side of the ball,
That's
it's
right.
because Jordi Fernandez made him prove that he was giving effort on the defensive side of the ball. So don't make it seem like he just not a man getting beat like that. And
But
at the end of
but
the
Breezy,
day, it's because of
what's the difference between
the
D'Lo and
title.
Cam
Look,
Thomas in defense?
listen,
Yo, I
listen,
can't
listen.
wait to
Hold
see them
on,
two
listen,
guard
listen,
So
games in
listen.
Pod,
Atlanta.
that's the
Listen.
vision. Thomas and D'Lo. This is what we've been setting. This is
No,
what points
Nah,
here.
no. What I'm
nah,
Yeah,
not
saying is,
really.
I told
Wait,
listen.
let him
y'all.
finish. Let him
Y'all
finish. Let him
laughed when
Hold
I
finish.
on,
said it. I
hold on,
told you
hold
this is
on.
what they think.
Let
No,
him
no,
finish.
no.
Let him finish, Pod.
Listen, what I'm saying is, again, in the title, it say Jordi Fernandez defensive schemes, right? So Jordi Fernandez is a defensive coach. So basically, in his schemes, from what I could see thus far, for one, it's high energy. And it's the players for 24 seconds, all of the players are playing for 48 seconds in the 24-second shot clock. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, again, Keon Johnson ain't supposed to be blocking centers. I don't know how to explain that shit. You
It's
know
his
what I'm saying?
vertical. We
Like,
should
but at
finally
the end
use it
of
as vertical.
right. But at the but at the end of the day, bruh, when I look
So
at the
Breezy, we
statistics, hold on. When
going
I look
say
at
we
this is
miss out
not
on
my
the
opinion, this the facts. When I looked at the stats the other day, they said we were second in the league holding teams to 103 points a game. And we hold this team under 100, shy of 100, just like Leaf said.
So Breezy, say
Bro, we
say
gotta
we
look
miss
at the
out.
rest of the
Let me ask
schedule,
a
bro.
question, right? Say we miss out say we miss out on Cooper, Dylan, and Ace. You think D'Lo and Cam Thomas in the backcourt next season? We can we
I'm
got
not
something there.
paying D'Lo to be in the
No.
backcourt, my nigga, with this nigga, bro. When we gotta pay him, bro. Like, come on.
Why would
That's
we
that's
pay D'Lo? We shouldn't even pay
why
D'Lo
we
this
paying
summer. Let him
D'Lo
go to
and we
the
ain't even pay
Wizards.
Cam Thomas yet.
Yeah, let him go to the
No, they
Wizards if he
gonna
wants
pay
to
them
get
both.
money.
Cam
That's how
Why
they.
Thomas.
pay them
Why?
That's
both though? We
That's
could
that's
why
how the
draft
Ben
Nets gonna.
Simmons
one.
came
That's how
off
the
the
Nets
books.
gonna
Ben
get
Simmons
have
came off the
Dow.
books to prove that
But
Cam Thomas
if we
won't
miss
go.
out on Dylan, we might not. Oh, unless you talking about
We missed out on
Fears
Dylan, bro. We might
or
as well hold on to Keon, bro. Like, just come on,
No,
bro.
Keon, leave. Come on,
But
Keon.
you still got Fears, you still got Dink Pate that you
You
can
trying
get.
to
You
you
still
trying to be in
got
this draft next year, John? If we fuck
And we
up
got
this year,
Boogie Flan too. And we got Boogie Flan who's like near
and you
20
got
now.
Boogie
He could
Flans.
be a
Boogie
Yeah,
good
you can
piece
get
Flan.
too.
Flans.
They ain't gonna mess
Yeah.
up. Guy.
The hell he going? to Man, listen,
Did you
yo,
watch Boogie Flan, Leaf? Oh wait, Leaf doesn't watch college ball. My bad. My bad.
why? Why?
Yeah, I
Yo,
think
what's your obsession with small, undersized
Oh, so,
guards?
BK, stop with that. That doesn't even apply. You said Trae Young was horrible.
The
Guy's an
best team in
all-star now,
the best
BK.
team in
You
the
don't
league
watch
got two
basketball.
undersized guards in the backcourt, and they are
Bro, listen,
probably top in the
I don't
Eastern
know what this
Conference.
I don't know what this team is doing this offseason, bro, in terms of free agency,
you don't
bro.
know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
All I know, bro, is that all of these teams that's tanking, man, or all of these teams that's quote unquote tanking, bro, outside of Utah, because Utah is probably gonna get rewarded for what they did for the league, bro, by getting in that Luka trade, and they probably gonna get rewarded for that. So that's the only team that I see getting a top 3 pick out of the teams that's tanking. All the rest of these niggas, for all we know, they might get 7th or 8th goddamn pick for all the
That's
tanking that
again,
they
but
doing.
that's why and that's what makes it, and that's how you got to think about it on another level. Because we talking about the free agency, like if we don't get Dylan Ace or freaking Cooper, and then the next draft. Yeah, probably you can get an Amen or AJ or whatever you land in the top 5. But who realistically now in the free agency is gonna look at Brooklyn and be like, "Yo, I want to
There's
go there."
nobody in
When
the
this
free
nigga
agency
Yeah,
that
Luca,
can
free
when
help.
agency ain't that good.
There's
when Luca
nobody.
is
Hold
on
There's
on. Free
nobody
agency
in
ain't
free
that good
when
agency
this
that can
Luca's
summer.
help
on
this. There's
LA,
nobody
and
in
you're like,
free
"Yo, I
agency
can just
that can
pull up
help this
to play
team, bro.
With
Kind
Luca."
of.
Oh,
Hold on, and that's true too. What Leaf was actually saying about the free agency, 2025 is trash.
yeah, it's
No,
not good
but
this
BK, I'm
summer. It's
talking
not
about
good this summer.
2026. Like, who's to say, "Yo, Luca in LA now"? Bet. Let me go instead of Brooklyn. Let me go there.
Yeah,
No,
I was
niggas
trying
don't
to
have
explain
no
this to Jonathan.
patience.
I was trying to
No,
explain this to Jonathan. He
we
didn't want to
can't
believe me
wait.
though.
There's
Believe me
nobody
on
in
This
what?
free
Wait,
agency
wait,
that could
believe me
turn the
on what,
tide for
this
Leaf?
this
fan
team,
base
bro.
culture can't do it.
Wait,
They
BK, believe you
can't.
on what?
All right, so
But
exactly what Leaf
PT, this is
was
not going to be attractive if we don't get
We not picking top five next year.
The
You can
top
forget
5.
that.
yeah,
That's a
exactly
Wait,
what Leaf.
what?
Hold
relax.
on.
We
Wait,
can't
We
hold
don't
on.
pick
know. We
top
don't know
five
that. We
next
Exactly
don't
year.
know
what Leaf
that.
was actually
Yeah, we
I
saying,
don't
know
right?
know.
this
The
team does
lottery
not
is
have the.
actually rigged. We're not getting a top 3 pick, and this is what I was trying to tell you, Jonathan. This is why I'd rather keep all of these veterans because it
Stop.
looks better getting
That's
a.
what they're
We
doing.
are
How
getting a
does it
top
look
3 pick
better? How
because
did Johnson make us
we
look
didn't fold
better
the
on a
damn
bad
tank.
team?
We didn't jump in the no limit tank like the rest of these teams
Cam
on
Thomas need a
purpose.
second
They
option.
were
This is
watching us. We
wild.
are
All we
getting
had
a
to do
top
was
3
do
pick.
this the right
They
way, and we wouldn't even be talking about any of this crap.
Cam
But we have
Thomas
like the
need a
worst
second
we
option,
matchup
are
in the
John.
doing it
Cam
league.
the right
Johnson
way.
can
That's
help.
why
No,
we're
we
gonna get a
aren't,
top.
League. How are we
Yes,
doing this the
we
right way,
are.
League? What taking rules? Stop with these imaginary taking rules,
They
man.
are tanking rules, bro. That what you think happened
Now
to
listen,
Dallas? What
listen.
you
Hold
think
on, hold
happened to
on,
us
hold on,
last year? But when we sat
hold
players,
on.
bro, we got
The
fined for it.
NBA, hold
We're
on,
getting the
listen,
top 3 pick because the NBA owe us one, nigga. That's
I
why.
listen.
thought you said
They
we're
don't
getting
owe us
Jaeger, and
nothing,
now we're
Hold
back
bro.
on,
to
hold on,
Ace.
hold on. The
The
NBA,
NBA owe us.
Entertainment
listen.
purposes only for
One
entertainment
second,
NBA
hold
don't
on.
purposes.
owe us
Back up
nothing,
what
bro.
Leaf is actually saying. The NBA is classified as entertainment. They can do whatever they want, Jonathan. Right? If they want to give Utah like Dillon, what's that? Cooper Five, they can do that. Yeah, it's entertainment. They can do that. They
So,
can
so,
rig
so
it
it's
exactly how they
entertainment to
want
put
it.
Ace with Washington. It's entertainment to put Harper with Portland. That's entertainment. No, that's losing
Yeah, I
ratings
mean,
Those
and
are the
killing
bad teams,
teams.
man.
depending on how the
It's
players
not
develop,
losing ratings,
it
bro. How you
could
think
be
Luca
is
got the
yeah.
LA, bro? You think that, bro?
Oh
That's
my god.
business.
Leaf. They not giving the Nets. The
They
Nets
are
are
giving the
picking
Nets
like
a
eight,
top
nine.
3 pick.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
They might.
are.
That
There's
might.
no
Yo,
way
They
that they're
are
hold on,
gonna
hold
do
giving the
on,
that
hold
Nets a
2
on.
years
top
in a
3
Hold
pick.
row.
on. Listen,
Where the
listen.
after we
saying,
win 30 games, right after we win 30 games, I'm with you on that.
time out. Hold on. The only reason why I say that Leaf got motion is because it's successful in other places. Houston, Dallas, San Antonio.
But they
want all of
The
them to
Spurs
legitimately
come.
won 5
tanked.
titles. Wait, Breezy. The Spurs won 5 titles. They're a dynasty. Of course they got Wemby. None of the teams are that fortunate to have
What
to
you
go their way like that.
no. But what I'm saying,
Yeah,
far
but
as
everybody knew where we
listen,
was going to San
I'm
Antonio.
just saying being
Because they were a
competitive.
dynasty. If
I'm
Spurs
saying
were a
being
dynasty, we would have gone
I'm
there.
saying, but I'm saying being competitive in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, all competitive right now, or at least trying to compete right now, some type of way. So I'm saying
Well,
that to
Dallas
say,
just lost to the Kings. I don't know.
Dallas is in trouble. They just lost the
where
whole
they lost
center
to the
unit.
Knicks?
They got no
Oh,
centers right now.
Man, Dallas
yeah,
gonna be just fine.
Gary,
Don't worry
thank
about
you.
that.
Gary's coming here. Please, Gary,
yeah,
talk
but
some facts,
no.
man.
So
Come
what
on.
I'm saying is, if the NBA want to see things go better, they should invest in Brooklyn. Now
The big markets.
hold on. Let me
Nets
get off
fans,
my
we're the
let me
worst people to
hold on.
to
Let me get off my soliloquy. I just want to get off my soliloquy, Queen, before it be a 10v1. I know how this go. You know what I'm saying? Another day at the office. Let's get it. So all I'm saying is this: when it come down to the Brooklyn Nets making the NBA look good, it's beautiful. First and foremost, y'all see we hosted the thing. Second off, you see the Liberty won at the thing. It only makes sense that the Brooklyn Nets get a draft pick in the thing. It's just y'all say that the stars are not aligning, but I think they are. You know, and again, let me finish my soliloquy. Not only that, to Leaf's point, yeah, we ain't get look at we talking 20 years. Don't and we are an expansion team. And the NBA, if it is entertainment and just if the basketball guards, that's how it works. The
Somebody
last
playing music?
yes.
Yo, who's playing at
Wishing
Come
on the
funerals
on,
in the
let me
stars.
back,
get
yo?
stay on. What? Come on.
Yo, man, this shit sound like a
Wishing on the
I
stars.
think that's
Yo,
really right, man.
Yo,
That's
man,
Don't
Celine
please,
do
D.
that,
please,
bro.
That's
yo,
Celine
yo,
Dion or something.
please don't get copyrighted, bro. You can't play that.
yeah, yo, it's not
who's
me doing
playing
that,
that?
bro. Trust me, I ain't got no motherfucking
That's not me.
You sound like Celine Dion playing in the back, yo.
like
Yo,
yeah. I
Wishing
ain't
on
got
the
that. You know what I mean? Somebody about to, you know what I mean?
wow.
Right. It's all good, man. It's almost Valentine's Day. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo.
it's all love, facts. Where was I? You know, I feel like again, the NBA see that there's places that have more than one team in that or where they at in that demographic, and they see the money that it brings. They see that the money that the Garden bring and how the fans was again so loyal because of the access. Hence Penn Station, hence the Garden, hence the Barclays, hence Atlantic Station. Right? You see, they changed the whole Flatbush for it. So business wise, it makes sense for us to go this long without a draft pick, play ball, do the whole free agency thing when we first came into town. You feel what I'm saying? But if it's just what it is, it's all alleged. You ain't gotta believe me. I'm just saying what I'm saying. No, it's all for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? The building the NBA, the Celtics was NBA East, and they just took, you know what I mean? Did regular business like they usually do. That's what it was. I guess I imagine so. And I'm only saying all this to say this: that the Brooklyn Nets have been merged with the NBA from the ABA long time now. You know what I'm saying? And you can count on one hand how many top 3 draft picks, since we talking about top 3 draft picks, top 3 draft picks we got. It's only right we get one. Give us one. Let us build our championship roster right here and compete versus the Knicks. What would that bring? What's the city? What kind of energy is that for the fans in the city? For the electricity and the energy for that, for the fans of the fan base to see the Nets and the Knicks in the playoffs all the time together. Maybe they play each other, maybe they don't.
Yo, what is that
Yo,
music?
who is playing these songs?
You're in love, baby. You're in love.
Yo, whoa, poor.
Who's playing that? Somebody about to
You
get
wish it on the
freaky or
Yo,
stars.
something?
it's Scott. It's Scott.
Yo,
I think it's
No,
Scott,
it's not
You
guys.
me.
wish it on
It's
the
not me.
stars, Peasy.
Yeah,
yo,
it
PT,
sounds
I
like
hope,
you on the
PT, I hope
same
you
page.
play.
Peasy, you wish it on the dream.
Yo, I
PT, I
just
hope
hope you
PT,
please keep
I
it
hope
on
you
mute,
play
whatever
that
y'all
draft
doing,
lottery,
man.
bro.
That's BKY who's trying to sabotage the chance. Stop
Yo,
it.
Nah, I
yo,
wouldn't do that to you,
yo,
dude.
That's
PT, I hope you
BKY.
playing that same wishing on a star song become draft lottery, bro.
Listen, Breezy, at the end of the day, everybody agrees that
Yo,
Brooklyn,
Nigga,
it
we
makes
gonna
so
need a
much
miracle
sense
for
for the
draft
stars to
lottery.
align for Brooklyn, but there's a process, and I feel like we've tempted fate this season. So it's 50-50 at the
How
end of the
many?
day. It could
the
have been
only
a lot
way
How
higher
the
than
Nets
that.
are
many
It's
games
doing
really
is
makes
it?
50-50.
sense is
How
if
many games is it?
Sean Marks knows
It's
he's getting the
19 and what?
third
What's the
pick.
record? 19 and 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
19
19 and
and
34.
19 and
19 and 34.
34.
19 and 34, bro.
Yeah,
19 and
Gary, how many
34.
sports bettors
We gonna
lost
get
money
to
that the
40.
Nets won 19 games, Gary? How many people lost sports money?
Bunch of them
Because the
lost
Nets are
money
supposed to
tonight.
win
Yeah, they went
16.
over before the All-Star break.
Like, how
But I
many
think
losses
I
you
think
need?
Yo,
Breezy's got a point.
we might
I
win
think
30
the
games,
NBA
yo.
may.
Yo, they're
I
gonna win
think
30
the
Oh,
games.
NBA. I
There's
think the
30 wins.
NBA wants a star in Brooklyn. They want
But
their big
it's
market
worse because
teams
Cam
to do
Thomas
well.
gonna be back after All-Star break. That's probably gonna lead to more wins, so it is what
The
it
Nets are
is.
going to make
Like,
the play in and get a top 3 pick. Watch.
that
imagine
would be wild. That
that would
would
be
be
Y'all,
wild. I ain't gonna
wild.
hold you.
But we
the
all know it's
basketball
rigged.
gods see to it, man.
And like BK says, they're allowed to rig it. It's entertainment. They can rig their draft if they want to. They're allowed
That's
to.
a true point.
That's
But
Y'all
true.
that's
put
what I
me
We
was
on
saying
are
that
one of the
point,
earlier.
most
but
entertaining
But that's what I
Brooklyn
was
team
saying
ever.
but that
So
was that's what I was saying from the jump. If they're gonna rig it for us. If it's
It's
all
not. They're
rigged,
not.
then rig it for us.
They're not going to rig it for Charlotte. They're not going to rig it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to rig it for Washington. They're going to rig it for their big markets. Like they're not going to rig it
Yes,
for
they are.
Atlanta.
They listen.
Yo,
None of that
somebody making
matters.
my podcast an
The
after
only
hours channel, man.
the only way
the
because
midnight
y'all
after
What the
niggas
hell
town.
is
going
romantic.
on, man?
Y'all wishing
Oh
on a
shit.
star. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you might be
Like
right, Pod. But like,
how do you make plans based off of wishful thinking? They
no, I'm
gonna
not
give
making
it
my
to us
I'm
because
not
they
making my
really
plans
like
off of
us.
that. Pod. I'm not making my plans. I'm
Nah,
prepared for the
nobody
worst.
say
I'm
because we
just
really
saying.
like it.
Man, I'm done arguing about this, man. We getting a top 3 pick, bro. I ain't got nothing.
Holy,
Thank
these
you,
talking
E.
leagues
Thank
don't
I'm
you.
make
done.
sense, man. That you trying to tell
There's
us.
no way they're gonna do what they
We
did
are
with
getting
Atlanta
a top
last
3
year.
pick.
Why? Well, hold on. Why would the NBA look at a coach like Jordi Fernandez and say we
NBA
shouldn't
don't.
give him one of the best players that could be maybe the face of the league? Jordi
Listen,
Fernandez can't do
Adam
that. Jordi
Silver couldn't
Fernandez
pick.
can't coach the new NBA
This is
superstar.
this is why
Adam
Jordi
this
Silver
is a
couldn't pick
lottery,
name
Jordy
a
bro.
better
Fernandez
head
out of a
coach.
lineup.
Hold on. Out of all
Y'all
of the
talk about the
I don't know
draft
what
like
fuck
it's the
Jordy Fernandez
NFL,
is.
bro.
No, let me finish. Out of all of the teams that's tanking right now, y'all can't name me a better coach than Jordi Fernandez that will groom a college star into an NBA superstar. Y'all cannot.
What about
He's
the
getting the
Miami
top
Heat
3 pick.
coach?
I'm done.
I know a million good coaches. None of
Eric
them won a
Spoelstra?
championship
No. You
without talent.
missing. Don't misinterpret what I said. I asked if a tanking team
Oh,
right
tanking
now,
team.
a tanking team that's going to go ahead of the Brooklyn Nets, possibly. Are they better than Jordi Fernandez? Do they have a better head coach than Jordi Fernandez? And I bet on no. I bet on no, and I bet that the NBA, if it is all entertainment, they could look at Jordi Fernandez and say, you know what, we send the player there, he's going to groom a star, an NBA star, and maybe a face of the league one day.
I can go with
Jordi
that.
Fernandez has the potential to do it out of all of the coaches that's tanking right now.
Adam Silver
Wait,
don't know
wait,
who the
wait.
hell
It's his
Jordy
first
Fernandez
year,
is.
man. Let's.
Jordi
Horty,
Fernandez is
I remember
clearly
Breezy.
the
You was
Right,
all
best
right.
excited
player.
about
Horty
John
the next Phil
Bond
Jackson.
Like,
Y'all don't even pick no coach to debate me with.
Horty
This
the
is
next
how I
Phil
know he's
Jackson.
not.
the only person I
Whoa.
see, is L Hardy, bro, from the Utah Jazz. Because the only reason why I say that is because the season where they were supposed to tank for Wemby, they started the season 10-4, and he had that team one of the top 5 offenses in the league, bro. So with Laurie Markkinen as his go-to player. So
Where
And
did they
Danny
land
really,
in that
Ainge
draft?
reeled them in. Danny
bro,
Ainge
yeah,
said, "You fucking stupid. I'll slap the shit out you." And he
Hmm?
fucking reeled them in, and they were in the lottery picking.
no,
That's
yeah,
That's
true.
true. That's true.
but he reeled them in a draft that was set up for one team to get Wemby any damn way, so it didn't matter. They ended up getting number 9. They ended up
Still,
getting number 9 for
What?
all of
No, it
for
doesn't
all
Paul
of the
matter.
shit that
Daniels
they
They
knows how
did.
to
can't.
For
operate.
hold on,
Still,
wait. For all of the shit that they did that year, they ended up getting number 9. It didn't matter who else tanked. If it wasn't the San Antonio Spurs, bro, it didn't matter.
This year, and
All the
this year
NBA
he
had to do
told,
was just tap somebody on the shoulder in that organization and be like, "Hey, listen, y'all
nah,
8-3 right now, bro."
Leaf, you don't know how
So it's a
gangster the
coincidence. So
Mormons
it's a
are. The
coincidence that
Mormons
San
don't
Antonio
play that
Spurs got
shit.
Wemby. That's what
You
you
know what I'm
telling
saying?
me.
Yeah, it's no
No, what I'm
coincidence. It's not
telling
a
you is that
coincidence.
they were on the wrong path and their GM put them back on the right path because they're in
right,
talent acquisition mode.
right.
And not drafting top 3 cost them Chet, a player that they also wanted. If they got their
That's the
shit
wrong
together this
draft.
year,
That's the wrong draft you talking
they
about.
got their shit. I'm talking about the year of Chet.
The year
I'm
of
talking
Chet, bro. The Utah,
is
what? No, the year of Chet, bro. See, you got it all wrong. The thing is,
that's the year after they tanked, or the year before they
the
tanked.
year that they tank, the year that they were supposed to tank was the Wemby year. That was the year that they were supposed to tank. The year before that, I don't remember what the hell they did. I wasn't paying attention to them. The year that they were supposed to take was the year that Wemby got out. Chet got out a year before Wemby. That's what that was. He was in he was with Paolo and Jabari Smith. Nobody knew who was going number 1 in that draft anyway. So that draft I don't even look at that draft like anything, bro. Like so that year when they started off 10-4, remind you, the Spurs were 8-3 the same time they was 10-4. Can you explain to me how the Spurs ended up getting a number 1 overall pick and them niggas ended up getting a 9th pick? You cannot do it. You know why? Because it's a lottery. It's not like the NFL. It's not the worst team gets the best pick. It's not like that. It's a lottery. And the NBA set it up the
Y'all
way they
keep
want to
saying this
set it
stupid
up.
shit. Like, you think I don't understand that?
Yo, I'm gonna
I,
check out. I'm gonna get some sleep,
like,
guys. Yo,
good night, BK.
all
You
right,
think
Night,
man.
people
All
don't
right,
BK.
later,
understand that?
BK.
Good night, man.
Of
All
if
right,
you
I
so
ain't,
you
I ain't know
think
you was an
so
Night,
artist,
you think
Hoops.
Leaf.
man.
all right. Good night.
Hold on a second.
All
You
right, good night.
think Leaf that they paying these dudes millions of dollars to analyze teams and build teams and that they're losing these games. They're literally tanking these games, right? You think you know better?
What did I
That
just
was
tell you?
that
I
was for
think
you,
I
Leaf.
think their talent is fucked
What
up.
what what did I just
Okay.
say? Did you hear?
These
What did I?
teams tank because it's the smart strategy to do.
For what?
That's how the Rockets rebuilt themselves. That's how OKC rebuilt themselves. You have you
Orlando.
Orlando, Cleveland built themselves.
But it
Then
takes
you
years. It
then
takes
you
years,
but
though.
that's what it take.
All
You know,
right, so
you
That's
know
what
what
then
it
all
take.
you
it's
know,
the
you know
first
what
Simple.
all
year.
you know what all of those teams got in common, bro? They not a top 5 marketable organization
But
like the
they still
Nets.
winning, leave.
They winning now. Yeah, it's only gonna be a matter of time before they back in the lottery
What you mean?
again.
Yo,
What you mean? Yeah, they winning now. That was the point when they decided to do the
Yeah,
rebuild.
no,
Now
I understand.
that's
Hold
why
up,
they winning
They have
now.
they have winning
I
seasons, but
understand.
they
I
don't
understand
win.
exactly
They
what you're
don't
saying,
winning.
When we had Kevin Durant, they was planning. Okay, bet. Let's
Hold on,
rebuild.
LM, just follow me for a second, bro. Like Orlando done took a crazy nosedive after the injuries, unfortunately. Listen,
yeah, but they
after
still in the
after,
playoffs.
yeah, they
They
still in
still
the
young as
playoffs.
fuck.
The
Like
Houston, the
they're gonna
Houston
be the
Rockets,
same team for 10 years. Like
right?
we keep falling in love with these fucking rejects. I don't understand. They're not gonna be here. They're not gonna be a
Listen,
part of our winning. You wanna hurry
I
up and
know
get the
that,
dudes that's gonna be a part of the winning.
bro, and this is why.
But either way,
Listen,
it takes time. Either
and,
way,
and, and yeah,
Absolutely.
and
either way,
yeah.
Absolutely.
it
But the
takes
Nets
time.
are
And
the
that
Nets
should
are a
be
major
fine.
market team. They can make it, they can speed it up.
No, they
Because
can't speed that
you
up.
could of
How you
course you
speed
can.
up pick? How
You
you
could
speed up
take
talent?
can I give you the formula? It don't have
Yeah,
nothing. The development time is the development time. But
right.
I'd rather have a player that Jordy's gonna have in his system for 5 years.
But I think he's going to get it. I don't know
He
what the
means right
problem is.
now. He would want it right now. Scott Pod saying
Yeah,
that the
but
team
that's
right
all.
now is not
But it
built for
takes
much
time. You
sustainability.
can't
Yo,
think
like it's
that
way
way.
it's
Like
so
Which is
much
everything
fine.
energy.
takes
That's
time.
fine.
It's
Y'all
so much
panicking
If
way
it
energy
too
takes
on these
if
much,
it
bro.
players
takes
that ain't gonna
We
if
be
you
got we
here.
got
got two we got 2 years we got 2 years to get a top
Oh
player
man,
out of
how
this
bruh,
out of
frustrating.
if
this
you
draft,
if
bro.
you if you got a if you got an Ant or Apollo on your if you
Y'all
got an Ant or
panicking.
Apollo on your team, yes, you don't mind that it takes time because you got your guy. You
Yeah,
got your guy.
Exactly.
You
but
don't. It
it
doesn't matter
ain't
if
gonna,
it takes time.
either
Exactly.
way,
Now,
it's not
and
going to
then
be an
and
Ant
that's
or
when you're gonna
Apollo
see
that you're
what
going to pick for sure. That
that's
I can
It
tell you.
don't. It don't
you
have
got to
to.
be in the
If
top
even
three
Because
if
to,
you
it's
land,
only
even
to
if
the
you land
short
on a Trey
guys.
Young,
look.
Trey
Let
Young
me
type
let me.
player, that's fine.
It's like
It's gonna
it's
take
like
time.
let me say it. It's like entertainment. It's like any entertainment. It's only one fucking mic. It ain't that many goddamn mics on the damn stage, man. You can't sell to everybody. Somebody's going to have to fall in love with another team. Somebody's going to have to get the light. Everybody ain't getting the light. Everybody you pick in the draft is not going to be that one. It's not.
But nobody's
I don't
talking
care if
about
you
that.
pick first
That's
or
nobody's saying
or
that.
20th.
Nobody's
That's
saying
not
that.
true for the past
What was
But
number
that
one
is
Leave?
picks the
true.
past few years.
That,
Hold on, leave. Hold on,
listen,
leave.
those
I
players
need
are
you to
not
understand what we're
superstars, man. They're
saying,
not
Scott.
Since the draft of Cade Cunningham, the all number one picks, Anthony Edwards, Paolo, Wemby, and Cade Cunningham have blossomed.
Yes, but look at the
Superstars.
team. Look at the team.
But what they
What
got
is
to
the
do with
team
it?
What
doing?
that got to do
That
with them?
what does that
Yeah,
have
but
to do with it?
because it has a lot to do with the market.
Why?
It has a
What?
lot to do with
There's
it.
no
Yo, Cade
consistency in
Cunningham was
market.
just on ESPN. When the
Yes,
last time
but
Detroit had a player on ESPN?
I'm saying you can have a
I think
a
Nets had
marketable
4
player. A
national
player can be
games.
marketable, and the
Yeah,
team is
Right,
that's
but it's
great,
right.
because they're
man.
winning now.
No, Minnesota winning.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
Yeah,
you guys
they're
see
that's
that
it.
winning.
A-Rod bought
They're
Minnesota
above
thing? Did you guys
500.
see about that? Did you hear that A-Rod purchased the Timberwolves officially? He's
Yeah.
now an owner. That's crazy. That's
Wow.
crazy.
They winning something?
Edwards asking
Who
out, man. I don't think
Minnesota?
A-Rod
They
would
better
care.
with
So
Ant on their team than
so
what we
so
have right
you
now.
would rather be what the Nets
No,
are.
no. I'm
You
not
would
saying
rather
I'd
be what
rather
the
be
Nets are than
losing.
be what
All I
Minnesota
know is
is.
take time. It takes
So
And
you
time.
that's
would rather
fine
be
when you
what
got your guy.
Yeah, but it don't come in 1 year, and you can't make it
you
That's
got to
happen.
fine with
start
me. If
sometime.
we had a Ace Bailey, I'm cool with it taking time. Cool, let it. We got our guy. Fine. If we got a Dylan Harper, cool. Let it take time. Let it take 3 years. Cool. I don't care.
But we
Let
All
it
right.
take
So
wasting
what if
three
it
time.
work?
years
What
on
if you get them
Tosan.
and it don't work?
You
What are you gonna say then?
that's why we supposed to draft high, because the probabilities are higher that you
No,
can
that's not
get a
true.
player that will
That's not
work.
true.
Yes,
That's
it is.
not true.
69% of first overalls
That's
become
that
all
is
stars.
close to 50-50. That's
That's
rolling the dice.
69% is not close to 50-50. If your mortgage goes from 1% interest rate to 3% interest rate, that's a
You,
lot.
even Paul, hold on.
What we
We're
talking about?
missing the point. Even if you don't pick top three, I'm not talking about the top three. Most of
Oh
the
yeah,
players that have been 1 through 15 that are been in the lottery
yes, I'm good with 115.
Are now
I'm
MVP
good
players
with
in the last few
115.
years.
But they not you. We in the 115 category. So what are y'all worried about?
No,
We even
no,
if
we
we
not.
what
We we not in that cat, and we not heading in that direction.
I think we'll be 1 through 15, Paul. I don't think we're gonna be
I,
that low.
Nah.
everybody want one to
If you
three,
look at
and it's
odds
not
of
guaranteed.
if you look at odds of success, you
At
want a
best, we'll probably
chance
be
at
fifth,
Wemby. You
10
want
or
it hot,
11.
especially what's been happening in the last few years. You talking about you just gave the list. Wemby, Paolo, right? Is someone talking?
Nah, continue.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yo, like
we
every
listening.
people been hitting high on up in the draft, and the teams that are built like that are all good teams in the NBA. I
No,
don't
they're
understand
not.
why we're not
San
following that
Antonio is
model.
not a good team.
San Antonio is a good team, man. You wouldn't
Yeah,
rather be
what's their
San
record?
Antonio
Let me
right
pull it
now.
up. Let me pull it up. Let's see how they are in the
They
West.
better than
They're
San,
12th
Phoenix.
in the West, and they still
no,
better
no,
than us.
but remember,
Yeah,
San
but
Antonio
they
before
12th
5
in the West, man. They're not a good team.
they're
And
gonna be
Scott last year they was at 15.
Who
Yeah,
would you
okay.
rather be,
They're
Scott?
going, they're going to stay 12 for a
Who
while.
who would you rather be, Scott? San Antonio or the Phoenix Suns?
Exactly.
Well, the Suns are 11.
I
And
asked
if
you a
you think that
question,
the Suns
Scott.
is going to be the team that they are next year, I got a bridge to
I
sell
doubt
you.
that because they got old players.
No, because they failed. They've been a failure.
Well, they
Building
got
these
You
old
get
got
players.
these
KD,
get
Bill,
rich
and
quick
Booker,
schemes
and
don't
y'all the
work.
lowest seed.
Yeah, well,
I ain't
KD's
gonna lie,
gonna
they're
be
gonna have to
out.
break that shit up, bro.
They gotta break that
Yeah, they're
up,
gonna have to
man.
break it
Yo,
up.
they're
Yeah,
paying.
because money they
They're
can't.
paying the. They're
It's
paying
not.
the
It's
I
not
second.
mean,
They're
never.
over
well,
the
they're gonna
second
have to,
apron.
well, if they
They're
break it up,
fucked.
if they break it up after this year, they're gonna have to break it up for future picks, though. Like that's the reality.
Their only hope is trading one of them three and getting some draft capital back. That is their
They're,
only hope.
and
I
I don't
say trade
understand.
all
Like
three of them
clean.
niggas, bro. Like
How,
just like the I see clean house just like Utah did, bro,
yo, how you seeing
With Rudy and Spider.
Leaf, how you seeing what happened to the 76ers? What happened to the Clippers? And that's how you want to build a team?
Well,
Get
the
rich quick?
76ers was in last place in the East a
Hold
month
up,
ago.
PT, what you talking about, bro?
I'm talking about trading for and signing these stars as free agents. If you look at the teams that are succeeding right now, they have a foundation of drafted players that they tanked for. If you're looking
Yeah,
at the teams that are failing right now, like the only example I could see is the Knicks, and they're a nasty team. Like they're not going anywhere. Like that's
okay,
not the way you
okay,
build a team. You got to
okay,
suffer for a
okay.
couple
All
of
right,
years.
all right, all right. I get what you're saying, but where did you get the idea that I wanted to build a team through free agency? No, I said no to all of these free agents. I said no to LaMelo possibly getting traded. He'll get becoming a free agent. I said no
Oh
to Trey
hell no.
Young. I said no to Giannis. I said
Yeah.
no to Zion. I said no to all of these dudes, bro, because all they gonna do is come here, steal money, and play like 30 or 40 some games, bro. They may not like the weather here and play like 10 fucking games, bro. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. What I'm telling you, not only what I know, but what I believe in.
And
I'm
I'm
that.
and
That's
I'm saying what I'm saying is that talent doesn't necessarily have to come from the top three.
it
Your
doesn't.
star ain't got to come from the top three.
It doesn't. It could
Listen,
come. It could come from
you
the
can
top
have a
nine.
draft. You can have a draft like OKC had. That draft is the reason why they're winning right now, more than anything else. They
Is it?
drafted.
Because
They draft.
because
But
the
that
player that they
draft.
drafted is
Hold on a
injured.
second, Leaf. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. That draft is nothing without Chet. Chet is the reason why they are going to compete for a championship for the next 10 years.
I
For
don't
the
think
next
so.
10 years.
They
And
can't. They can't afford to pay him.
they're first in the East. They have so many draft picks. They could
They
go.
they they they
They
first in the East without Chet,
they
bro. If
they might
anything,
get Cooper this
if
year.
if anything, bro, like they're gonna have to flip that. They're gonna have to flip that Chet draft pick, man, for something else better because Chet is already getting injured. He only 20 something years old.
Yeah,
He
but
missing this much of the season, bro. You mean to tell me, bro? They still winning without him. They still number one without him.
Believe
How
he's
that's how.
important?
20. He's
How important?
20, bro.
How important was Chet really?
Yo, he's majorly important.
Majorly important.
And
Man, I don't know. It
Chet
don't.
missed
It don't
more
seem
games than he's
like it.
played. That's
It
true.
don't
Chet's
seem
missed
like
more
it.
games than he's played.
listen, that's just how good they are. And then they still like that's what I envisioned. That's what I thought Sean Marks was trying to do. I thought he was just trying to
That's
be
what I
Princeton
thought he is
2.0.
doing
He got
with,
all
with
these
getting
picks.
Jordy
The
as
He
that.
the
got
the
he,
reason the reason why they're winning without Shet is because which I'm glad saying Sam Presti's mind, he's thinking, okay, if Shet goes out, we need more talent around Shea. Because if this dude is unhealthy, cool, we need guys. All right, we got Jalen Williams. Okay, let me pick up Caruso. Okay, let me pick up Hartenstein. Let me get these guys just in case this dude is
And
unreliable.
where did they get
right
Caruso and Hardenstein from? Free agency.
And where did they get
from
Jalen
flipping a
Williams
hot
from?
Where did they get Shea from?
and
Where
again
did
they
they get
had
Shea from? Trade. Where did they get
again
Caruso
they
from?
got some
And
Trade.
how
Trade.
many times has a player
trading a
like
high
Shea that you
draft pick.
traded for worked out for anybody in the past few
It's
years?
clear that you got to mix both.
No,
It's
I'm not
you have
saying
clear
to
you
you
have
got
it.
don't,
to mix
You have to
but
talent.
have it.
when
Bro,
is the
that
last
that
time
that
you when
draft
is the
that
last
that
time you
Lay a
seen
draft.
somebody on the
foundation.
team?
Hold on, hold on,
Stop
hold on,
it.
bro. The Chet and Jalen Williams, bro. Listen, they ain't doing it. They ain't doing as much as everybody think they is, bro. If it wasn't
Shit,
for
they
them
might
key
get
trade,
Cooper. They might fuck around and get Cooper this year.
they are not
They have
getting. They are
four
not
picks in the
getting
draft.
Cooper. Stop. They're
Why
not
not?
getting Cooper
Why not?
because
They have so many picks.
that's not how unprotected picks work,
What is that? I'm not talking. What do you mean unprotected picks?
bro. Hold up.
This
Every last one of the picks, bro, that you see that's or trade that's on via trade, bro, like they got a team next to it, bro. It's not. It's you
The
can't name me a
Sixers picks are
team.
protected.
Yeah,
San
I
Antonio can
understand the
get
Sixers
Coop.
pick, but you can't. But yeah, that's the Sixers pick. But you can't give me a pick that had another team next to it because of them, bro. That landed at number one. You can't give it to me
No,
at all.
all right, fine. They can't get Coop, but they could get a player.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I don't mean to do this. I just want to remind the chat that we 3 hours in. Tap that like button, subscribe to the page. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You know what I'm saying? Me 3 hours and I'm finna close out. But
Hmm?
I did want to get my salutations. You know what I mean? I wanted to say shout out to Gary. He did 2 streams early. I seen him doing the work. I was at work, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't
Shout out,
tap
guy.
in. But shout to
Appreciate
Gary
that.
uh 3D boxing on Twitter, but y'all can find him at BK Nothing But Nets on YouTube. Shout out to Lee 4788 on YouTube. Shout out to Python, he on Twitter heavy. Still want to hear about that book. Did not forget about that book.
Drop today.
Shout
I'm
out
gonna share it with everybody soon.
Word. Shout out to Python. Shout out to Scott for joining Apartment Gamers on YouTube. Shout out to LM. Always, you know what I'm saying, previewing us to what's going on with these different college players that might be, other players that we should consider as Nets fans on the Brooklyn Nets and more. You know what I mean? Trying to have an interview with LM pretty soon. Shout out to LM. Shout out to Joey BK all day, man. Member of the page, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joey BK all day. I appreciate that. Putting me on the news, all of the breaking news that was happening with the all of LeBron and Luke and all that. He was sending me mad stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna go live. Shout, shout out to Joey BK all day. Shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets. John always sending me content on Twitter. Heavy keeping me, you know what I'm saying, on point about what's going on in the NBA world. Because I'll be busy, so I do appreciate the content, man.
No
So
problem, man. This is my third podcast. Today. Me and Gary did two before, so this is my third one. So I'm happy to just get some sleep soon, man. But appreciate it
yeah,
nonetheless, Breeze.
yeah, nah, of course, man. That's why we here, man. Again, man, the Lakers won. Luka won his first game. We spoke on that. We spoke on Jordi Fernandez defensive schemes. We spoke on the Nets Hornets recap. Yeah, man, it's a great show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Nets fans is the best fans as per usual. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of you guys though. We be back real soon with more content. And have a good night, y'all.
All
Peace.
right, peace,
Have a good
everybody.
one, everyone.